Hi, everyone.
Hi, hoes.
Welcome to a podcast will save this relationship.
I'm Sarah, she, her.
I'm Josh, he, him. And on today's podcast that did not take more than 3 days to record, we talked about...
My cat's dead. Celebrate good times. Come on.
And
it's not good times. It's terrible times.
Yeah.
We're grieving.
We're grieving. So the vibe is a little bit different in the first half. And
whatever.
About the same in the second half.
About the same, yeah.
So, listen.
We talk about grief.
We talk about grief.
Trigger warning. We talk about pet death. We talk about death in general.
Yeah.
And then I give a list of
things
all the
you
things
want to learn.
I want to learn in the entirety of my life that I wrote while I was high as hell.
And we read some of the wildest Reddit stories I think we've had in a while. They were
pretty fun.
They were pretty fun. There were some fun ones in there.
I really liked the Reddit stories this time. They were fun. I like that we're just kind of choosing random ones that we like.
Yeah, no, that's the money. That's our niche.
That is the money.
Yeah.
That is our niche.
Other Reddit podcasts just go to top all.
The top.
Like me.
We don't even know. We don't know what they do.
Yeah.
They probably give like audience that gives them stuff and they probably actually listen to their audience because they're good at podcasting and we're not. But we're having fun.
We're having fun. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the gosh darn bell if you have fun. And check out our Patreon. Buy me a coffee at those websites /APWSTR. Check out Straight for Coffee by our coffee line. We got merch. It goes to UNRWA. All the proceeds go to UNRWA. We also have Palestine, Congo, and Sudan links down in the description. We have distributed computing links.
Yes.
All of our socials, all the fun stuff down in the description. Timestamps as well.
Yeah.
Enjoy the episode.
And thank you for everybody's well wishes about Fawkes.
We
that
very much appreciate it.
It helped me, and it really, you guys are amazing.
Yeah, you guys are the best, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, fuck all that genuine shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What was that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Bye.
We're broken.
Yeah. I am placing blocks and shit because I'm in fucking Minecraft. Oh. No, I'm going to do this over again.
Yeah, do it over again.
Okay, because I have to do that
two.
twice.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, take two.
It's the intro twice, and then it's the pig shit.
Yeah.
The last part.
Get it. Okay, yeah.
I gotta get it right.
All right, take two.
Okay, yeah.
And cut and print and go.
Okay. I am placing blocks and shit because I'm in fucking Minecraft. I am placing blocks and shit because I'm in fucking Minecraft. Oh. My God. Is that fucking pig?
I've been dealing with this for the past 24 hours, so if I have to deal with it, you guys got to deal with it. I could cut this out. I'm not. I'm not gonna. Bigger fish to fry.
And shit, I mean, but I forgot the last part, honestly.
Damn.
What is it? It's the one where he's like,
I don't know why you're asking me. The second you say it, it's one in one ear out the other, man. I don't want to remember this.
Oh my God. Is that a fucking pig?
Okay.
You're right.
Isn't it like I'm Steve or something?
I am fucking Steve.
I am fucking Steve, yeah.
But how does the melody go?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're the Minecraft boy. You're the little Minecraft boy who runs around and gives Minecraft to everybody on Minecraft Day, Joshua. Everyone's excited to unwrap their little Minecraft blocks to see which one they got. Last week I got another.
Another block?
Another block.
How you doing, Sarah?
I'm going fucking crazy. It's fucking testing me, man. Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay. There is an intro.
I am placing
there is an intro that isn't
Minecraft.
That doesn't lead directly into dead cat stuff, but I think should we just say trigger warning death just the whole first hour? Fuck it. Yeah. I don't know how long this is gonna take.
If you haven't heard. Our cat fucking died.
Yeah.
On Monday morning, first thing Monday morning.
Yeah.
So it's been a little bit.
It's been
sucks ass.
It
sucks ass. Everything sucks.
Yeah.
All I'm thinking about though is Jack Black playing Steve from Minecraft in the Minecraft movie.
Yeah, that was the worst thing to happen this week. I think is the release of the Minecraft trailer.
Yeah.
Sarah, how you holding up?
Bad. What about you, Josh?
I'm also bad. Yeah.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah. I don't. Okay. So, what's the story? Morning
Glory.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we thought she was fine. We thought she was getting better.
And we were like, okay, she's gonna go into surgery on 2 weeks. Oh no, because we went to the vet and okay. So here's what
let's start
happened.
from the beginning.
Let's start from the beginning. Let's retrace our steps. You probably already heard a lot of this in the last episode 2 weeks ago.
I'm gonna barrel through it. All right.
Yeah. Let's just quick speed run.
Dad, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna go through it. All right.
Shut my mouth.
Shut your damn mouth.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what happened. Fawkes threw up something that was like red, but it wasn't blood. It was like a film, but it didn't mix in with the throw up. So we went to the vet the next day. We didn't want to go to the emergency vet because the emergency vet's expensive. And at that time, we didn't have that much money. So we were like, oh, fuck, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
So we found a new vet like at a hospital because we knew that if it was really bad, she would have to go to a hospital anyway. We didn't want to pay twice. So we went to the hospital. Lady checked her out and she was like, oh, shit. She could have diabetes, is what the vet said.
Yeah.
Maybe. But it looks like she's tested for pancreatitis. So let's treat the pancreatitis and then see what's caused the pancreatitis later. So she gives her some medicine. I'm not going to say the name. I think I said it last week anyway. I don't know the names of it anymore. And also people, if I say the names of a medication, people in the comments are going to be like,
no, yeah. We looked up one of them and everyone blames their cat dying on one of the medicines specifically.
Which is bullshit. I want to state blanket statement. No one did anything wrong. The vets have not done anything wrong.
Yeah.
Neither did us. It was just, it went very quickly.
Yeah.
No one could have possibly saved this cat at any point in time.
Yeah, that's the thing. We were both discussing it a lot the past week, but basically I think we both kind of agree that everything would have had to have gone perfectly, and that's just impossible. It was like we needed it was like a 0.01% chance that she would have lived, and we would have had the amount of money that we needed to help her out. No one made any mistakes at all. No,
so,
yeah. I get why every decision happened,
Yeah, like at the time we just didn't know what we knew near the end of it. But let me get back to it.
Yeah, back to it,
So we treated her for the pancreatitis and she got way better.
Like almost night and day.
Which was really nice. And then the day before we were going to go back to her follow-up, there's a huge mass on her abdomen. So we go back to the checkup and we thought we saw a puncture wound in there. And honestly, still don't really know if it was a puncture wound or not.
Yeah, but it was...
I don't know. We thought we saw it. The vet was like, no, that's her nipple, so this could be breast cancer. So let's do a biopsy. We didn't have the money for a biopsy, so we were going to follow up. That was Labor Day weekend, so we couldn't go back until Wednesday.
Yeah, at some point, the mass broke through the skin.
Sunday, the following, after that Friday, the mass ruptured. So we went to the emergency vet. They said it was an abscess. It looks like there's 2 puncture wounds, but it could have, when we looked at it, it just kind of looked like where the abscess ruptured. Like it didn't really look like puncture wounds when we saw it.
Yeah.
So who knows?
But it did rupture, whatever it was.
Does it matter? Fucking no.
Yeah.
So fucking not anymore, bitch. Yeah. So it ruptured. We took it to the vet. They didn't drain it. They were like, just watch over it for a little bit. So we went home, watched over it. She was healing pretty good. It was scabbing over. Everything was going great.
Yeah.
That was when we had made the podcast and we had talked about it or whatever.
I think, I streamed that week and I was like, yeah, things are going a lot better. And
we took her back to the vet. Vet was like, oh, yeah, this is an abscess for sure. She was like, that's so crazy. That looked completely different the last time we checked it.
Yeah.
I was like, I know, right? Shit's progressing really fast.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, okay, well, let's just go for surgery then.
Let's plan for a surgery. We're going to do it like the Thursday after that week, whatever it was.
Yes, because at that time she was very she wasn't drinking as much. She wasn't eating as much.
Yeah.
And we thought it might be because she wasn't on the pain meds that she was on before because she had just run out of the pain meds. But now that the abscess had ruptured, she needed more pain meds because she's still in pain. So that's what we thought. Nope. So then we put her back on the pain meds. She got a little bit better the next 2 days. And then she got really bad.
Yeah, to where we were going to record Sunday night, and
and she was like flat, completely flat. She couldn't really walk. She was very lame.
Yeah.
And the thing about the medicine she was on, it's like a sedative and an
so
opiate.
like it knocks her out, and that's what we were thinking.
She was wobbly the first time she was on it, but this time it was like that, but more. And we were concerned. We called the emergency vet and we told them what was going on. They were like, "Oh, yeah. I mean, it could be." Like everything that we looked up was like, it's probably that, right?
Can I also say for the record, there's also another reason why I don't want to blame the vets that much, is that the amount of overlap that every single disease that we thought she had.
Like, really, if someone wants to, and honestly, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, if any stranger wants to blame somebody for a cat that you've never met dying, blame me, I guess, because... Like, the vet was new. The vet didn't know anything about her. I didn't take her to vets every year because I don't have money like that. And I fucking should have. And I'm going to from now fucking on. Yeah. We could have caught the diabetes like way earlier.
Yeah.
But eventually, yeah. So we went to the emergency vet and they looked at her and they were like, okay, so she's in DKA, diabetic ketoacidosis.
Yeah.
So what that means is her diabetes has progressed to a point where her glucose shot up to the 500s.
Yeah,
it's like, someone else will know more about this, but it was causing like her organs to like shut down and shit.
Yeah, and it also probably was the thing that caused the pancreatitis in the first place.
Right, which is what the vet said the first time.
The first vet didn't want to go that far, though, I think, because apparently under stress,
glucose can go up.
Yeah, so like
she wasn't totally sure, which is also fair. Like, she was dealing with the cat the first time. Yeah. She had no idea what this cat had previously.
No previous history, yeah.
And like we had taken her to vets before, but no one ever mentioned anything about diabetes.
Yeah.
And it had just,
probably started within the past,
Yeah. So essentially what had happened was she needed constant fluids, she needed all of this, and she needed to be hospitalized for like a week. And even then, not possible. It's not
a guarantee.
Maybe she might die.
I think it was like 70% survival rate, which is good.
The first time,
but if it happens again, it goes down, and it seems like it happens like it's very likely to happen again. Yeah.
Sometimes, their sugars can just go up.
Yeah,
from what I've seen and what I talked to the vets about, they were like, there's no telling that she might have had longer than this with the amount of diabetes that she has right now. And I was like, okay. So they said like the emergency vet wanted to keep her overnight for not surgery, but for
just monitoring and giving her fluids and any meds that she needs,
fast-acting insulin and stuff. So they did that, and then she was the same in the morning.
Yeah, that should have been our first sign that
it wasn't good. We took her to the new vet, and the new vet was like, she needs oxygen. Like she's at 80%.
Can I explain this? Because I think it really sucks having our fucking job, because one of the ways we cope is through humor.
Yeah.
And I think this is like a bizarre series of events that's about to take place.
Yes.
So, we drop her off, right? And we're like, okay, maybe it's okay.
Oh, yeah, this was pretty funny.
Yeah, so, and the receptionist, all these nice people were like, listen, go get breakfast, get coffee, it's okay, we're going to take her in.
Everyone was so deeply kind and cared so deeply about her. It's been amazing,
So, we do that. I look on the phone, like, okay, there's like a Dunkin', like, right there. Let's just go grab it.
Dunkin'.
Pull into the Dunkin', you get a call immediately.
From the vet, and they were like, hey, if she needs to be resuscitated, should we resuscitate? Or should she just pass? Because that's something that you have to sign when you put her into the hospital.
That at the,
and I said, please resuscitate. I was like, I guess, just in case. Like, I do want to be there when she passes so that she's comforted.
This is strike one on
strike one. So they call like literally 3 minutes later, like, hey, if she dies, can we, is she, what do we do? And I was like, I guess resuscitate her, Because we were going to go back. We had just dropped her off. The doctor wasn't in yet. So
yeah, because we were there at like 7 in the morning. Like, 7 o'clock Monday morning. They're just coming fresh from like their weekend.
These poor people. Yeah. So then we're in the drive-thru, or we were like in the parking lot about to go into the drive-thru.
I had the order, like I was using the mobile app to like, okay, maybe I'll save like a couple bucks.
I get another call and they're like, you got to get back here.
Hey, we had to put her on the
dying is so quick.
We recommend you coming back, and it's like, all right, thank God I didn't put the order in, because okay, and then fucking no one would let me make a U-turn on the way back.
I didn't even. I was just thinking about having to put my cat down.
No, and like on the way driving back, because I wanted to get there as quickly as possible.
Right,
but it's
I
also
think we were
7
out for 20 total minutes?
Maybe less than that, like 15.
Because it was, we didn't go far.
Yeah, it was literally like just down the street, like super close. But like no one, because it was fucking rush hour, no one would let me in. And it was just a nice reminder that people are still dicks no matter what. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and someone let me through finally. But like, I was like, God damn it, we gotta get there right the fuck now.
Yeah.
We get in there, they immediately like, all right, here's the first room we got for you.
Yeah, they were like, you come in, it's an emergency. And I was like, okay. And they were like, so this is what we want to do. Like, she needs constant oxygen. If we take her off oxygen...
I think she had like 80% oxygen saturation.
Her oxygen was at 80% off of having it. So and then when they had it, it was only at like 93. So I was like, oh my God. And they were like, and she has liver issues now, and she has these issues, and like all this other stuff. And I was like...
Deterioration happened super quickly.
I was like, holy fucking shit. So then I was like, hey, you know... We had, because I had gotten a refund from school, and it was like $4,000.
Yeah, you took a bunch of loans out. Yeah, specifically, I think for not this, but like it worked out that the timing was like, yeah.
And I was like, I have the like that was the reason why we went through with all of this was I had the money technically.
Everything, and I think the overnight vet visit was like just a Hail Mary.
It really
just to see if something would happen.
Because I thought maybe like, you know, I think at some point like we might be able to have, that was what it was. We had like $1,100. And I was like, maybe we could do like, if I could scrounge up $100 somewhere, maybe we could do another day of hospitalization. Because it says when your cat is going through DKA, it's like 2 to 7 days.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe if she does good the first night, then I can get $100 and I can, you know, the next time, and then we'll get insulin at home, and we'll give her injections every day, and like,
and we were
she'll
so
get better,
willing
you know?
to do that. Yeah,
you know, when you're bargaining, when you're like pre-grieving, and like maybe then it'll be fine, and then everything will be fine. So we go back, and they're like, so we gave her oxygen already.
Immediately,
we gave her fluids. That's $300, and I was like, okay, so now I have like $600, and I'm like. Okay. And they're like, so we recommend hospitalization. We would need like $1,200. And I was like, I can't do that. I can't do it. Or it was like, no, it was like more than that. It was like 1,400 or something.
Yeah, it was like I think it was the largest amount. Yeah.
Like 19.
Because we were saving the money before the emergency vet for the surgery. And the emergency vet took a lot of it out, and like no fault of their own. It's an emergency vet. Of course, it's going to be more expensive, you know?
Yeah. And to be fair, we only went to the emergency vet when it was when she had an open wound that we couldn't possibly care for by ourselves.
Yeah.
Or if she, is like physically not able to walk and is like peeing herself and stuff.
Yeah, that was, and I think. Because it's not even an issue of money. It was really like her pissing herself, her not really being able to walk.
Well, that's the thing. It wasn't like I'm going to put this cat down because I don't have any money.
Yeah, no, it's
fun, just for fun, because that's why you put pets down. No, it was because she physically, like, if I had kept her alive, it would have been inhumane.
It would have been selfish. Yeah.
Well, I mean, selfish, whatever.
No, yeah.
I'm not saying if you have a pet out there that you want to keep alive and you're doing your best for that, you're selfish.
Yeah, it's not sorry.
I totally get it, dude. But it was like in this one particular case, she would not have been okay.
Yeah.
You want to take a break?
I'm doing all right. Damn.
Yeah. So
we made the decision.
Yeah.
And by we, I mean you, because I chickened out. I was like, listen, that's your fucking cat. It's yours. It's like, that's not.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think anybody else would be like, yeah, I want to sign. That's crazy. Like, I really don't blame anybody. It's been a really strange experience for me.
Yeah.
Let me talk about what I'm feeling. Yeah, but no, it's been a really strange experience for me because it's like, I definitely dissociate when I'm dealing with grief.
Yeah.
And I think that's a lot of what I was doing. And I really appreciate you being emotional for me, you know?
I appreciate it. No, yeah.
Because it I think encourages me to be able to cry, which is great.
Yeah. God damn it. Fuck. Gonna make me cry again.
No, it's okay.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
In the past week, I think I've surrounded myself very specifically with like just a lot of death. Like not even like like.
Well, there's a lot of death in my life right now. If
Yeah.
I'm fucking for real.
Yeah, because also
Shit,
like 2
bitch.
hours
What the
after
hell?
like getting
2 days
home.
later, it was 9/11.
Yeah, and the day of like James Earl Jones died, and
Yeah.
then fucking I think someone else died too, like right after.
September 1st, the anniversary of my dad's death.
Yeah,
And I was like, bitch, you can't
Don't die
be
today.
doing this.
Yeah,
which
that
I
would've
think
been-
was when she got her abscess or whatever.
yeah, that's when we figured it out.
And
Yeah,
I was like, don't you fucking die on me, you
But I
stupid
think,
bitch. And then she did.
Yeah.
But at least she waited a week, like polite. That's nice.
yeah. So like
Yeah.
she waited. Yeah, she waited a week, which was really nice. Yeah, it like So yeah, and it's like so fucking like the absurdity of it all. Like yeah, everyone being a dick, not letting me make a U-turn. The fucking oh god, can I talk about this? I don't want to talk about it because it reminds me of that moment. But like, okay, so the doctor comes in and like puts her blanket and stuff because they're putting her down.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So okay, she does the first one, which is apparently the sedative. She
Yeah,
puts
when
it in.
she's injecting, this is the
And
yeah.
I think second one, which is the kill medicine, the one that.
But she did it so quick. I actually
She
really
did it really-
appreciated
yeah.
that. Like I didn't even notice the shit was gone,
Yeah, immediately.
which
It
was
was
very
either
classy.
that one or the saline solution.
No, it was the second
it
one.
was the
honey.
second one, the one that's gonna kill her.
Yeah.
Some fucking company that
Some
I have
scam
not. Some
company.
scam company called me
And your phone.
and rang immediately. And it was
Yeah.
the loudest because I kept my phone on ringing the whole night because like it was the emergency vet. So I was like, okay, if they
Right.
call one of us, I want to make sure I actually hear
in
it.
case something happens.
So then
overnight.
to have the default Samsung ringtone go off, yeah, it's like, oh god damn it.
It's very
Took
silly.
me out for a second, and then like I don't know, but like there's I guess like I've been surrounding myself with like because coping mechanism comedy,
Right? Yeah.
I rewatched some of the Mark Maron special that came out, the From Dark to Bleak,
That's a really good
because
one.
it's a fucking amazing special.
Yeah.
And I want to say for the record, like I know that like losing a cat is not the same as losing like a child or,
Like a partner. Yeah.
But I mean, grief, it's still fucking real no matter
it
what.
hits you very deeply. I mean, and
Yeah.
this is my shit. Like people are like, well, the pet isn't internet. Like, yeah, I know it would be a faux pas if like I went to somebody who just lost their parent and I was like, I just lost my cat.
No,
But
yeah.
it's like, I mean, I'm
That's
sorry,
a little, yeah.
but when you're in it, I don't care. If you lost your cat, you lost your fucking cat, and you're this
Yeah.
upset about it. You can't control how much grief you have at any one
Yeah.
point in time.
For sure.
So like, I don't know. I hope I don't know. It's really weird. It's really weird because
Yeah,
it
it's a
is
weird-
just a fucking cat, but it wasn't.
No, yeah. I mean,
It
it was your
was not.
childhood cat, and like
Yeah.
the one. The way I look at it,
Yeah.
because like I've only known her for like 6 years, give or take. Oh, god damn it!
I know. I know. Me too.
All right, 1 second. Hold.
Hold. We're
We
in a
are-
hold.
We're in a cry hold. Hold on. Why is this our jobs? God
Buy
damn it!
APWSTR merch. It's good for wiping your tears away when you have to put down your childhood cat. I'm a good YouTuber.
Always be plugging. What,
Always be
like,
plugging.
are you gonna be like Curtis Connor, fucking every 5 minutes, like plugging
I know.
some
Holy
random
shit!
bullshit?
What the fuck?
Oh god, no hate. I
No
like
hate.
Curtis.
I do love Curtis.
But
holy
listen, I
shit!
fucking hate ads so much.
Yeah.
Oh god, another funny thing is I think day of.
We got an ad sponsor.
Yeah, I had to. All this was going on. I'm not gonna say which one, but like I messaged like our ad team, like, hey, we haven't gotten the shit yet for the.
Oh yeah, this ad that we have
So
to do.
am I allowed to? Should I record it? And then like 2 hours after, it's like, yeah, just do like a yeah,
Just
still
say
do
how
it.
how
Excited
excited
for
you
it.
are to get it.
So
And
I,
we're
like-
like, oh okay.
So like having to like wipe away tears and like your throat, because like when you're crying a bunch, you're just filled with fucking mucus. And
Yeah.
you're, like right now, like tightening up of the throat.
Yeah.
So it's really funny to like just slap yourself in the face and then do a bunch of like audible like tests on your own voice, like
Yeah.
test 1 2, test 1 2. All right, we're good. Let's roll, baby.
We're good. I love this product. It's
Yeah,
really good.
no, it's really
Fuck. No, it is. It's grief is weird, and I think
Yeah.
it is really weird. Like
But
I don't know how to describe it because, like,
Yeah.
you know, it's different every time. I've been through multiple. We both have.
Yeah.
Like, we both had childhood pets that died,
Yeah.
and this shit is different. I don't know. It's sometimes you have like a real bond with a pet.
Yeah.
And I feel like for both of us, like you had Leolo, who passed away
Yeah.
when we moved in, like 3 or 4 years ago. And I had Fawkes, and Fawkes was like literally there for me throughout my childhood and
like
shit.
and like every bad moment that, as you described it to me, she was kind of like your comfort, you know?
And I don't know if I want to go too into it because it's gonna make me cry for sure.
Yeah.
I made a post on my Instagram if you want to go and read it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's better at describing it than how I can in person. But it's weird. Like people are like people that aren't cat people or aren't pet people maybe are gonna be like, "What are you talking about? It's just a fucking animal." It's not. It's not.
Yeah.
They're like they have souls and shit. And if anything, this entire experience has made me believe in human beings being able to come together, like everybody in our audience.
The amount of support has been fucking amazing. Yeah.
And like, you know, it's just been surreal.
Yeah.
And it's been really beautiful. Like, thank you guys. That's just why I want to talk about it, why I want to update you guys.
Yeah, because
it seems like everybody really is cared about this cat. Fuck.
Yeah, we're in a hold.
We're in a crying hold.
Crying hold.
But no, it seems like everybody has cared about this cat that they haven't even fucking met.
Yeah, you know?
And that's really beautiful to me. And also, like, it was also a very different experience at the vet than Leolo's was. Like, the vet that Leolo went to was like,
fucking
pay this amount of money. Call
right
your
now.
family.
Yeah.
Pay this amount of money or we're going to put your cat down. I don't give a shit. They weren't like that exactly.
No, but they might as well have been.
Yeah, they were like,
that was also fucking absurd. Yeah,
like,
in a bad way.
We were the same exact way. Like, we were crying, we were upset, we were stressed
and
out.
They just were not
and they
giving
were like,
us time.
I don't know, give me money.
Why are you guys taking up space in our exam room? We could have another fucking person
Literally,
in. Yeah. It's like, okay.
This vet was so kind, both the emergency and the regular
both
hospital.
of the vets that, so
kind, so sweet. I think I'm going to go to them fucking forever, dude.
No, yeah, for sure. And like, yeah, I think to go back on the media, like the Mark Maron special,
right.
really helpful.
Yeah.
But I've also been, I wanted to read this book for a while. It's first, also real quick, shout out like public library systems, because the ability that I'm able to get like fucking audiobooks for free, like
that's
your fucking.
It really makes me believe in my community.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like the people around that are just able to I'm gonna fucking like I was looking into volunteering at the animal shelter and trying to see like if I can help people because like these people are doing amazing.
They're doing
things.
a lot of good stuff. Yeah.
And even that, you know, animal hospital, like everyone I talked to when I was talking about the money, they were like, "Whoa, that's a lot of money." And I was like,
not to try
and give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Fuck it. To try and save a life, like,
and I'm not even I'm not even like balling like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I don't make that much money. Honestly, we make just enough to cover our bills.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be fucking transparent, we both make on a good month $4,000 a month.
Yeah, that's split between both.
And I mean, like combined,
yeah.
And our rent is $15,000.
Yeah, so
not $15,000. $1.5K. That would be crazy.
Guys, we just got
this a fucking piece of shit.
Haley Bailey ass fucking
4 leaks in the past 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, we've had to deal with that during all this too. Yeah,
shit was crazy.
But because I've been listening to the but I guess shout out to the community of the you know, like
I really like the vets are all doing as much as they fucking can.
Yeah.
And
but like so I've been listening to I had to listen to No Country for Old Men for the book club.
No, you didn't.
I've started listening to it. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't. Right.
Yeah.
When you say that, it implies that we had a book club for No Country for Old Men. We have not had that yet.
We're gonna have it. Yeah,
we're gonna have it.
We're supposed to, but also like I've been wanting to listen to this for a while or read it for a while, but they had the audiobook for Rob Delaney's book, A Beating a Heart That Works, I think is what it's called, if I'm not mistaken. The quote from the book, the quote that's from is a heart that hurts is a heart that works, basically. It's a really good quote.
Wow.
And I'm just like listening to him describe. I I do want to recommend it. It's really sad, but like it's
I get
but
it.
it's funny at moments because he's a fucking comedian.
Right.
And he's just talking about like the process and like
I
all
thought
the
you
shit
meant
he
the
went
yellow
through.
wallpaper for last month.
No, yeah.
We had to read the yellow wallpaper last month.
Yeah, for
We're
the book
reading No
club, yeah.
Country for Old Men
But
now. Sorry, go ahead.
so like, and he's just describing like the death of his son, like 2-year-old. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
and it's just like, I think everyone, regardless of like, you know, like if you have like a kid, if you have like a pet, if you have like a loved one, like you would do fucking anything to try and like help them, you know?
Yeah.
And we didn't have to, and obviously like, yeah, again, a pet's not the same as like a kid, of course, but like hearing them talk about like oh God, one thing like having to do like a tracheotomy, is that what it is?
Oh shit,
Like,
really?
yeah, he had to fucking do that for his kid. And so it became like an yeah, it's crazy. But that reminded me on a much lower level.
When
like,
we had to do the IV for
Leolo, yeah, to give him fucking liquids. Because, yeah, and it's like, yeah, people will do anything. And I think there's kind of like a...
Yeah, we spoon-fed Fawkes.
Yeah, and...
to make sure she ate something.
Yeah. I think... I don't know, there's like a certain beauty in like the resiliency of like what we're willing to do, you know?
Yeah.
To care for others, you know?
Yeah, I think so too.
And I think that's beautiful in a weird way, you know?
It is.
But it's just really sad. It's just really fucking this whole experience still, you know?
Well, it's real shit, you know?
Yeah.
That's, you know, it's the fucking human condition is what it is. Is what I think, at least. Is like, you know, we were talking about this yesterday or today. I don't even remember. But it was like, you know, everyone grieves something in their lifetime.
Yeah.
Like, some people grieve themselves. Like, they have a terminal illness and they have to grieve their own life and shit. Or they know somebody with a terminal illness and they have to grieve them, you know, even while you're alive.
Or like
the person's alive.
Someone like close to you that witnesses a death.
You could have a fucking grasshopper and the grasshopper dies. You'd probably have a depth of grief.
Yeah, for sure.
I would never belittle even a little bit. Because like it's just you get it. Now we're connected.
Yeah.
You know?
And yeah.
Now we are united and we have both had the same feeling.
Yeah.
We both understand the limitations of the physical world. And and we are united in that grief, and the way that human beings support each other through that is amazing.
Yeah.
And it's a completely different situation that I felt when my dad passed. It felt like I was being shunned by people because it was like...
Yeah. You were talking about the today, and I was like, wow, fuck these people. Like...
Well, yeah, it was like Thanksgiving. I felt like I couldn't really bring up my dad with my brothers, and then Christmas, my brothers were playing like a video game, and my mom was like... My mom did a good thing where she found a lot of photos of like our family and shit, and we were going through and putting the photos in a photo booklet, and she gave everybody a photo booklet. And I think my brothers like went through the photos or something, and their vibe was very much like I guess I'll take this. I guess I'll take this. I guess I'll take this photo. Okay, whatever.
Yeah,
and then they never put it like in the booklet, but I like went through and
picked very specific photos that meant something to you.
Yeah, and like found like the photos of like my dad and my brothers and my family and shit, and then I put it into the booklet, and I was like in the room alone doing it.
Yeah,
because I just got focused on it.
Yeah,
and I felt, and I'm not saying that they're not allowed to spend their Christmas however they want.
Yeah.
But I felt like they were upset with me for doing that.
Yeah.
And I guess I was just like, I don't know. That was the vibe, I guess. Was like they also grew up, and I don't want to put their fucking trauma. Well, fuck it, I've already done it. They grew up without dads. My mom and my brothers. And my brothers have even told me, so I can't say it. They were like, I don't know why you're so upset about your dad. If my dad died, that would be awesome. Because I fucking hate that guy. And you know what? He's a piece of shit. From what I've heard, he's a piece of shit. I get it. They're valid in that. I think there's a lot of
yeah.
people out there that feel that way. I feel that way about my mom.
Yeah, no, that's going to be...
They would probably be as pissed at me as I was pissed at them when they said that to me, if I said that to them. But yeah, and but the vibe in my whole family, because I was the only one really
like
that had like a good dad that stuck around.
Yeah.
Was and welcome to life, bitch.
Yeah.
Now you don't have a dad. Join the club, sister.
Like
and not the welcome to the dead dads club.
Yeah, like an actual like supportive, empathetic. Like
no, it's like welcome to the school of hard knocks. You spoiled little girl.
Yeah, it's like
19-year-old. What, you thought you could have a dad? No, you can't. And it's so like when I tell people, they're like, that's insane. And it took me a long time to get used to the feeling of telling people that and them being like, that's insane. Because to me, it wasn't insane. That was how I grew up for the entirety of my childhood.
Yeah.
And bringing it back to Fawkes, she was always there.
Yeah.
And she was the only being who like gave a shit about me.
Yeah.
Hold?
Yeah. Hold on.
Crying hold?
Crying hold.
But yeah, she was the only being that cared about me through those times.
Yeah.
And I've transitioned now into
Adulthood.
A person, an adulthood, an adult that has people who cares about her. And her death feels like there goes the last person who cared about me, the last being that cared about me. That's how deep that grief is. But it's also like, oh, wait, no, now I'm in a new stage of my life where I can appreciate the support around me. I can come out of the, I guess, the fear, the constant like, oh no, what if I say the wrong thing? What if I do the wrong thing? Yeah. I'm gonna lose my safety. I'm gonna lose my support, quote unquote, network. I'm gonna lose my relationships. If I have, all my support is conditional. It's not unconditional. I can't really be myself, or else I will have the rug pulled out from under me and my safety is gone. And the only solace was Fawkes. And now that she's gone, it feels like I don't have any solace, but that's not true. Like, I look around and I'm like, I really do. Yeah. Like, my life is good. Yeah. And it's weird. It's really fucking weird because I'm just appreciative. Yeah. That's all I am. Yeah. Like, I'm sad that she's gone. Oh, yeah, no. But it helps me to process it because I'm just appreciative of all that I have. Even if I feel like, I don't know, I can't imagine anyone wanting much more than this. I don't need a fucking mansion. Yeah. I don't even need to go out to eat every day. Yeah. It's just like, just fucking. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I always wish I had more money, but I don't really want it to buy an expensive things or Lamborghini. Get a brand new car. Yeah. Like Supreme merch. Decked out in Supreme merch. That'd be crazy. Wearing an oversized Supreme shirt to your the fucking cat getting put down and like cargo shorts and like. Yeah, I just don't have any money. I can't put her. Oh, that's why we had to do this, man. Yeah, to find the little. Not because we're also contractually obligated. No, yeah, but also there's I don't know. There's something. Where's the comedy in this? There's some comedy. No, yeah, I mean it's comedy. Classic quote is comedy is just tragedy plus time, and I guess a week's enough time to figure it out. Fuck it. But yeah, so I'm getting a kitten. I will say it's rough at night now because she was really cuddly. She really was. It's the worst. Like it's really empty, and it's like, God damn it. It's and it's funny too because like when my dad passed and we had the memorial and shit, I remember talking to people and everyone was sad that he was gone. But mostly, like, the parts where, you know, the sadness would break would be when people were like, he was an asshole, too. It's like, yeah, it's like, you have to remember the realness of it. Like, she's not some god.
No,
she wasn't an angel, literally.
No,
she would cuddle on you, and she would fucking swipe your face to get up in, like, there were times where she would bat the shit out of my fucking nose because she wanted to get underneath the covers.
I will say she learned with you to not use claws. She never learned with me to not use her claws, so I got scratched a lot.
And I didn't even do anything. She just was like, I don't want to hurt this one for some reason.
Sarah gets a pass. Josh, fucking, you're my scratching post, motherfucker.
Well, it was like you and everybody else. She always clawed everybody, and they were like, what the fuck?
It was cute still.
It was cute. She was very cute. She was very tiny.
Yeah, like the fact that the vet was like, they
thought she was a kitten.
And I was like, nope.
She's 12 years old.
She's 12, yeah.
Probably older, honestly. I think I got the date wrong.
Honestly, yeah. No, I felt that too, Fleolo. Like, if I thought he was younger, but also that's because I was only with him for like 6-7 years. Because like technically he was my sister's pet and they moved to California and
it's
I
hard.
Stayed behind. Yeah, you know?
I think it's also hard if you have less time with them. Because like I knew her from when she was like, I think I got her at a year old. So I knew her the entire time of her entire life.
Yeah, and like, I think that's why it's a little bit harder for me. It's like,
damn,
I did not get a lot of time.
I just got to know her. Yeah,
you know?
That's how I felt about Leolo too.
No, I get that, you know?
I don't know. It's weird because it's like I really push down emotions a lot.
No.
I didn't realize that I do that much, but I really do a lot. Because I don't know, I view myself as a very emotional person, actually.
No, yeah, but
I don't think I am.
I think, you know, it's always, I think everyone just wants to not feel bad, you know?
Yeah,
I think we will go to really great lengths to not feel bad, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And like with Leolo too, like I will say I'm grateful that this experience was like more like how it's supposed to go with the cat. Like you make that Mark Maron joke where it's like best case scenario, I put all 3 of my cats down. You know?
I was thinking about it the entire time. I was like,
this is the best case scenario.
This is,
that's
it literally
so fucking true.
Having a team of people that care about your cat enough, and also thousands of people commenting, saying, "Oh, I hope your cat is doing better," or
and people
rip
talking
your
about
cat.
their own experiences, like, you know, like people that have put their cats down recently too. Like,
like apparently it's a bad fucking week for cats.
Yeah, it fucking sucks, man.
Yeah. But it's like, I don't know. I didn't even know there was pet grief counseling. Like people, like one of the shelter.
I'm not that surprised. Yeah, that makes sense. Especially like, and maybe not necessarily with cats as often, but I'm willing to bet people with like dogs.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like, oh my god, when both of my childhood dogs, jeez, it's awful, really fucking bad.
It hurts.
Not even the most. I guess all 4 of mine.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. It's really.
I mean, you know, it's like there are certain things that you need to have. Like with Fawkes, I was like, I'm gonna be in there with her when she's euthanized because I need her to feel safe. I need her to know that it's okay.
Yeah.
And we were, and she did. And it went over smoothly. And it was, you know.
Best case scenario.
It was the best case scenario. But it's the same for like, you know, you always need that like bit. And that's the thing. That's the thing I always think of with death, which is why I always get pissed at your mom when she's like, when she like starts talking about death and shit and how like it's a normal part of life or whatever. And I'm like, yes. But you can't say that because I love you.
Yeah.
And when you start talking like, death is great, everything's fine, I could die tomorrow. No, not allowed. No. It's because every single time I'm around like someone that is like on the verge or whatever, and in the moments or whatever, it's like when your fucking grandparents or your parents start being like, and the insurance is in the thing. Tell them to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like.
And I said it. Not you.
Yeah.
And you're quoting me. Tell them to shut the fuck up. Because the moment that there is a moment, I think, where people are like, time to go.
Yeah.
And then they go.
Yeah, then they're gone. Yeah.
But it's like, it's so wild. Like, not just people, but animals. They want to be here with us.
Yeah.
To the point where they're like, no, I'm not dying yet.
Actually, I'm really cool.
I'm cool.
I will still climb up these stairs to be with you. Do not worry.
Yeah. We got her cat stairs, like pet stairs. And in her little onesie, in her little pillow, she would waddle up the stairs
and
to
she
cuddle
would still
with
sleep with us at night. Yeah.
It was
Yeah. There was one night, and this should have been the real telltale of like something's fucking wrong. I just could not sleep. Like,
yeah, you did.
I stayed up till like 7. I think the 3 days before the incident, but I don't know.
Incident.
Yeah, the events.
The event.
Yeah. Like I just got like maybe 6 hours of sleep total.
Jesus.
In like 3 days. Yeah. And I think I think afterwards too. Like, and then 2 days later, like 12 hours, 13 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. It was but like I stayed up and like I was just kind of watching her the whole time. And like I was even getting out of bed, seeing like where she was going.
No, I get
and
it.
she just kept doing the same, like going to the water, going to pee, and then like laying down next to the other cats, which was really cute.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like, damn. I don't know, man.
She had a good life with us.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna treat
our other 2 cats like with as much love and care as possible.
Yeah, like I'm not free feeding anymore. I'm fucking.
Yeah, like
we've been measuring out their food for them now and trying to get Misty down to a normal weight and shit because she is overweight. And yeah, you know, I want to get them on their regular vet schedules or whatever. And the reason we couldn't do it before was money. But now we're in a better spot and we're able to do it.
Like even the idea of getting like pet insurance, you know, like, which by the way, high recommendation.
High recommendation.
Like, when the vets, like you call them and they're like, oh yeah, I'm thinking about getting pet insurance. They're like, yes, get it. Yes.
Yeah. There was like, yes, do that. Well, that was when we thought it was cancer, but they were like, it's not technically cancer because we haven't taken a sample of it yet.
Yeah.
So go get it right now. Which also isn't true because apparently some of them, you have to read the fine print to determine it. But get ones that pay the vet up front. Because
some of them are just reimbursement, which really cool, really fun.
And apparently the scam is that they're quote unquote scam, not really a scam, but kind of they pay what they think it should cost, not what the vet actually charges you.
Yeah.
So they put it like on you to find a vet that charges fair prices, and it's like most likely not. Not necessarily that the vet shouldn't, like, I think the vet deserved as much money as they do. For.
Yeah, they're doing fucking medical work for pets. They have to know a lot of shit about a lot of different animals. Yeah.
And from what I understand, it's like her body was so fragile. Like normally, a cat's body is fragile normally. And I think a lot of people don't know about how to treat cats well, unless you're like a cat lover and you do that.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people are like, why can't you just do the surgery whenever the fuck you want? It's like, because if she has a fucking open abscess or whatever and she's not drinking fluids and she's 12 years old, do you think she's gonna fucking survive?
No, just cut her open. Fuck it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's take your dehydrated grandma with a big tumor on her fucking leg and shove her on the surgery table. Why not?
Yeah,
go ahead and do it tomorrow. Who cares? Shit, man.
No planning. No. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Just fill her full of anesthetic.
Guys,
I don't got to measure.
I just got back from the improv. I learned how to yes and. Okay, so we're going to do that, but with surgery. Am I right, guys?
Surgery. Let's fucking go. Yes and.
I don't need x-rays. I don't fucking need a scan of their fucking body.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
I like going in blind. Fucking put an eye patch on me, too. I'm crazy like
that.
One
eye patch?
Yeah. Fuck it, 2 of them.
Okay.
Blindfolded.
2 patches instead of a blindfold?
Yeah.
All right. I went to the questioning what you just said school of improv.
I went to the I have to explain myself all the fucking time school of improv.
All the time? All right.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, I mean, I don't know. If you got pets, just fucking hug them, love them. I think is the lesson here. I don't fucking...
Yeah. And it's been really sad. Fucking Misty has been in the carrier.
Oh, that we carried her back and forth from. Yeah, it's really... Yeah.
Like literally 24/7.
Jack does not... I can't tell if he gives a shit or not. I think he does, but also he's acting relatively normal.
Well, because he used to cuddle with her and shit, and they used to cuddle together at night. And so I think at night
she was basically like a mother figure to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm like, I do think in the future I'm going to get another cat.
No, yeah.
And like...
I do think that I need a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Like to
fully
grieve.
Yeah, you're grieving her as well, and I want to be respectful of you. And also I'm like, part of me is like, do I have the money for another? Like, maybe I didn't have the capabilities to have 3 cats in the first place. And we just took in a stray because we felt like we needed it with Jack.
Yeah.
Because where else was he going to go? And it was just like, I don't know. Like maybe we don't have the capabilities, but I think we can if we set ourselves up to get like an automatic feeder and like water and
I think there's
better
gonna be a
litter
lot
boxes and stuff.
Upgrades, to make their quality of life better. You know? So I don't know. I think like I really have no clue how to fucking.
I mean, I think we're all right.
Yeah.
You know, overall, we're dealing with it. And the good thing is we're not shying away from feeling our feelings when it comes.
No, I think that's the healthy thing to do. I feel like pushing it down is just gonna. I don't want to make it everyone else's problem, you know? Like, and I don't think I would, like, even if but like, I think it's good to feel your emotions.
Well, yeah, when you're going through grief, it can sometimes feel like you're on a fucking tightrope of, am I bothering someone else by being sad right now, or am I allowed to be sad? And I think in our house, at least, we've made a space where one of us can just cry at any fucking time, and no one is gonna be like, shut up. Shut up. Or like the fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson, shut up, bitch.
Exactly.
So no, we're not gonna do that to each other. We're gonna sit there and be like, okay, let's take some time.
I think everyone deserves a partner or someone in their life that'll allow them to allow you to feel your emotions, you know?
And we're really lucky that our jobs are like really they allow us to have these breaks.
Yeah, you know? I mean, fuck, man. Mark Maron, immediately after his partner passed away, he got on the fucking mic and he explained his grief. And that's one of the fucking best, like, podcasts I've listened to, like, ever. Like, just so fucking real. And, like... And,
I mean, you know, Mark Maron's podcast, too, was the thing that got me really into podcasting.
Yeah.
Was, like, it was just inspirational. He's just a good fucking storyteller, man.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a good interviewer, good at his fucking job. And I don't know, it's someone to look up to in that respect. I don't know if he's done anything else that's shitty.
Like,
don't quote me on that.
He did a couple good things a few times, but if
that have inspired me in
specific ways. But if he does something wrong, I disavow.
Like I thought I would be safe with Neil Gaiman, and here we fucking are. You know what I mean?
Everyone thought they could be safe with the Gruel, Dave Gruel.
Dave Gruel, the Gruel?
Dave the Gruel, yeah.
I mean, everybody thought he was such a good dad.
Yeah, and
turns out he's too good of a dad.
Yeah, exactly. He just wants.
You heard about this? You heard about this?
Jesus.
Yeah. Anyway, you watched Now You See Me.
Yeah, how do we go back into doing our comedy podcast?
I got really fucking high last night. I have a red button.
Okay,
I forgot to tell you about this.
Button, thank you. I had a red button too. I was gonna fucking talk about the shitty fucking TikTok I saw.
Oh yeah, what's your red button?
Well, okay, what's yours? Because I don't fucking know what yours is.
Yeah, you have no idea.
We didn't talk about. I talked about mine earlier. Prepared for it.
Okay.
I want to know what yours is. So you wrote something last night.
I didn't know if this would be funny, but I got really high last night. And I just kind of realized how young we are and how much we're going to grow in the future. Like, I just started thinking about, I've been getting high every night, right?
Yeah.
And I just...
How the fuck do you sleep? How else do you sleep with all the shit going on? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I got really high last night and I was like, listen. I just started thinking about, like, time. Like, that's all I ever do when I get high is I just think about, like, time and or magnets. Like, I could use a magnet to...
That's weird. I just, like, sink into the bed.
No, same. I'm also sinking into the bed. I'm just also thinking about magnets and time.
Okay.
And the concept of time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was like, you know, oh, man, I have all these years ahead of me. Who am I going to be? What am I going to do? And I get to make those decisions to turn me into whoever I want to be or whatever. You know, like, we kind of feel like that way when we're in school.
Yeah.
You know? And then you graduate and you're like, well, this is me forever. It's like, no, that's not true. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that, yeah.
And it's like, maybe someday I'll become a version of me that doesn't want to learn anymore.
Yeah.
Because I definitely remember my dad in his old age being like, you can learn at any age. And then by the time he was like 70, he was like, I'm not doing this shit anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I just want to watch Xena Warrior Princess.
On second thought, actually, everything good has already been made. I don't need to.
You know, and fuck this. You know, and that's when you retire.
Yeah.
You just kind of go
and you just
home,
fuck off to like a beach, hopefully,
walk
and
into the
relax.
woods and die like a dog, and just lay down
God.
and pass away.
Fuck. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking we were at the vet and like I asked you, I turned and asked you, do you think I got a gravel pit back there?
That was so funny. It was like right before they came in to put her down too.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like-
you think they're gonna take her out back into a
Shoot her,
gravel
yeah.
pit? We laughed so hard, and then the vet came in like, what the fuck is going on? That shit was so
I
funny.
think I also asked, do you think they throw in a horse for free?
A goat for free.
A goat for free, whatever. Same diff. Fuck it, whatever.
A horse would be crazy. A horse would be crazy.
Yeah, Jesus. Okay, so what'd you write? What'd you
Okay,
write?
these are things I want to learn more about. And this is
Okay.
a list
Okay, that's fair.
of things I want to learn more about
I think that's fair. I think it's okay.
in the rest of my life.
Okay.
Now, you might be like, Sarah, is this funny? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I feel like it is because it's a weird grouping of items,
Yeah.
and I want to make fun of myself while I'm high, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, number one is Buddhism.
Okay. I don't know why I laughed immediately.
I know, it's funny though, isn't
but
it?
like it's like
Why?
you're getting the big ones out. Like let's learn about a whole new like
I just want to know about it.
yeah,
It
that is
just
fair.
seems interesting.
I will say, you know what? Because I think I've been thinking more about Buddhism too. Because I think the person that we go to for cremations, because we have a guy now.
Yeah.
I think they're a Buddhist. I
think
can't
so
tell.
too. He wears the thing.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
chain very specifically. I could be wrong on that, but
I think it's a Hindu symbol. I don't know.
it's not the Christian God. I know for sure. It's probably not the Christian God.
Because like I got into it a little bit after we watched Avatar: The Last Airbender. Because I was like, well, I want to learn more about pacifism and stuff.
No,
and
yeah.
then I got into like the texts and stuff.
Mm.
And I was like, this is so fucking interesting, and I just kind of passively think about it because I learned about it in high school.
Oh, fuck. You know what I just remembered?
What? What's
there
up?
was, oh, God. Do you remember Legend of Bagger Vance? It wasn't about Buddhism. I think it was about
No.
a different one.
Hinduism.
Hinduism. That's what it was. Sorry. And I was just like, wow, that was such a fucking, like,
Yeah, it's about
cracker.
realizing.
Like,
Yeah,
let's make that, but about golf. Yeah, I forgot about that. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
it might have been Buddhism. I don't know.
I don't, something like
think
that.
it
I
was
can't remember.
Hinduism.
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
Again, not the Christian or Catholic guys.
But yeah, I guess I was just like, I don't know anything about this, and I am just like
And
a
you're interested in learning
weirdo
about
white
it.
person. I'm walking around, and there's
Yeah.
shit I don't know out there in the world, and why
No,
don't
yeah.
I fucking know about it?
Yeah, why don't you learn about it? Yeah.
Yeah, like I should
feel-
just try to learn.
Yeah, become like more like worldly, like
Yeah, so I'm not like, I don't say shit that's wrong.
yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
That'd be shitty. Like, in a respectful way. Not like I'm going to become a Buddhist, but like
No,
I
you
want to
wanna,
learn
like-
about
yeah.
that.
No.
Next one is fascism.
You're going both ends just to be
Yeah,
safe.
yeah.
You're like kind of
You're
you're going from religious to
what
political
not to do.
ideology. Yeah.
Like,
No.
I
Yeah.
guess, like how to I guess the ways that it manifests. I guess.
Yeah, I will say the debate happening this week.
That also was like, whoa, there's some real
There's
Hitler
some-
shit happening.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wowie zowie.
Pretty fun, pretty cool, pretty epic.
Like,
yeah.
we all knew it was Hitler shit, but this is some real
this
Hitler
is some
shit.
real Hitler shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I'm really disappointed in the amount of people making Haitian cat jokes right now. Like,
Yeah,
I
no,
don't think
fuck
that
all
shit is
y'all.
funny.
I'm sorry.
Fuck off. Don't say that
Someone
shit.
who actually had a fucking pet die, like, fuck off. Like,
just
stop.
as someone who knows Haitians that are wonderful.
Yeah, no.
Like, you're putting Haitian lives in danger. Stop it. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like we should have learned this by now not to be anti-black, quote unquote, on accident,
Well,
by
listen,
making stupid jokes about stupid shit
but
that
here's the
happened.
thing, though, is like the
But
fucking
it's wacky
the,
that
no,
he
the,
said it.
the American right's never gonna fucking do that because, God, do you remember when Trump would literally
I'm not
scratch
talking about
out-
the American. I'm talking about leftists making like.
leftists are making jokes
Yes,
about it?
I
Okay,
was
that's
on
a little
Twitter. I
wild.
was just like, maybe my cat is gonna be eaten by a hand. And it's like, no, fuck you, man. Don't say that shit. Don't
Yeah.
even joke about it. That's what
Yeah.
I mean. Conservatives, they're going to do it, and yeah, fuck them, obviously.
Yeah,
But why are you doing it?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
I get that. Okay, yeah, that's fucking wild.
It's not even like there's a grouping of people, liberals and leftists that call themselves leftists. I don't know if they actually are leftists.
Yeah.
That were like, that's so wacky that he said that. Ha ha ha. What a freak. What an idiot or whatever. I'm going to make a joke about it because it's so ridiculous. No, man. Like, have we not all learned from, like, dark satirizing comedy or whatever that making jokes like that actually fucking hurt people?
Yeah.
Like, dark jokes are, like, earlier, like, hey, do you think we're going to throw her in a gravel pit and kill our cat out there? That's using humor to get through a situation that happened to us.
Yeah.
It's not punching down on a community that's already constantly disrespected and not understood.
Yeah.
Fuck
Jesus,
you.
man.
Don't do that. Anyway, sorry, that pissed me off. But
No, fair,
I wanted to, like, I think I just want to learn more about how fascism
works.
is, which I know a lot already. But I want to get, like, I want to, like, read books about it so that I don't just say, like, I read on Reddit one time. I read on Twitter one time this is how fascism works.
Oh, yeah, actually, like, reading a book about it. That's fair. I get that.
Yeah, I want to read a book about it and be like, in this guy's study, this is what he said. So
we got two really big topics. Do you have a rule of 3 here?
I do.
Okay, cool.
Woodworking.
Great.
Woodworking. I want to learn more about woodworking.
Yeah. So when we get the Amazon package, right? So so far we've got 3 different books coming, right? One about Buddhism, one about, like, just the concept of fascism.
No, and woodworking is just like a knife.
It's just gonna be.
It's not even a book. It's just a piece of wood and a knife.
Getting, like, a bunch of 2x4s in the mail on top of the fucking.
Yeah. Just a bunch of soft wood and a paring knife.
Yeah, just.
And a carving knife, I guess.
Sarah, why is there a chainsaw out here? Like, that's kind of weird.
Oh, yeah, that's for my studies. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's for my studies. The next one is veterinary school. Do I want to know, is it hard? What's up?
What's going on there?
What's going on over there? Should I just go and try it? Be like Kim Kardashian becoming a lawyer for some reason?
Yeah, just going. It's so.
Yeah, the next one's really funny.
Yeah, okay.
Theoretical numbers. I want to learn about theoretical numbers.
Just like, okay, elaborate right now because.
Oh, yeah. So when you go to college and you are a mathematics degree, there's a part of it that is like theoretical physics, but it's not that. It's just about the concept of numbers. It's not about.
That makes sense. Like number theory or something like that.
Number theory.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That shit's interesting as fuck, though.
I know.
Yeah, it's really fucking weird.
When I took my math for liberal arts class at Valencia, it was like they talked about it a little bit.
Mm.
And I talked with the guy. I hated that fucking professor. He hated me too because I was answering all the damn questions.
Yeah.
And nobody else knew what the fuck. Like, I think everyone else was just like, I don't want to fucking be here because they were all liberal arts majors and they didn't want to do math.
Yeah.
But I liked math a little bit because I'm a liberal arts major that liked music theory and stuff. And that's a lot of math in there.
Yeah.
So I'm a nerd, and I was like, so what if you did this with this and this? And I think he was just pissed, that I'm a woman. I do think that was part of it. Sorry, man. I don't know. Treat women better, I guess. And I won't be mad at you anymore.
Skill issue, man.
Skill issue. You should put more points into your respecting women's skill.
Yeah.
And he just would like never call on me and shit. Like I was real Hermione Grangering it in there for real. And at some point we actually had like a pleasant conversation where he was talking about theoretical numbers and shit.
Mm.
And he explained to me the major and stuff. And I was like, that's fucking interesting. Nope. I'm going to go ruin my life and try to be a classical musician for some reason.
Fuck that shit, yeah.
Which it didn't ruin my life, but yeah. Speaking of, next thing is microtones.
Like, what the fuck are microtones?
So microtones are essentially, this is my understanding about it. Once again, this is a list of things I don't know anything about. So if you're like, that's not what that is, Sarah, I'm going to write a whole essay about it and send it to you and you're going to love me. I'm going to let you know right now, son. I will not love you.
Yeah.
And I'm saying it now. So if you do send it, I know you don't listen to me.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm going to put your email in the trash and I'm not going to read it. Fucking microtones are essentially like when you have like an E, the bottom E string on a guitar, right?
Yeah.
When you play that open, every other E also vibrates. on the
like
guitar.
harmonics, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
But also the fifth above the E
Also
vibrates at a different level. So like the B, every other B on the instrument also vibrates. So theoretically, if you play like a C on a piano and then the D next to it is going to sound bad, right?
Yeah.
So then you take that D and then you up that D like by 5 million octaves.
Yeah.
It'll actually sound good.
Yeah.
Because then you're taking the fifth of the B to the fifth of the fifth of the C to the fifth of the that,
okay,
and that, and that, and that, and that, and then eventually it's over there.
Weird.
So it's like music on a more mathematical sense. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Damn. Interesting.
Machine
more do you have?
learning.
Oh, like AI shit?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Not like I want to make AI, but like if I could
Sarah's
make my
gotten
own.
so sick of the show, she wants to make an AI voice of herself.
No, because that's dumb, right?
That is dumb,
But
yeah.
I am interested in like making your own that isn't generative.
Yeah.
For your own work.
I think we talked about this. I don't know if it was on the show. I don't remember where the fuck it was. Yeah, the problem I have right now with AI, it's a buzzword for everything, and so it's fucking annoying. But also, generative AI is bullshit because it's stealing from people.
It's stealing.
But AI has been around forever, like as long as technology has existed.
Right.
There's different types of AI that are actually useful.
Yeah.
So I get the idea of like machine learning for that specifically. Because also like because like all the computing shit I do, there's a little bit of AI in it.
Right.
Like
a lot of this is I don't trust anyone else to give me this information.
Yeah.
These are topics that I need to find the information myself from sources that I will trust. Not just like people online or people in real life being like, this is what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Because I don't trust you fuckers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I don't trust it. I want to look into it and read it with my thine own eyes.
Yeah.
Anyway, the next one is the law. To learn about the law.
You just want to learn like
American
laws.
law.
Okay, all right. I mean, that's a good thing to know. I think that's a really useful thing to know. Yeah.
I just think it's interesting.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going. How many more do you have?
4.
Jeez, bro. Okay, all right.
I was high. What did you want me to do?
Damn, you want to learn so much shit. Jesus, fuck.
Diets.
Okay, like different types of.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I don't know that much about dieting because it makes me scared.
No, yeah, and I feel like a lot of people when they talk about dieting is like
I've had bad experiences.
They don't have your best intentions for you. You know,
it's always like people trying to push a product. In my experience, it's always been people trying to push a product. I do genuinely want to learn
we're trying to get you
diets.
on the new Herbalife.
Right? Yeah, or even just like like you got a Huel and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's been fine for you, but then people are like, Huel's the devil, and it's like, no, it's not.
I haven't had Huel in like months because I think all that shit's old, and also I didn't know where the mixer was for it, so honestly, I just fucking didn't eat it.
It's like I feel like I don't know anything about it.
No, yeah, that's fair. I get that.
I was like, why don't I? Why do I walk around not knowing stuff? I don't get it. Diet soda history. The history of diet soda.
I like that you not only do you have like a wide range of like
there's
big
trends,
ideas and
there's
small
trends
ideas
in there too,
but also it's just like it's either shit that's gonna take you fucking years to master, and then
I don't want to master. I want to know. I just want to know.
And then this one's just like it's gonna take one day on Wikipedia, like in between.
Yeah, someday I want to learn about it. I don't know. Could find a book on it, maybe one book. That's all I need.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Okay, all right.
Because, like, I know that soda history is weird, right?
Probably, yeah, because it used to be, like, technically, like, a tonic. Is that how it was described? Like, it used to be at pharmacies?
Yeah, like, in Coke, there's that whole, like, myth that I don't know if it's real or not, but it had cocaine in it.
Just a little bit, yeah. They had to change the recipe. Yeah.
That's weird, right? And then, like, Pepsi came out, there's probably some beef there, right?
Yeah. Probably. I don't fucking know.
But then they had to make diet.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot of like, you know, people are like, oh, if you drink diet soda one time, it'll literally get cancer and die.
Yeah.
And there are people that are like, yeah, but so if like you're still gonna get cancer and die if you use a tampon once.
Yeah.
Like, so let me have my fucking diet soda. But then it's like, how bad is it for you? Is it made to trick people? Like, what was the vibe?
Yeah.
What happened?
What's the vibe? Okay.
Why did we do that? Why do we have it?
Yeah.
And also, why is it so good that I love it so much? And I want to know where it came from.
Okay.
Next one is minerals in general. I want to learn about minerals.
All right, Hank. Jesus. Fuck.
Who's Hank?
From Breaking Bad.
What?
They have a whole subplot where, like, I think he gets, like, fucking shot. And, like, so he can't go out on the fucking... he can't go out and, like, solve crimes or whatever.
Yeah.
So he just gets real into fucking minerals for, like, a whole, like, season, I think.
He just gets really into minerals?
Yeah, it's like, it becomes his fucking thing.
That's really funny, man. Because he's, like, the foil of what, the other guy, the main guy? Mr. Breaking?
Yeah, Mr. Breaking,
Bad?
yeah. Because he likes elements and this guy likes minerals. Yeah, it's the it's the duality of man.
Right.
Yeah. It's the two genders.
Well, like so he's supposed to like, is it like setting him up so he's gonna be like, oh, this makes these minerals make meth or something? That's really dumb. That's really dumb. Or like he's trying to get the substrate from the chemicals or something, or no?
He just likes some fucking minerals.
Like, it never goes
I don't remember.
back.
I don't remember right now, but
That's
I want to
so
say
awesome.
I want to say it does
God,
not
that
matter
show is
at
so
all.
good.
Yeah.
That's a good show.
Yeah.
Put some shit in there for no reason. Anyway, the last one's Marxism. I don't know that much about it. I tried, man.
So in the story circle that is this list,
Yeah,
you
what's
start
up?
out
start out with Buddhism.
You start off with Buddhism,
The core of everything.
and then we make a real hard turn
Fascism.
immediately into the to death. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we just have a little bit of a detour.
Just like while I'm
And
learning
then
about all that
having
stuff.
changed is
I have-
Marxism.
Yeah, you have a little bit of hobbies.
Yeah,
Yeah, some hobbies.
it's like the beach episodes in a TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This episode is about woodworking.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Meanwhile, you're still learning about fascism because that's
Next
like
up,
the bigger
fascism.
one.
It's like with Oprah episodes where, you know, like sometimes you would open it up and she'd be like, hey, everybody gets a fucking car.
Yeah.
I think this is a Daniel Tosh bit or something. Or
well, explain the bit first.
Dane Cook bit. Anyway, someone's gonna
haven't
be
heard it,
like,
it's
"This
Dane
is
Cook, yeah.
literally a whatever." Whereas, like one episode where she's like, "Oh my god, hey everybody gets a car, yay!" And then the next episode is like pedophiles. It's like, oh
damn.
shit, damn Oprah.
I wonder who did that bit. Damn.
Someone did. I think
Someone,
it was
yeah.
Dane Cook. I don't even know.
But yeah, okay, I like that. I like that as your
Oldest sin.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
Remember the Oprah show, dude?
No, I never really watched it. That was before my time, dude.
Oh damn, it was crazy.
Yeah. When I grew up, she already had a fucking network like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I wonder how our magazine's doing. Do people read magazines anymore?
Well, I
This is how
mean,
my brain goes. You know?
yeah. That they're still in doctors' rooms everywhere, Sarah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry.
where you have to put down your cat. You can read the Oprah magazine.
No, but you can learn about.
What was it?
I grabbed one of them. I don't remember what it was.
It's usually about stuff that your cat might have. you
Yeah.
know?
I will say though, it's really funny at the vet we kept going to. It was way more about dogs, like the fucking
Yeah.
pamphlets. Yeah. And then for some reason, like Fun Spot was there. It was really weird.
Well, because it's also like people go there to get their dogs groomed and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
not always death in there. You know.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Shit. Do you want to go to ads?
Yeah. Sure.
Welcome to the ad break.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Hey, are you enjoying this podcast so far?
Yes.
I'm holding a gun up to you right now.
Okay,
yeah,
Jesus.
finger guns. Yeah, so you better be liking it. And if you're liking it like you're supposed to be, then you better like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell.
Shit.
Rate us
Okay.
5
damn.
stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts.
Fine. Jesus.
And
I
if you want to
will.
support the podcast financially,
Fine. My God.
very violent this
Put
one. Yeah.
the emoji from
The Twitch emoji.
the smiley face with the hands up, like whoa.
Whoa, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're enjoying this podcast, like, comment, subscribe, hit the
Okay.
gosh darn bell, rate us
I
5
will.
stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts.
Yes.
And if you want to support the podcast financially, there's a couple ways to do it.
How? Which ways?
First, I want to bring up our coffee line. It is straightovercoffee.com. You go over there. We have APWSTR branded coffee. Sarah has a chaos blend, dark roast, Colombian bean. I have a morning blend, caramel flavoring. Also, you have chocolate flavoring. Forgot that detail.
Dude, I wonder how long it'll be until you can say this fully.
Never.
All the way through.
I think I did it last 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but like every time, you know? When you're going to get in your bag about it.
Nah. Improving myself and like learning how to do something? Fuck that.
Yeah, that should be on your list of things you want to learn.
Yeah, how to do an ad read. All right, fuck.
What
all right.
I'm so funny.
Fuck it. Throw in don't stutter either. Fuck it. Fuck it. Yeah.
Well, come on. Hey, Jesus.
Sarah has a chaos dark roast fucking blend with chocolate flavoring.
Yes, Colombian bean.
Colombian bean. I have a morning roast that has caramel flavoring. It is a medium roast, and it is a Brazilian bean. It is $16 for one, $28 for the combo, so you can get one of each for like 10% off. I think I did the math.
I think so,
yeah. So please go over straightovercoffee.com. And if you want to buy us coffee, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/APWSTR. We got a lot of coffees, very nice coffees. Thank you all very much.
Thank you all.
I'm not sure how much of each one's going to stay in, because I know some people were like, you don't have to read the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to read them all and then maybe cut some parts of it out, because...
I think the ones where they're like, you don't have to, you can cut it out.
Yeah.
Because like, I think if we read them all, we're going to cry.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. But we have read all of them. We really appreciate
And also, like, you do not have to send us money to say that you appreciate us. Like, only do it if you think
if you want to support financially.
But yeah, we're definitely not asking for money after this. We're totally fine after the vet bills and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck, when was the last time? I don't remember the last time.
I know, it's been a little bit.
Oh my god. Probably. Oh, it's easy to tell because the first one's about the, you know.
Yeah.
Lavender She Her bought 3 coffees. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lavender.
Sending all my love to Fawkes and you both. I also wanted to wish Sarah the vibes of drinking her favorite toasty beverage and a perfect night's sleep while dealing additionally with grief about her dad. My wife lost her father unexpectedly not too long ago, and while I also have a different kind of grief, hearing bits about how Sarah has navigated the complex water that is the grief of losing your dad so young, and how Josh supports as an awesome partner, finger guns, my dude. has helped me be a better partner.
Oh, that's nice.
For me, it feels like a learning process from every angle.
Absolutely.
2 other side notes. I'm sure you guys are aware. I don't know if it makes sense for your family or not, but pet insurance, like Fetch or Lemonade, can be a lifesaver in helping with some crazy vet bills.
Yeah.
I also deeply appreciate your continued discussion in support of a free Palestine, Congo, and Sudan. Take care of yourselves.
Yes, free Palestine.
Of course.
That was the thing that I actually forgot to mention. When they took her away after she had passed, my first thought was, what about all those cats in Palestine? That was my first thought.
Yeah.
Because like when videos were going around after October, and there were like kids holding their cats and being like, the cats are scared too.
Yeah.
And it's weird because it's kind of white people.
No, it's some cracker shit. Yeah.
Where you're like, no, the cat, well, like a literal human being is also there. You know?
In the picture.
In the picture. It was like I was already sad, but now I'm extra sad because I forgot that cats exist in other parts of the world. And it's like, it's such a uniquely white person American experience that's like, the shit where I am is the only thing that matters.
Yeah. God.
But yeah, that was all I fucking thought about. And I was like, the world is so fucking bullshit right now.
Yeah. No, I agree with that, man.
It's so bullshit. I don't know. Free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan. Those places don't need to be be going through shit like that. Like, imagine if your cat's fucking sick. There's not even a vet. There's not even a hospital for you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Absolutely ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much for those coffees, though.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Mabel bought 5 coffees. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Not going to read the first sentence because things changed, but since you guys are so passionate about championing charities and causes close to your heart, I wanted to tell you about the organization Live Like Rue Foundation, who helped my family when my sister's dog was diagnosed with lymphoma a few years ago. The foundation helps to directly fund vet visits and treatment for dogs with cancer, in addition to sending the care packages and assisting in arranging end-of-life photo shoots for pet owners in need. Oh,
that's very nice.
Without their help, I know my family wouldn't have been able to afford the costly treatments our dog needed, which gave us over a year of extra pain-free time with her. Oh, congrats.
We can put the link in the description for sure.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the description. I might even put it in the link tree too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Fucking there we go. They are incredible, and I always tell people about them whenever I can. And I hope, and after hearing you guys talking about your experience with Fawkes and learning about pet cancers, I thought I would bring them up. Love what you do and wishing the best to Fawkes and your entire family, furry or not. Heart emoticon.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, if anything, this experience has really taught me, like, A, the value of living in the moment, but B, the value of, like, the people doing this work.
Yeah.
You know? And I feel like my life is going closer and closer and closer to, like, being able to do things about that. Like, I think if I ever got an amount of money, I wouldn't want a mansion. I would want maybe a house.
No, yeah.
So I don't have to worry about rent or whatever. But even then, it's like, who cares?
Yeah.
Kinda. Like, I just want to be able to help people, I think.
Yeah.
Which I'm realizing is weird. I don't think a lot of people want that.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, yeah.
Yeah. Camden, they then bought 3 coffees. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Camden.
I know this isn't a lot, but I hope that this can at least buy your kitty some treats. Thank you very much.
Thank you, yeah. We have 2 other kitties, so it will buy them treats.
Yeah. We got a bunch of cat food for them right now, which is really nice.
Yeah.
I totally understand the anxiety attack when something happens to a fur baby. Mine and my wife's black cat, Velvet, escaped a couple months ago, and I lost my mind, and we hired a guy that used the drone/hunting cameras to help us get Velvet home.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool, yeah. We got her home after a week of trying to get her into a trap. The $500 I paid the drone guy was worth every penny when we got her back inside, dude. Yeah,
for sure,
for fucking sure.
Are you kidding me?
You get lots of love and good vibes from Ohio. Heart emoji. P.S. My cow kitty, Rox, has been yelling at me the whole time I typed this message because she wants treats.
Oh, so
That's really cute. Yeah, thank you very much.
Give her a treat for me.
Honestly, yeah, all your guys' messages are really nice.
That's very kind, yeah.
Yeah. Angie, 40F, she, her, about 5 coffees. Thank you.
Thank you, Angie.
I can't escape it. Hi, Josh and Sarah. I know you've already passed the whole Underworld series, but I just caught up on the episode, and as a certified goth, I'm a DJ. That means I'm certified.
Nice.
Underworld is totally a goth movie.
Yes.
I'm absolutely kidding. Honestly, us goths just like to poke funs at ourselves. Anyway, just wanted to say I hope Fawkes starts feeling better. Heart emoticon.
Thank you.
Sending all my love to your fur child and you two. And sorry people are making gross comments like telling you to put your cat down.
Yeah.
I feel like they shouldn't have been saying that the week that the podcast went out.
When it was, like...
Yeah, it was a little...
I'm still pissed at that person.
Yeah, no, I get it, yeah.
But even though I did eventually...
It was like not at that time. It wasn't timed that then.
It was like as soon as there's a lump, like, put her down. It's like, whoa,
that's a
hold
little
on.
wild.
I got like $4,000 more to spend on
let's
her.
Let's burn some money first. All right, we can do it. Yeah.
Well, let's calm down, yeah.
And sorry if people are making gross comments like telling you to put your cat down. I feel like people just like that say stuff like that just genuinely hate animals and or are probably just miserable.
Maybe.
Glad y'all are back this week. I've been working a lot at my new job, so I've been trying to catch up on podcasts. Hope all is well with the fur babies. Also, before I finish writing this, I just have to say it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I did like that.
That was nice. Sorry, crying. Not crying, but the laughing emoji with the sweat drop on it.
Bro, I'm going to make a Khajiit character in ESO. I'm going to name it for fuck's sake. For sure.
Dude, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a emote for Fawkes, I think, on Twitch.
Oh, we already have one in the Discord. Remember?
Oh yeah. I forgot we paid for those. Yeah,
we did. I love them.
I'll put those on. Yeah,
put them in.
I might put Leolo back up too.
Oh yeah, do it.
Yeah, honestly, looking at the we got urns for them, both of them.
Yeah,
and honestly, it's like these are fucking cute cats.
They were cute cats.
Let them fucking live on.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah.
Why not?
Fuck it. Let me know if that's weird, though. I don't know.
That's the thing, yeah. I'm always like, is this weird to have this shit around? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't care, really. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aiden, they then bought 3 coffees. Thank you.
Thank you, Aiden.
It's your friendly neighborhood lesbian stereotype. Ding. Back again.
Gay ding.
I'm only 15 minutes into this week's episode. I'm also listening to it on Saturday, 9/7, so this is a little late.
That's fine.
I wanted to give you a little due to what's going on with Fawkes. It's not much, but hopefully it makes it a little easier.
Oh, thank you.
In other news, I had to retake my forklift and scissor lift test for work and have continued on my legacy as the lesbian that I am. Ding.
Ding. Gay
I
ding.
love Ding so much. So I'm so happy that's become a vocal tick for this community.
It's so good. I love it.
Yeah. Furthermore, I have gotten my general aerial lift certification and my OSHA 10 training. Congrats.
Dude, congrats.
All that to say, I keep digging myself in a stereotype that I did not create, but I also perpetuate unapologetically.
That's so real. I did say I want to learn more about woodworking this episode. So, yeah.
Who would have thought that being a girl kisser meant that I had to Girl kisser is fucking crazy.
Girl kisser is awesome. So good.
Yeah, a girl kisser meant that I had to know how to use so many lifts. Until next time, 2 heart emojis. Thank you very much.
Dude, I'm going to be honest, though, and I'm sure a lot of other women that like women, if you came up to me and you were like, hey, I'm forklift certified, I'd be like, oh, shit. Oh,
yeah.
Fuck. That's a good opener, honestly.
Yeah, dude, hell yeah.
All my sapphics out there, fucking use that shit.
Yearning for the
Yearning for the
certification.
forklift certified.
Yeah, year of yearning,
awesome.
baby. All right.
Year of yearning.
Yeah. Sam, she, her, and Minnow bought 5 coffees. Thank you.
Thank you.
I will say this is now post Fawkes.
This is now post death. Okay.
Yeah, so these were all
Good to
before because
know.
we took a week off. Yeah.
Right.
For some reason, I don't remember why.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
So sorry to hear about Fawkes. My cat Minnow and I send our love.
Oh.
He's about Fawkes' age and about to get some teeth surgically removed in late September. I wish you guys luck.
Yeah.
I'm worried about her blood work coming back abnormal, but she's a resilient little fucker.
Nice.
I adopted her when she was 7. She's had no problems up until now. She's my
Aw.
little girl and I love her so much.
That's so sweet.
Love you guys in the podcast. Take all the time you need to mourn and heal. From Sam and Minnow and Kailee. Hell yeah.
Aw.
Thank you very much.
I hope Minnow gets better.
I hope so too, honestly. Yeah.
She sounds like a baller.
Dude, there were so many people we were talking to at the emergency event the last time because there were not people just laughing for some fucking reason.
Oh, yeah, that first
But
one was
like,
crazy.
yeah, but the
I
second
still
time,
don't think it was about us. I think
No,
it
I
was
don't think
about
so.
the Dog Whisperer show.
probably, yeah.
But
But yeah, like talking with the second time, like both before dropping off and then also when we were picking up, like
there was a lady there. I love talking to just strange people. It's
Yeah.
my favorite thing. And not even strange people, but like strangers.
yeah,
Like something about Orlando people, like, and this is what I mean by loving the community. Like, there was a lady with a dog, and the dog had eaten like the large part of a ribeye steak or something.
like the bone, yeah.
The bone of a T-bone steak, and the dog wouldn't. Every time the dog laid down,
Immediately got back up and just sat up. Yeah,
she would whine and get back up. So this lady brought her to the
like immediately to the vet.
yeah. And Fawkes was in her carrier, and we were sitting down, and we were worried, and I think this lady could tell, and this sweet woman, who we don't even know her name. I
Yeah.
don't think we ever exchanged information at all, which sucks
Yeah.
because she was very sweet.
No, she was really nice. Yeah,
Like, she came over to us and talked to us about Fawkes and talked about her own pet and like her experiences at the emergency vet.
Yeah.
And I think she was like trying to calm us down and shit, and we talked about it, and it turns out her previous dog had pancreatitis and then went, and then he had cancer, and they kept him in the hospital for a
Yeah.
week, and she spent like $5,000 on that,
yeah,
and then she ended up having to put him down.
yeah.
And it was like essentially she was explaining to us what was going to happen to our
yeah,
cat.
yeah, like
But she was so nice and so
Yeah,
kind. And
she
she
was
even
so-
teared up a little bit. Like, she was being very vulnerable.
yeah, she was one talking about her pets. Yeah, like it was was
Yeah.
nice. It was really nice.
And I really hope she's okay and her dog
Yeah.
is okay too.
I hope the guy who had to leave with like a catheter,
Oh, yeah.
I hope they're doing okay, man.
Yeah, because the way that emergency vet does it is when they're hospitalized, they keep the catheter in so that the next
Yeah.
place has to take the
Like
cat.
they had like
or
attached
the
like the piss
pet.
bag. I don't know what to call it, but
yeah,
yeah.
so there was a guy that someone came out to explain to him what was going on with his cat. And he was like, this is the first time I've ever had a cat. Like,
Yeah.
I've only ever
Apparently
had dogs.
that cat was a stray, yeah. So
yeah,
like
and like the guy was like on a farm or something, and he was like,
Yeah.
"This cat was born in the bushes outside of my house. Like, what's going? I don't know what to do. What do I do?"
yeah.
And so the vets were like explaining what to do to him, like with the cat, like take him to the hospital, tell him all this stuff, blah
Yeah.
blah blah, do. And he had like a bag for the urine from the cat,
Yeah.
and it was bloodied.
Yeah, no, it was like fucking
And the guy is such a sweet man. You know, he was very like one of those guys who's very like all business.
yeah, like
He picked up his cat in his carrier and picked up the thing, and he was like, I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go save my cat.
yeah.
And he left, and he turned to us and this other guy that was picking up
Yeah,
his
just
cat.
said like good luck, you
They're like,
know.
good luck everybody, and left.
Yeah, that was really nice, man.
Like we were going to war
yeah.
for our pets.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, man.
Yeah.
We're fucking pet people, dude.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, man.
It's just little things like that where you're like, we're in a club.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in the Pet People Club.
We're
yeah.
in the pet people club for sure.
PPC.
BBC.
I hope that's not a fucking thing.
Yeah, probably something terrible. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, where was I?
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Someone bought 5 coffees. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And it just says fly high, Fawkes, and it's a cat emoji. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Carrie, they put the pronunciation in. Thank you.
Thank you.
Carrie Ann bought 7 coffees. Thank you.
Thank you, Carrie Ann.
So sorry about Fawkes. I just lost my first cat baby in June. It's so hard when they're sick. Hopefully this helps. It helped. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And our last coffee comes from Press Cat, bought 10 coffees. I'm not going to read this whole one. It's a really long one, but I want to say to Press Cat, thank you very much for everything you wrote. Yeah.
We read it and we really appreciate it.
And as a Floridian to another, very much appreciative of it. Yeah. Presley, she, they, I'm so sorry to hear about your loss. It's heartbreaking. And I know how much Fawkes meant to you both. I have no expectation, what is it? Expectation that you'll read this for your podcast. You're welcome to if you want, but I don't want you to feel obligated to talk about it more than you're comfortable with. Grief, however, feels right to you. You don't owe your audience anything. Thank you very much. We really
appreciate it.
Thank you for everything you do. Take the time you need to grieve Fawkes however you feel is right, and know that your audience supports you. And if anyone in the audience doesn't, I think we're all willing to throw hands. Take care of yourselves. Heart emoji. Much love, Presley. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, I really appreciate that a lot. Because I think also it's weird because I know I don't have to be this vulnerable for the audience.
No, yeah.
And I'm definitely learning where I should
put boundaries and be
as vulnerable.
Yeah.
But I do think serious stuff like this that most people don't talk about, I don't feel a duty to do it, but I want to.
Yeah.
Because there weren't people easily accessible talking about this for me.
Yeah.
That were my age. It was always how to grieve a parent. And you're just you're sitting in a room full of 50-year-olds.
Yeah.
And you're I feel out of place here.
Yeah.
And and I think I really it sucks because the events of this world happening is so stressful and it feels like everything is terrible.
Yeah.
But I really feel like the people around, and I don't mean the people online, they're fucking bots saying crazy shit to get likes and views or whatever, or even rage baiters or whatever, which I guess we'll see some of those in a second. But I mean real people, when you walk outside, when you fucking touch grass and you talk to people outside, and people that you connect with even online that are genuine are way more amazing and way more kind and nice to each other than when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
And I'm not even just talking about teenagers. I used to I wanted to be an adult. I wanted to be in adult spaces like a lot of kids do all the time. And those spaces I didn't like. I thought they were mean.
Yeah.
I thought they were very mean and rude. And I felt very insecure about myself. Part of it was being a teenager, but part of it was, oh God, if I put something cringy on the internet, I'm going to be made fun of.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to do that. And now I have put myself out there, and I do think I am cringy, but I am proud of being cringy. And people have just decided to be kind, and I hope that the next generation decides to be even more kind and not a reaction to people being kind to them and being like, I'm going to be mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I agree with that. Yeah.
So it's nice.
Yeah. You're very much appreciative of all.
Yeah. This has been a very nice time.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to go record Reddit tomorrow because I don't think I can deal with assholes.
But also, there's other ways to support the podcast.
Yeah.
Let me do my fucking job.
All right. I guess I am dealing with an asshole today.
If you want to support the podcast on a monthly or yearly basis, you can go over to patreon.com/APWSTR. Usually we can try and get early releases, usually the day before you'll get the audio for sure. But you will also get a bonus exclusive podcast, like Sarah has her The Spoke Sarah Sleuthstra still available on there.
I haven't updated it in a while because shit has been hard. But
yeah, and we haven't done the Matt Damon podcast yet. We will get back to it.
Listen, shit's rough. Everyone knows. Everyone's fine with it.
But we are still very appreciative of all of you guys that have been joining and this week. It's been really nice of you guys.
Yes, we will get back on the wagon someday.
Yeah. If you want to help Palestine, Congo, and Sudan, all the links are still down in the description. If you want to help use your computer to find cures for diabetes, cancer, a bunch of other illnesses.
Huntington's,
yeah. You can go down in the description, join either the World Community Grid team and Folding at Home. They're both distributed computing projects that do protein folding, I believe, is for folding at home.
Yes.
And then the other one is like trying to find cancer markers to help detect cancer earlier,
which is really cool, honestly. Yeah. Like I remember when you were doing it for the COVID vaccine too.
Yeah, back then. Yeah, and honestly, I think there was one that actually had a successful run.
Yeah, it actually genuinely helped.
Not in America, but I think somewhere else. Yeah, but yeah. So all that's down in the description. Is there anything else? Oh, we also have merch. All the proceeds are currently going to UNRWA. They'll be down in the description. Sarah's wearing one right now.
It's actually genuinely, when I picked this out of my dirty laundry today to wear, I was like, what soft ass shirt is this? Why don't I wear this all the time?
They're
and I was
very
like,
high
it has
quality.
the word asshole on it. No wonder this one doesn't sell well.
Yeah.
Duh. People aren't wearing that shit outside.
Yeah.
But it does feel really nice.
Yeah.
I do think it's a good print. I will say, like, we've had it for a little bit. It's only really cracking a little bit.
Yeah. Honestly, not the worst.
And, like, the actual material is very soft.
Yeah. So go check it out. Everything's down in the description. Thank you for watching if you've made it this far. And now enjoy the Reddit segment.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, guys, Reddit. Hi, guys, we're doing Reddit now.
It's totally the same day that we recorded the last one.
1,000%.
I just got really sweaty. I actually did get really sweaty. That's why I took a shower earlier. I did 1 minute of a plank, and I immediately drenched in sweat.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
I probably couldn't do that. So yeah.
No. Yeah. So welcome to the Reddit segment.
Welcome to the Reddit.
Isn't it fun that you can be grieving and your job is still to read Reddit stories?
The world still moves on,
even after the thrill of living is gone. Why do you say that?
I don't know why he said that shit.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
You know what I have in my brain, and I think it's NL's fault. It's the
sucking
on chili dogs. Sucking on chili dogs.
Yeah.
Sucking on chili dogs. Sucking on chili dogs. But then also, oh yeah, life goes on, and oh god, that part where it goes like, what the fuck is that part where it's like, hear them right, hear them roll,
and free my soul, something like that.
My soul.
It's like a weird.
It's so weird. It's like a different fucking song. In the middle of it.
Fuck.
Sarah doesn't know what a key change is. Yeah, I fucking do. Let me talk my shit. It's my
What's
podcast.
A bridge?
Get your own podcast. Shut up. All right,
anyway, on the fucking edge. All right, let's do this.
Reddit time.
Reddit time.
Shut up.
It's Reddit o'clock. Let's do this.
Stop sassing me.
Get off my fucking dick.
Yeah, get off my dick. Shit.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Am I the asshole for telling the kid working the Burger King drive-thru he was going to kill someone?
Okay, this one I'm interested in because you wouldn't pick this one if it was just no, because it would be kind of unless it's funny.
It could be interesting.
Okay, I actually don't know.
This one's funny.
Okay, good.
Yeah, this one's funny to me.
All right,
it's serious. Don't think that because we're laughing at it that it's not serious.
You're like putting a gun up to you.
I'm gonna be so serious about this. This is a very real issue that's happening.
Okay, got it.
I decided last week to make Burger King my cheat meal.
Okay.
I, female 40, ordered the chicken breast sandwich meal with a Diet Coke.
Okay.
I get to the window, pay, and the teenage boy at the window hands me my drink. So while waiting for my food, I decide to take a sip. It doesn't taste right, so I try another sip. Still weird. So I tell the kid, this drink doesn't taste like Diet Coke. Kid tells me, I gave you regular, because Diet Coke is gross.
You don't know how to fucking order shit, all right? I got you. I got this covered, guys.
This is like the opposite of my nightmare where I'm like sadly in line at a drive-thru ordering a regular Coke and someone's like, no, she's fat, give her diet. Like, that's my fucking nightmare. Yeah. This is the opposite where it's like, no, you can here.
You get
live
one.
A little,
live a little.
Live a little, honey.
Live a little toots.
Live a little toots. Have a regular Coke. It's serious. Man.
Okay, it's serious. All right.
And it could fuck someone up.
No, for sure.
Dude,
yeah.
I don't think
I'm not condoning this behavior.
Yeah, I don't think OP is wrong in anything that she does.
Just really
this
crazy.
Kid is just off the walls. I just would never think to do that in any job. Just not give us thing someone asked for and paid for because you don't like it is really weird to me.
Abed is a shaman, all right? You ask for salt, he gives you a bowl of soup. Soup is better.
Soup is better.
Coke is better.
Regular Coke is better.
Yeah.
That's not even true. I do like diet a lot. Like, shit, man. Kid tells me I gave you regular because diet is gross. Completely surprised by his comment. Me too, man.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, what the fuck?
I respond, but I ordered Diet Coke. Kid says Diet Coke tastes like battery acid. So I gave you regular.
Are you doing this to like everybody? How long have you been doing this? Because Diet Coke, I'm willing to bet's the second most popular drink.
I know, right?
At the drive-thru.
The first probably Coke.
Yeah.
Now, at this point, it feels like this older millennial is having an out-of-body experience. I'm so sorry. Like, that sucks.
Yeah.
I would also be like, am I getting punked?
Yeah.
Is this
on
Curb Your
TV?
Enthusiasm?
Yeah.
At this point, it feels like this older millennial is having an out-of-body experience. Regardless of how he feels about Diet Coke, all he needs to do is give me what I ordered. I was trying to be nice. I really was, but I was thinking, what if I were a diabetic?
Yeah.
I have a close family member who is a T1, and I have seen firsthand what a couple sips of regular Coke can do. Yeah, that is very
that's fair.
true.
100%
No, it's
fair. Yeah,
it's
fuck
fucked
this
up.
guy. Yeah.
So again, I say, can I please get the Diet Coke I ordered? And he responds, Diet Coke is disgusting. Like, he won't even say yes or a no.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Oh,
the number one Diet Coke hater is logged on.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Do you think if he's around a friend and someone's drinking Diet Coke, he like
slaps it out of the hand? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So I tell him there are reasons why someone might order a Diet Coke and not be able to have regular. Kid says, well, it's still gross.
Checkmate, liberals.
Fuck, like, I don't know. He's also providing an airtight argument. Like, I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
At this point, I ask for a manager. Enter a woman in her 30s. Not the manager, but at least an adult. So I explain what I ordered and what I got. She turns to him and asks him why and gets the same battery acid response. Whoa, man.
What the fuck?
This is
There's
more
gotta be
like this is like a warning about the younger Gen Z, I guess Gen Alpha or whatever.
Like I
don't know how old Gen Alpha is because I don't care.
I don't give a fucking shit either.
But whatever generation this kid is, like, be wary.
I don't know them. I'm not a part of that generation.
I don't know. Maybe not. Fuck the generation bullshit. Fuck it. Just
younger people.
I
have also get off my lawn.
I've seen this behavior a lot sometimes where it's just like, I'm the fucking doubling down. I know I'm wrong. I don't give a crap.
I don't give a fucking shit.
I don't give a shit. I want to win this argument now. I'm just gonna be completely disingenuous in like real life to you.
I don't care if I believe in this or not. I'm just
here to
pissed off at you.
I'm an agent of chaos.
Yeah.
Kid says, well, it's still gross. Okay, blah, blah, blah. She promptly apologizes and gets me the right drink. I ask her to educate him, and she assures me she will. Then the kid, who is completely unbothered by the whole exchange, hands me my food, and I tell the kid, you keep giving Coke to people who order Diet Coke, and you are going to kill someone, and I drive away. Afterwards, I thought I might have been a bit harsh, but it also occurred to me that his job is to give me what I order whether he likes it or not. In this situation, he has no choice.
Yeah.
So am I the asshole for trying to get the message through this kid's thick head to just give people what they order before he kills someone? No, I agree.
Yeah, that's the rare, I agree with someone being correctly
I don't think
belligerent.
That's dramatic.
Yeah,
I think
I
don't even think it's belligerent. I think,
Yeah, this is the most justified complaint I've ever heard in my life.
Honestly, I wouldn't go back there.
Yeah, I wouldn't go back
there. I would
there
go
either.
to a different McDonald's, or not a McDonald's at all, because they support Israel.
Yeah. So does Burger King. Yeah, so
Burger King,
you're the asshole who went to Burger King.
YTA, you went to Burger King. No, but fucking no. Kid's hilarious, but
yeah, you're gonna get someone.
You should give people what they ordered. Yeah.
You know, honestly, and now that I'm thinking about it more, like, listen, we've become experts in diabetes in the past 3 weeks. So don't fucking.
Yeah, I chose this before I knew that Fawkes had diabetes.
Shit, you're right.
Yeah, this is just a coincidence. I didn't.
No,
I'm not,
that's fair.
Like, this is the diabetes episode because my cat died of diabetes. That's crazy. That's no.
That's just crazy. I don't know, man. And like, I guess I bring it up because like you've talked to me about like the what is it called? Like your friends that have diabetes. Not friends, but I guess friend. But
yeah.
like just hearing the like fucking horrors of
It
like
can
trying to
go
get
from
insulin
like
and
shit
like
to yeah, and I'm not gonna put his shit out there, but
no,
like
yeah,
he's had instances where he's like completely forgotten because he's always on the go. He's a very busy person.
yeah,
And he'll have like instances where he'll like call me and he'll be like, I had to go in an ambulance to the hospital today because I feel terrible, but it was because I forgot to eat fucking breakfast because I was working, like doing a bunch of shit. And I just was like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to eat breakfast, blah, blah, blah. But I usually have snacks in my car and then forgot that I didn't. And it's some shit that is like, it's manageable, but it's also like, I feel like people treat diabetes as like,
we figured it out.
Like you're not chronically ill.
Yeah, you have
like
it.
You are
like,
chronic.
Yeah, you're gonna have it for I don't know how long because I know there's like different types of diabetes, but
it depends. Sometimes it can go into remission, and then sometimes it's like you just have it
forever. Yeah.
Yeah. Like my brother hasn't. He's constantly like he worked very hard to get himself to a point where he felt comfortable getting a tattoo because he was able to get his shit like figured out.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
Like he wanted a tattoo for years, and then he got diagnosed with diabetes.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh shit, I can't get one." And he thought he just couldn't get one.
Jesus.
And then he worked on his health and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's done a lot of work, and he's a baller. Like shit, like he did that shit.
Yeah.
And he's like a real like, weight loss success story and stuff. And he's getting tatted and shit. And living life and being successful. There's like ways that you could do that, but people think like, hey, if you get diagnosed with diabetes, it's game over.
Yeah, it's either that, it's like you might just give up, or it's like, oh, you're gonna be like nothing bad will happen to you. It's just like a little shot,
it's a
whatever.
disease you gave yourself, which is not even true. Some people are born with diabetes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
kind of reminds me of like how we all kind of just like not all of us, but like people are still moving on from COVID. You know, I was actually reading about that today too,
like long COVID and stuff.
Yeah, like what is it? I was reading about today. It's like apparently like starting this year, like people like what is it? I guess like not researchers. What is it? Like doctors like at like the World Health Organization or whatever. It's apparently super hard to like say that any disease is either done, whether it's pandemic or endemic. So like they're all kind of like fighting with each other. Not fighting, but like they're all disagreeing and trying to figure out. Yeah. Because we're not tracking that shit anymore. Because it's great and fun and awesome and get back to work.
We have a real, like, we just don't trust data anymore. Like, we don't trust numbers or, like, people.
At least here in the U.S., baby, but...
yeah, at least. That's all I'll talk about. Yeah,
but no, I feel that.
We're just like, fuck it, whatever. Yeah. I feel this way, so that must be how it is.
Yeah.
Because of my personal experiences.
Yeah.
And, like, same, I do that shit, too. Because I'm a dumbass. But I know, like, when someone points out, like, hey, that's anecdotal evidence, I'll be like, oh, sorry, I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, I should look into this more, yeah.
Why is it always when I'm like, hey, I don't think that's true, people are like, how dare you? I'm amazing.
Yeah.
And I know everything with my heart and my soul and with Christ in my life. And you're like, okay, all right, man.
Cool. I believe you.
I believe you. Whatever.
Yeah, not the asshole, I think is the main point. I kind of drove
NTA.
I took us off on the diabetes route there. But yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Speaking of politics.
Yeah.
Let's dive
right into it. Fuck it.
Yeah. Okay. So this is from True Unpopular Opinion.
Oh my god.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, I just got it.
You just remembered?
I just remember this one because Josh asked me if this one was okay. He didn't read it to me. He told me the title.
Yeah, and I told you a little bit of details, but I think you forgot because
yes, I did.
Yeah. And
well, I wonder why.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
All right. True Unpopular Opinion.
Mm-hmm.
January 6th really wasn't that big of a deal. Americans need to get over themselves.
This guy's not American?
As somebody from Northern Ireland, watching Americans flap about January 6th is fucking hilarious.
I really don't believe that you're from Northern Ireland. I don't know why I don't. I really don't. I have a lot of respect for the Irish shit. I don't think... I just don't... It's like... I don't want to besmirch the fantasy of
like,
Northern Ireland that I have in my mind.
20% Irish, to someone who's 20% Irish, we can make fun of this person.
Yeah, like
sure.
I know nothing about Ireland, and I would never do that shit. And I kind of feel like, I mean, they probably would say some shit like that about Americans.
I think any group of people is gonna have at least one dumbass in it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Are you fucking kidding me? Shit.
All right. Get on my country, Northern Irelander. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm so pro-immigration except for this one guy.
Yeah, I'm so woke except for
this guy.
This guy. Oh, I thought you meant him from his perspective. Like, I'm super cool and based.
No.
Except for January 6th. That was awesome. I'm a pro-January 6th Irish person.
Christ. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
All right. Okay. Again. Gotta restate it.
All right. Sure.
As somebody from Northern Ireland, watching Americans flap about January 6th is fucking hilarious. Let's break down what happened.
Sure, man. You tell me what happened.
Yeah, I don't remember it.
Yeah, sure.
Some idiots showed up at the Capitol.
That's putting it mildly.
I didn't realize
he just showed up.
I forgot he wrote it like this. Try to take over the country? ? Exclamation point. Not adding anything in there.
Why did you write this like a YouTuber?
That just happened. Yeah.
January 6th is right behind me, isn't it? Like, what are you doing?
It didn't work. Parentheses. Duh. Everything was fine. Joe Biden was sworn in as president 2 weeks later as planned. Are you ready for this next sentence?
Yeah.
Okay. 5 people died. But ...
Okay, sure, man.
1 was shot by Capitol Police. Another died of a drug overdose. 3 died of natural causes? ? Exclamation point. I'll talk about that in a second because I did look into it. Not America's finest day, sure, but acting like this is some 9/11-esque tragedy that nearly destroyed democracy is so fucking ridiculous and over the top. Get a fucking grip.
Okay.
That is truly an unpopular opinion, if nothing else. So I looked it up.
Yeah. Listen, we can laugh at liberals for like other shit.
Yeah, we can.
Like they do other shit that's
the
funny.
one thing that they're 100% correct about is January 6th was actually a bad thing.
It was bad.
And
like, let's not be blithe here. And I think, maybe we're doing the American thing of like anytime you're criticizing someone, it means you're pro the other thing.
No,
like,
yeah.
For sure, this guy's like, yeah, it was bad, but it wasn't 9/11. I don't remember anybody saying this is literally 9/11. Because people won't say that about anything. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's interesting he doesn't even bring up COVID. There was a point during COVID where 9/11 death toll was happening every day.
Yeah.
And no one would even say that COVID was that big of a...
9/11. Yeah. Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah,
so,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I did look it up, apparently. And I looked this up 2 weeks ago, so maybe my memory's a little bit fucked on this.
Wasn't it that, like, cops went home and killed themselves?
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. Because that's, like not just, like, a few, too. Like a
lot.
Decent amount. Yeah, it's, like, pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, a bunch of people were very upset.
And, like, traumatized.
Yes.
Because a bunch of fucking dumbasses. Correct, you're right. They are dumbasses.
Yeah, they're dumb.
They are dumbasses that tried to stop the Electoral College vote from happening to reinstate Trump as president.
Yeah.
A man who's never won the popular vote, but we got to bring that up real quick.
Yeah, true. Well, okay.
Yeah.
I do think like there are some people that are like, oh my God, the Republicans are going to riot again. If like there are some people that are like, no, Kamala can't win because then the Republicans will riot again. I
Give it to him on a silver platter. That's crazy.
I'm like, I think it's normal to worry. I think that's absolutely normal. And I think people have a lot of opinions that I fully agree with, but it's like, it's just whatever's going to happen is going to fucking happen at this point.
Yeah.
And I fully believe Kamala Harris is going to win. I think at some point, I think we're seeing, and maybe this is crazy, and maybe a lot of people won't agree with this, and maybe they're going to try and find me and shake me and tell me, you're wrong! Then I'll be right in the future. Like, this entire last year is gone for me. But yeah, I think what's happening is we're seeing more and more dramatic, like, fascist, like, events happening. Like Hail Marys, essentially.
Yeah.
Because we're getting to a point where, oh, yay, we're done with this Donald Trump shit. Now we can get back to the regular struggle of getting Democrats to be not conservative.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, please. Let's actually fucking work for like some socialist shit.
Yeah.
Like, yes, please. Let's actually do that.
Yeah.
Yes, we made a mistake by not doing that.
Yeah.
Now let's kind of hold the Democrats accountable, but we fucking can't do that because otherwise it's the guy that will get up on a fucking debate and then say your hometown and then say, hey, group of people are doing blank, and then all of a sudden you have Nazis in your town.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people are like, well, maybe he'll fix it. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, dude. What do you mean?
No, yeah.
What are you talking about? No, he should not. He should not be given a platform anymore. He's inciting violence every time he talks. That's crazy. Somehow we all have to be kinder except for him?
Yeah.
He can just keep doing the shit?
No, yeah.
No, actually, put him in prison. Put him in prison. Put him in fucking prison. Put him in prison.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Sorry, we gotta wait 5 years to put him in prison.
Yeah.
Why?
We should actually wait to see if he gets elected so he has a chance to maybe pardon himself, guys. Hold on.
He's committed so much crime. He's done a lot of crime. Why is he allowed to run around? It doesn't make any sense.
It's just a little rapscallion. It's fine.
Oh my God. We can't do anything with him around. We can't do anything.
Yeah, we're just frozen in fucking place, man.
Just put him in jail.
Just put him in jail, please.
Just send him to prison.
Throw away the fucking key, man.
It's like that fucking scene in Community with the like, welcome to the sun chamber.
Yeah, it's like, no, send him to jail. He murdered someone.
Yeah, it's
like, fuck, man.
You already know the rules because there aren't any. Jesus, Dennis, are you on coke? Of course there are rules. Send him to the labyrinth of ice. No, send him to prison.
He murdered
Call
someone.
The cops. He murdered someone.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Please.
Holy
thank you.
shit.
Christ.
At some point you gotta wake up and accept the world the way it is and then turn around and be like, I'm gonna try to help.
I'm gonna try and actually do something about it. Yeah.
Which is why we say you should you should vote. You should organize.
Yeah.
Yes.
For fucking sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, voting bare minimum.
Yes.
There's way more.
Also, to all my Northern Islanders out there, Northern Irelanders out there, January 6th was really bad.
It was really bad.
You should stop saying that it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
They got really fucking close. Yeah, no, you're correct. Yeah.
That's a little crazy, man. I'm sorry.
Come to this side of the pond and maybe you can, have an opinion on it. But yeah, no, solved it. I think you're a fucking crazy person.
Yeah, no, that's insane, man.
Again, I'm so pro immigration except against this one person. I'm gonna discriminate against this fucking moron. Okay.
Oh my God. Okay, so I have a long one.
Ooh. All right. Hell yeah.
This is from subreddit drama.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, so it might be long.
Okay.
But it's funny to be.
Okay. Cool.
OP doesn't get hired, blames it on DEI.
Classic.
We're getting really political this episode.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care. My cat died. I stopped caring. I don't care. There was one person that told everybody that in the comments that we had to hide. I don't care if we piss this person off. They were like, you guys should look into RFK Jr.
Yeah, that's working out real well for you, isn't it?
What are you talking about, dude?
Dude, so
Who
badly.
are you? Like, are we giving off RFK Jr. vibes? Someone please tell us.
Also, the funniest thing about that is that person made that comment. We took a week off, and during the week off, RFK fucking dropped out and endorsed Trump because
it's like, I really wish he would get more votes. Like, okay, you're gonna be really disappointed this week.
Shit happens. Yeah.
Shit. I don't want to give off RFK Jr. vibes. I really don't. I just like Swiss Army
guys.
knives.
And I'm just pro worm. That's it.
I'm honestly pro bear. I like bears a lot. I don't know why you would think I would be pro RFK Jr. bear killer, bear eater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christ. Okay.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. r/recruiting hell is a subreddit to discuss the difficulties of finding a job, especially in this environment. One post talks about doing 10 interviews only to lose out because of quote unquote DEI.
Okay. All right. You gotta start explaining because that's not. I know it's not true.
So, I completed the gauntlet of over 10 interviews, multiple panel interviews, and a C-suite meeting over a 3-month period. A month and a half later, no word on the job. Random response from their recruiter a few weeks ago. You look good and we are just finishing things up. Mind you, what they didn't know is that I know someone working for the company who works in HR, parentheses, not recruiting, and says it's down to 3 people and I'm the most qualified of the bunch, just languishing in department for decision. Guess what? I'll cut to the chase. I was just told that they went with another candidate. Thanks. Please play again. I just got a short text from my friend after letting him know that I didn't get it. His response, it was a BS DEI decision. Sorry.
So your friend in the company that's biased to you. First of all, you already got it in at this company. Like, you're already, that's...
And you failed. Like, this is my favorite part of the people that are like, I didn't get in, it's because of DEI.
I was the most qualified.
I was the most qualified.
I don't know, how are those soft skills going for you? Because the way you're writing right now, it doesn't seem like you
and it's always the most annoying people I've ever met in my entire life. And I'm like, you probably suck, actually.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I would rather have someone that's less quote-unquote qualified if I go on their Facebook and, like, they're not being a crazy person.
There's so much unseen privilege that white people have unseen to white people.
Yeah.
That you have and you still couldn't get a job.
Yeah.
It's kind of about the system, but it's also like, and
Listen,
then you turn around and blame it on DEI. If you're the type of person that does that, you weren't trying hard enough.
You had a 21 and you still decided to hit. That's not my problem, man.
It's not anyone else's problem other than you. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
I've known so many people that are like, I didn't get into college because of BS DEI decision. And then I'm like, what college were you trying to go to? It was like a college that they are not smart enough for. And then I had to be like,
what?
Okay. And then they're like, yeah, it's just no one I know even gets in there because it's so difficult. But then I got in there and they were like, yeah, we could totally do it, but we got to hire someone as white. And I was like, that did not happen.
Yeah, did everyone clap afterwards?
I know a lot of people. This is what happened to me one time at a job where she was like, DEI is a real thing. And I was like, it was a young person, younger than me.
Oh, Jesus.
She was like 19.
Okay.
But her whole family were cops, so.
Oh, I remember this person now. Yeah.
And it's like the college she was trying to get into was UF. It's like, you're not even trying to get into like an Ivy League school. I knew like 10 people from my high school that got into UF, and they all hung out, and they still hang out, and I kind of wish I went to UF.
It kind of feels like the equivalent of like you applied for Valencia College and you didn't get in.
And it's like they hire anyone with a high school diploma.
And a heartbeat.
Yeah.
They don't.
What are you talking about?
Nah, it's everyone that's not white that's causing me to not have a job and not get into college. What are you talking about?
Some random pick and choose who you want to get mad at, I guess.
Yeah, it's everyone's fault but mine.
Sometimes you talk to people here in America where they're just like, oh, all my problems are on the transes. And you're like, really? Yeah. What are your problems? They didn't have the Sprite at McDonald's today? Somehow that's trans related? You fucking idiot. You dumbass. We need to like turn around and be like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, explain right now.
You're an idiot. Like, I'm not going to sit here and just let you chat shit to me. I want to actually genuinely talk to people who have electricity going through their brain. Like, that's all I want is just someone with a fucking pulse and a working brain.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's either I go outside and there's political violence, quote unquote, or people are like, DEI. Yeah. I hate all this political violence, but I hate DEI more. Interesting, man.
Curious.
So sorry about the politics. This one. Okay. If they wanted someone to increase the diversity of their company, they could have told me that 5 fucking months ago. Why string me along that whole time? Anyone else deal with this BS? It's a first on me. Predictably, this causes drama. Some people blame OP for putting all his eggs in one basket. So then someone said, never throw all your eggs in one basket. Why on earth when you keep applying to other jobs during these 5 months? 10 interviews, LMAO. Someone else said that others question how OP knows it was a DEI hire. Have never in my life witnessed a less capable person being hired because of diversity. Same. Also, that was another thing that I wanted to say is I've had people who are not white be told that they were hired because of DEI, quote unquote, as if they are not it's like now become, I think it was always a weapon to use against people to like give essentially people that aren't white, like POC people of color and black and brown people, like imposter syndrome essentially. Like, to be forced to have to work extra hard to get to the same person that a white person has to get to, the same position, and then be told by other white people around you, hey, you're actually not as good as me, because they're threatened by you, because you're that good, because you had to work that hard to get there in the first place.
Like,
is so insidious, man. And genuinely that's why I hate this shit so fucking much. I hate it. And I've had to tell people, my friends who are not white, no, you are extremely talented. They're a loser racist. They are a loser racist. Because they genuinely come to me and are like, I don't know, I feel bad about my ability. They said that I was just a DEI hire and I don't want to do that, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no, shut the fuck up. You're an amazing person with a lot of skills and ability.
Yeah, you are very talented. You worked very hard. You got a very nice position. And if people are going to be mad at you about it, and like, fuck off.
This shit gets me because it's the social checking, that makes it so that we lack diversity in these situations. And that pisses me the fuck off, especially because, like, as someone that has never met a person of color, never decided to become friends with a person of color.
Never talked to them,
and never decided to investigate their own internal biases ever once, and then they show up and say some stupid fuck shit like this and fuck with somebody's brain. Without ever understanding anybody's background. It fucking pisses me off. Okay. 10 interviews is ridiculous. Calling it a BS DEI decision is even more ridiculous. The DEI probably had more degrees, more experience, and better at the job than less qualified, entitled candidate who probably will not be on the short list if it was not his skin color and connection in the company. But well, let's blame our failure on people that don't look like us. Was it a BS DEI decision, or is that what your friend is assuming because they hired someone who wasn't a white male? Not everyone who is hired that is not a white male is a DEI hire.
Yeah, where's your friend in HR? Because, like, if you're low on the totem pole, they're not going to fucking tell you.
Yeah,
you're not, unless you're, like, going through company records and then someone, like red marker was like DEI, and like, which is not gonna happen. Why would you fucking do that?
Why the fuck would anyone say that?
Why would you
write that down? You could get, that was the other thing that I was telling my friend. I was like, no business in their fucking right mind would hire someone that they think and know is not capable for the job. They want you to do a good job
so you can make them money.
It is an idea that goes against the basic capitalism that we exist in. It's like, what? It's like you walk out tomorrow and you're like, black people are anti-gravity. Have you seen them? They're anti-gravity. It's something that exists in life. No, they're not. Stop spreading weird lies to oppress people, you freak.
So ridiculous.
Okay. If the candidates were that hard to choose between, a lot of times they will choose someone who will make a better fit in the office. Maybe they just didn't like you as a person at the end of the day.
Again, soft skills, vibes, etc. Things that don't necessarily go on a resume,
exactly. It's a double-edged sword. It's a lazy, convenient excuse, and at the same time, the best friend mediocre white men ever had. When's the last time you heard one of them say, I just lost out to someone better qualified? Which is very true.
That's true. Yeah. No one ever wants to admit that they're not good at something. It's easy to go any route that protects you, and like protects you like mentally. But people will go to such great lengths, like they'll go to racism, sexism, etc. Like it's stupid, man.
While others are sure that OB is a victim of DEI, in certain countries, there's legislation that discriminates against white people in the workplace. It's called affirmative action, employment equity, etc. Companies are not allowed to employ white people. This is news to me.
I've never.
Holy shit. In my country, we have these laws. None of the young white kids are emigrating to the UK, Australia, New Zealand, where there are more opportunities for whites. I think if you call white people whites, as a white person, You're really
so when did the
betraying your
uniform
idea.
get to you? Yeah, like, yeah. Oh, why do you have holes in your bed sheet? That's really
sign
weird.
up online or what?
Yeah. Like,
What's going on? He's not wrong for being upset about being prejudiced against a dude who is skin color.
What?
Go fuck yourself. Do you understand? Do you get how what you said is wrong? Do I need to make it even more clear? Doesn't matter what color somebody is, being rejected because of that is not okay. Racism happens to both sides, guys.
Yeah.
White people are oppressed. Look at how oppressed I am, for sure.
I saw someone say the word cracker just in general, not even to me.
And I cried. I fell to my knees, and I cried into my own hands.
Yeah, I was at Publix, and they were holding Triscuits, but like, I'm still really mad.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it. Yeah.
Same people getting mad at us for not wanting to say the R slur during that one story where that guy screamed the R slur in a grocery store. That's not a fucking slur. Crying because people are buying crackers at a fucking grocery store. Okay. Doesn't matter what color somebody is, blah, 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 whatever. You're an idiot. Worked for a private company that was sold to private equity. Big private equity. I am an HR, the most senior member at the time of sale. You're naive if you don't think billion-dollar companies don't make DEI hires. It's not even hidden. It's celebrated. They have departments just to analyze. Furthermore, larger companies will do 5 rounds of interviews easily. Everyone is getting paid regardless of it making sense. I don't believe you. I don't fucking believe you, dude.
Yeah, some lies are more believable than others.
Yeah, like you gotta really convince my ass, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like what? Maybe I'm sorry. You're saying whole fucking departments? Yeah. Like 15 different spreadsheet mills, all with just like person's name, ethnicity, and nothing else? Like, what are you talking about?
Like, really? You're gonna sit there and tell me?
The last tab is a pie chart? Like, no, that's not gonna happen.
That's so crazy, man. What the fuck are you talking about? Let's come back down to reality, dude.
Yeah, like,
holy shit.
I mean, you're just racist. Yeah, like the fact
you're just racist.
Like going to the company meeting. All right, guys, we're going to we're just gonna hire a black person. DEI. Whoa.
Sorry, guys. DEI. Hands are tied. DEI.
Hands are tied.
Sorry, guys. What the fuck are you talking about?
Christ, man, that's so dumb. It's really, I didn't realize this one was gonna be political.
Yeah. Oh, the DEI one. Yeah, no way.
The DEI episode. God.
That said, this may or may not have been a DEI issue, but somehow there's a but.
Yeah, we gotta throw a but. Listen,
this is an open and shut story, and someone's like, "Well, there's nuance here in the racism thread, I guess." But it's not outlandish if this was the exact process. Keep your head up. Keep your head up, guys. Keep your head up, man. Someday you won't be thwarted by DEI. If I was a C-suite guy out for 16 months, I was a C-suite guy out for 16 months, June 2022 until October 2023. The market was worse or just as bad, but zero coverage. I finally got a manager role after removing a ton of experience and removing 2 degrees. There was just my own belief jobs were fake. There was just my own belief, quote unquote, jobs were fake. Maybe it's because you can't fucking write, dude. I don't know, man. You got to learn how to write.
Yeah, I wonder how many errors are on your resume.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah, I don't need to put it through spell check. It's fine.
Yeah, just download. There's a grammar, like go to Grammarly. Like there's an extension that fixes your grammar for you.
Well, I saw in a commercial they had POC, and I thought DEI not gonna get it.
This sounds like a fucking computer science job, and you don't even know how to download an extension into a Chrome browser? Come on, man. Holy crap. So you, like, Jesus. Okay. Friends thought I was crazy. Applied for hundreds of jobs. I'm near a metro area and still applied nationwide. It's brutal out there. Get what you can and be thankful. I'm not denying that.
No, that's the most annoying part of this is that you are using legitimate issues to push a narrative.
Yeah,
that
racist
is not
narrative.
True. Yeah. Because things that are true, right? There are like jobs will be posted that aren't going to ever get filled because like they just need to make it seem like they're hiring people, right?
Yeah, for numerous reasons.
Yeah, and yeah, the economy fucking sucks too. Like everything, but you can't just like.
You can't just be like, you know what? Who's having a great time right now? Black people. You know who's having a great time right now? People of color.
Yeah.
Not white people.
Not the whites.
Not the whites. We're just down on our luck right now. That's so crazy to me.
Fucking wild.
What are you fucking talking? I have gotten jobs I'm going to cop to this, I should not have gotten. I have gotten interviews I should not have been. I knew nothing about.
I was fresh out of high school and I immediately got a job at Disney.
That's
and
and it's like Disney hires
literally everyone, but also like
I applied to Disney. They didn't want my ass.
But also like every job that I've applied to, like within a week, I was called up like, "Hey, do you want an interview?"
Yes.
And then like I talked to the guy.
And this is during a better economy.
Yeah, sure. This is all like before, but even like what is it? 2 years ago when I was applying for the my last job, like it was like really easy.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine how much more difficult it is for everyone else.
Well,
like
I've heard. So, yeah, this is a good example. I had a job when I was, I think, 18, 19. I think 19 or 20. And it was at a local place. And I go there and I meet with the manager. I don't meet with the owner of the place. I meet with the manager. I have a phone interview before. They say, great, come in, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
They go over the regular stuff. I go in 15 minutes, I think. And it's just the manager. And she's like, yeah, okay, great. Yeah, sounds good. And then we did like, it was music related. So they made me do like an audition or something. And I did that. And they're like, all right, better than me. And then I was there Monday morning. My friend, who is black, who I'm sorry for using as an example. I know that's not great. But I do have to say it's like a direct comparison.
Yeah.
He tried to get in there. Also, that was when I didn't even have my AA.
Yeah.
I only had my high school degree. I didn't have an entire degree. I didn't even teach music. I had no music education experience at all. On my resume was like, when you first write your first resume, and it might as well be like you wrote it in crayon on like a piece of like loose leaf paper, and then you're like, here you go. I worked at 2 places. I entered into my mom's job one time. Then I did volunteer work for school. You know, like that's what it was. And they were like, sounds good. And then I worked there for like a month and I quit because I was bad at the job.
I will say I was bad at my job at Disney too,
yes.
but I'll talk about that in a second. Yeah,
but like I was a fucking schmuck.
Yeah,
and they believed in me a lot for no reason.
Yeah,
no reason. I wasn't giving them any reason to fucking believe in me at all. My friend, bachelor's degree from a private college, had a job the entire time teaching independently. He had music students that he could have sold the shit to. Had to have a phone interview. He had to speak with the manager. And then he had to speak with the owner. And the owner said, yeah, I'll get back to you. And was like, really, like, I'm going to hire you? Didn't do it.
Yeah.
Called him back 3 weeks later. Was like, I should have hired you. And then hung up and still didn't hire him. Still didn't do it.
That's great. I forget about that story. Yeah, that place fucking sucked. I remember.
It sucks. It's a shitty place.
Yeah,
it's a terrible place.
Yeah, God.
Yeah, which now that he's pissed. There's a lot of local drama. It's fun.
But
yeah, no. I think there's a huge amount. I think the white people that are like, yo, I lost my job because of DEI, or I didn't get a job because of DEI, are just not realizing how much work they should be doing.
Yeah.
If you are a person that's like, no, I'm not getting jobs and you guys are fucking shitty, like, no, the job market
I know the job market sucks right now.
You're not listening to us.
Yeah.
We know the job market sucks right now, but saying that you didn't get a job because of DEI is crazy.
Yeah, that's a pretty wild thing to say.
Yeah.
Fuck. And also, bigger thing, real quick. This whole conversation, we haven't even brought this up, but this is the real reason why, like, shit sucks. Not shit sucks, sorry. The real thing that we need to bring up too when talking about this is how systemically, since I don't know, forever, yeah, that
all
pretty
of
much
America,
non-white people have been getting fucking screwed over.
Well, yeah,
and like what? It's only been like 60 years or something like 60, 70 years since like we started to pretend to give a shit.
I don't even think that. Yeah,
yeah, like. Well, I mean, to be fair, though, Martin Luther King was killed by the last racist.
The last racist,
so,
and then racism was over.
Yeah.
/S.
/S, yeah. So, I don't know. It's like like thinking about all the things that I've learned about where it's like, oh yeah, remember when the government gave like housing like loans to everybody and like just paid it off for everyone, and it was only white people that got it pretty much because so they have just this huge leg up.
Yeah.
I mean, like even in the thing that you brought up, like your mom having a job where you were able to work at it, you know, like that was a fucking advantage.
That is an advantage. Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's just like
not having that is crazy.
Just like recognize that shit's more complicated than you want it to be.
Yeah, it's just like, why be a perpetual like no one else has it rougher than me? It's like, no, people do. It's okay to have problems and to be like, hey, you know what, I have problems and I'm upset. No one's telling you that you're not allowed to be upset.
No, yeah,
but you still should also recognize other people have it worse, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And systemically it happens to people that don't look like you.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Like you need to acknowledge it first for this shit to be worked on.
Yeah.
At least. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. And yeah, the diversity BS really is BS. Hire the best person for the job, but I digress. Still, I would have kept looking for jobs just in case this happened. I think the other thing is it always implies that people that are not white are inherently worse for the job.
Yeah, like,
and it's like, why? That's not even a question.
Like
people's ability is not even a fucking question.
Yeah.
Like, also,
and again, like you're the only one that's saying, like only you and one other person are saying that you're the most qualified for the job. Like that's your fucking opinion. Like that's not a fact.
That's not a genuine fact.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
And also, the companies don't always like. We're not saying that companies are always fucking right.
No, companies suck.
Also, the idea that there is a right and wrong decision is really funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that's you're right.
This is not something that's objectively right or wrong, whether or not a candidate is blah, blah, blah. Whoever's best qualified for the job gets the fucking job because they decided that guy was best qualified.
Yeah.
That's the long and short of it.
And also, I think I'd like working with this person.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You're not going to hire someone who's fucking insufferable. Is going to walk around talk about DEI every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay. Do you need me to wipe your ass too? Like, what do you need? Oh, I'm sorry. Poopied in his diaper.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Oh, wah, you little fucking baby.
Yeah. Christ, man.
But if you are struggling, I
get it. No, shit sucks right now. Yeah.
Opie's comments are also fun too. When people question how his friend would even know, magically, his friend is somehow aware of the hiring process at the company. Actually, he is Asian, if that even matters, so that would be kind of weird. He was saying my application got declined by the DEI team. What is the DEI team? Okay, and went to another person on diversity grounds. So yeah, it is a BS reason after 5 months. Of course, a couple people question if this post was made by an alt-right bot/fake. It is election season in the US after all. I think this is right-wing /anti-DEI bot posting this. Hello, bot. Let's do shit that never happened for 500. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah.
It could very easily be just fucking rage bait to try and like.
Yeah, 1000%.
Yeah.
And I do want to talk about it though, because I feel like, I constantly see like the rage bait bots are also influencing people. You know what I mean?
No, exactly. That's a problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think also like I used to be like, well, I have to do internalized. I have to look into myself to, go over my own internalized racism, blah, 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 before I say anything because I don't want to offend anybody. And I think that's great. You should start there for sure. But I think after a while, when you notice that other white people are doing things that are blatantly racist, I don't think it's anybody else's job other than a white person to say, no.
Hey, that's fucked up.
You're racist.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Like, you should be calling white people in that you see that are racist.
No, for fucking sure, man.
That's what I believe, and I will continue to fucking do it.
Yeah. No, 100% agree.
Because don't do that shit, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just so fucking... And also, I want to state, too, because, like, technically DEI... The way that we're talking about DEI in this conversation isn't real, but there is a more, like... We're trying to be more inclusive and diverse as, like... Most companies are trying to actually do it mostly
and that's
for
the ultimate goal, isn't it? Like, okay, then we'll get rid of all DEI. No, that's not
no, yeah.
We should, yes.
Yeah.
Like, with DEI is an acknowledgement that companies are inherently going to choose white people over people that are not white, people of color, black people. And they're going to do that shit because white people have an inherent racist biases that they're like, yeah, I would rather have a beer with a white guy than with a black guy.
Yeah, like yes. If only there were studies and like just a wealth of
if
history and
data.
information where you put the same exact resume into the hiring process, and one has a traditionally white person's name, and the other one has a traditionally a person of color
quote
name.
Unquote, yeah.
Yeah, and then that's weird. The white one's getting picked more often and getting calls for interviews.
And you know what? It's not even just data. Talk to somebody.
Anecdotal
yes, my name is this, but I
is-
go by this because I don't get hired if I say my original name.
Because and I know people are like, anecdotal evidence isn't always the best, but also it's a good add on to the actual data because you're actually getting the human perspective of it. You know?
It's honestly, if you want to change hearts and minds, that's personal experience is the way to do it because we are stupid. Like we will not read or retain information that is numbers.
Yeah.
Or text.
Yeah.
You do have to have a personal, emotional experience to change your fucking mind on shit because Americans are stubborn and dumb.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Not this audience, though.
No, you guys are great.
Thumbs up. But
unless you're like, no, you guys are wrong on the DEI stuff, then you're not a part of the audience.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're here.
Yeah, I don't know how this happened.
Get out of here. What are you doing? I don't want to talk to you. I'm not going to read your shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Heard about RFK?
You heard about RFK?
God, all right.
I already fucking tried to eat a bear.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Right.
I'm surprised it's not connected to Gravel Pit Lady.
Yeah. Solved it, though.
Yeah. So,
while we were recording,
a car hit a transformer.
More than likely.
More than likely. And took the entire block out.
From a half a mile stretch of the place that we're at. So I don't know if everything's good. I did upload everything and it looked like it was fine. I didn't really check though, so
we'll figure it out.
There might only be 7 stories this week. Who knows? But we're back in the Reddit. I have a story.
If things could stop happening,
that'd be great.
Cool.
That would be awesome. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I would just love it if shit would stop happening to us. That would be great.
Yeah. Let me get back to it. It'd be really funny if all my stories just got deleted somehow.
That'd be so funny.
I don't know. Fuck, my computer fucking changed the background for no reason. So
yeah, a bunch of shit
things that I don't need to worry about for 1,000, Alex.
Oh, can I talk about the comment that I got today?
Oh yeah, real quick. Yeah.
On my personal TikTok account, there was a woman that a lady drummer that I follow.
Lady drummer.
Oh, but Josh is learning drumming, and we've been looking at more drum teachery stuff so that he knows from it because I don't know anything about drumming.
Yeah.
So I've been getting more drum stuff on my TikTok, and it's been actually really nice because I don't know. I've always been pretty ignorant about drumming, and I like learning about it.
Yeah.
So this lady, she was doing a cover of "Ticket to Ride" by the Beatles, and she did a really good job. And actually, honestly, let me find her TikTok because I want to plug it because she's doing really good.
Yeah, I get that.
Martina Baracosa is her name, and I follow her and everything. And I commented, you have single-handedly made me respect Ringo Starr, and that is a Herculean task because out of all the Beatles, I've never really looked into Ringo Starr.
I feel like, and that's a pretty common experience.
Well, and I'm a guitarist, so I'm gonna gravitate towards
George
Harrison, and shit like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that's why.
Yeah,
and it's not like I disrespected Ringo Starr, even though I do.
I think that's also still the common, the mainstream view. Yeah,
pretty common, you would say.
Yeah,
I commented this a month ago, I think, or 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. And she liked my comment, and she responded, "Oh my gosh, I'm honored." I guess just because I complimented her. I don't think anyone knows who I am in this situation. I'm not like, this is it where I'm like, do you know who I am? Whatever. She just liked the compliment, and she responded and was like, because most of the time when I comment on my personal TikTok, it's compliments.
Yeah.
Usually people in the music industry.
So, okay, but to clarify, this is just 2 women speaking to each other and
having a nice interaction.
Yeah.
And then Ethan comes in. Ethan found this and he was like, I gotta get up in there. You know what? I can't just let 2 women compliment each other and have a nice interaction. I gotta get in there and ruin someone's day.
Yeah.
So he responded to me. He rolled a D4 and It landed on the even side, and he was like, that's Sarah. Time to ruin Sarah's day.
Yeah.
This is the first thing I see this morning, too. And it's on my personal, and I privated everything so I wouldn't get ruined first thing in the morning like I normally do every day.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ethan said, what? Laughing emoji. You never had respect for Ringo Starr? Question mark. It took a Herculean effort to give respect. Parentheses. You're a nobody, by the way. And parentheses. To the drummer from one of the 5 greatest bands ever? Why wouldn't he have your respect? And then I said, are you like gonna cry about it or something?
And now we played the 2-week waiting game for a response from...
I know, he won't respond to me. I want to play, Ethan.
Yeah,
Ethan, I want to play. Come on, I want to know what you... I think it's really funny if you go up to someone who... I don't know if he knows me from the podcast, which I think it would be really funny
It'd be really
if he
funny
did.
And like trying to like dig at you. Like,
because I'm like, if you're telling me I'm a nobody, right, but you know my full ass name, you watch the podcast.
Yeah.
So, like nobody knows who I fucking am other than the people that our beautiful audience that watches our podcast. And even then, why do you watch it if you don't like me?
Yeah.
What's up with that? So, but then if you don't follow us and you don't know who I am, I think it's really funny to like go up to somebody in the middle of the street that you don't know and be like, you're a nobody. Because you don't like Ringo Starr from the Bingles, the Beatles.
The Bingles.
The Bingles.
That's Ringo Starr's cover band of the Beatles, actually.
Yeah,
did you know that?
The Bingles.
Yeah. Fucking
I was
Ringo
saying
Starr.
that I respect him now. Like, why are you upset?
Yeah, why are you mad? Crying, laughing emoji.
He's like a bajillionaire. Who cares? He's so fucking famous.
Shit.
You got to run defense for Ringo Starr. That's pathetic.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was, for the first time in my life, burgeoning respect for Ringo Starr gone because of Ethan.
Yeah. Good job, Ethan.
Thanks, Ethan.
You really, really did one for the team there.
Also, if you're like, well, who's Ethan? Maybe Ethan's a somebody. His account is private. There's no profile picture, and he's got 23 followers. Well,
that's somebody, because that's 23 people. Listen, that's...
I mean, I feel like most people are born and they know 23 people automatically.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's the nurse that held me. My favorite failure song.
All right.
Listen, if you're not doing mid-ass podcasting, Ethan, you can't tell me I'm nobody.
Fucking nobody.
Like, I know. You don't have to remind me,
No, it's
dude.
fine. Yeah, we are nobodies. So it's so fine.
Absolutely.
Okay, now let's get back to the show as it was intended to go.
Like, do you think
10
I'm
minutes ago.
saying that I'm better than Ringo Starr? You
Instead
have
of saying that word for word.
You
she
have
just
to
said that.
be better than somebody to decide whether or not you respect their musical ability. Because honestly, there's a lot of fucking people at music college that ought to learn that shit. Sitting behind a damn desk judging my juries, you motherfucker. You play the fucking tuba. You don't know how the viola fucking works.
Yeah.
What are you doing judging me? Shit.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But I can't judge Ringo Starr? Because I'm a nobody, by the way? Fuck you. Album's coming out tomorrow.
It's called I Hate Ethan. Is that what's
It's called I Am Better Than the Beatles, which are better than Jesus.
Better than Ethan? You're going to take the better than Ezra route?
Yeah.
But all right.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a story.
Okay, let's go.
I got a story and I want to share it with you.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the asshole for following instructions on a ramen bowl?
Right. This one was niche and I'm not going to judge.
You're not going to judge, but I will say get ready to meet one of the most annoying people I've ever read about in a Reddit story.
We'll see.
Okay.
All right.
Spoiler alert, it's not OP. I, 27 female, have food poisoning.
Okay.
I stopped throwing up for a couple hours and got a little hungry.
Mm-hmm.
My boyfriend, 29 male, offered to make me soup. I chose a non-spicy ramen. The bowl said to cook for 4 minutes. My boyfriend came back and I noticed the noodles were undercooked. I asked him if he cooked it for 4 minutes and he said no. I said, but you're supposed to for 4 minutes.
Yes.
He said, no, it's not. I showed him where the bowl says 4 minutes, and he said 2.5 was enough. Checkmate, ramen. I asked him why he didn't want to follow the instructions, and he said because the instructions were stupid.
Regular Coke is better.
Yeah.
Where did you make that up?
Yeah.
You just thought it in your damn brain?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
I tried a little and could taste the noodles weren't done yet, so I said, yeah, I'm gonna warm them up a little more. Thank you, though. I just didn't want to get sick again. When I came back, he was really pissed off at me. When I asked him what he was angry at, he said, I do something nice for you, and you have to give me fucking attitude? I'm like, WTF? Is he really mad at me for following the ramen instructions? Am I the asshole for not just appreciating it? There are 2 edits just to make things clear. I did try the noodles before saying anything. I meant sick again, as in stomach issues. Undercooked pasta. It's crazy that we have to make an edit here.
You don't need to defend yourself.
You don't even need to defend
all.
it. You've already defended yourself
Who
enough.
is making you do this?
But let's make it even more solid in their favor.
Holy
Undercooked
crap.
pasta and ramen has always made me constipated, so I didn't want that after throwing up most of the day.
Yeah.
Edit 2. I never said the noodles gave me food poisoning, and I didn't say anything to my boyfriend about my concerns. That was just my reasoning for not eating undercooked ramen.
Can we please, the whole point of this is to read.
Yeah.
Can we all just read the post?
I got it from eating uncooked dough.
Oh my God.
Yeah, people really did not read. Saying I have food poisoning and I did something afterwards. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to be fucking so completely honest with you right now. You need to be an asshole in this moment. You're not the asshole, and that makes you an asshole. You need to be an asshole and say, well, I will give you less shit when you're competent.
Yeah.
You are incompetent.
You're being an incompetent.
I asked you to make a bowl of soup, something I've been making since I was 6 years old, and you couldn't do that as a grown man.
Yeah.
So...
Listen, that's a skill issue that you need to figure out.
You got to figure that out, man.
Listen, as someone who is eating ramen at least once or twice a week currently.
Well,
obviously, the instructions are there for a fucking reason.
You're sick with food poisoning. You don't have anything else other than ramen to eat because ramen is terrible for your digestion.
Yeah.
You need something brothy. He can't even cook a regular broth.
Yeah. Even open a can of Campbell's or something.
He can't run to the store and he can't figure out anything else other than to give you undercooked food.
Yeah.
You, a person sick with food poisoning.
Yeah. And you.
And then he gets mad at you about it for his own incompetence.
Yeah.
What do you want? You want to have a baby with me or something?
Yeah,
no, dude.
That's not happening at all. Yeah.
You can't even do, that's like jumping into algebra. You can't even do 2 + 2.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You wouldn't do that
Getting
to
the
a
diaper
child.
pack, unwrapping all of it, throwing away the instructions of how to use a diaper, you suffocate the baby and it dies.
I'm just okay, well, all right. That's yell at Josh for that, I guess. But no, it's why are we having this conversation? What are you pissed about?
Yeah.
You're pissed that you fucked up and now I have to mitigate
your emotions after I have to fix your problem.
And then it's these conversations, and I'm going to make up a guy to get mad about.
Fine,
so
whatever.
Men that are mad at me, sure, whatever. I don't know. Fuck off.
Wait, we don't need to get political. We've already gotten political enough, Sarah. All right, hold on.
I'm not getting political. This has nothing to do with anything.
Okay, got it.
Politics. Politics has nothing to do with this. So you're just okay, I try to help, but then you get mad at me, and you want to have sex with me, and I don't get it, and you want to change my diaper, and you won't give me a clean baba, and you won't, I want.
Sarah's reenacting how I was earlier today.
Holy shit! And then all of a sudden it's I don't know why she left.
I don't get it, man.
I don't get why she left, man. I don't get
Crazy
it. She's
bitch.
just what a crazy person. What absolutely crazy. She left because I made her ramen wrong. What the fuck?
What does that even mean? You
crazy.
can't. Ramen's so easy to make.
Ramen?
Yeah. I could never fuck up ramen.
Like a baby would fuck up ramen. Cindy, come back. Cindy, please.
I can't change my own diaper. No,
I can't change my own diaper.
Yeah,
I'm getting a rash,
it's
Cindy.
so fucking crazy.
Fuck off, dude.
Yeah.
You're an adult.
Yeah.
Read a package.
And also, your partner's literally saying they seem undercooked, and you're like, nah, they're fine.
You're not eating it then.
You're not eating it.
You go ahead and eat it then, and she'll but I would also be pissed at you if I had to get up and I was sick as shit and I had to make my own ramen.
Make my own food. Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Here? It's the easiest fucking thing to make.
Yeah.
It's literally the easiest
It's the
thing to
easiest
make.
thing, and you want to know why it's easy? Because it's 3 steps, and you just got to follow the instructions.
I had a little, I think it was like a fucking Sesame Street step stool that was Bert and Ernie on the sides of it. It was like yellow. And I literally used that shit I would push it in front of the fridge and the oven to make my own ramen in a saucepan on the oven when I was like less than 10.
You know, it's interesting because I think I started eating ramen around 10, 11. Yeah.
Yes. It's the latchkey kids.
Yeah. And then it became
single working mom.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, no, that's true. Yeah.
Child's lunch.
And then it became my adult. I only have $5, so I'm going to get a pack of 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I love the taste of this, but I can't keep eating it because I can't keep having diarrhea every day.
I shouldn't have to have a fiber pill with this every time I eat it.
Shouldn't. The food shouldn't destroy you from the inside out.
Yeah.
But I love you so much, ramen. I'm so sorry because we're getting the cheap, shitty ramen and not the better one.
No, yeah, this also seems like one of the better ones too, because it's not the
3 minutes or whatever it is.
Yeah, the one that we have. It's probably one of those that actually has like the literally everything on the front of it. Yeah. Dude, that's crazy.
Even then, like, if this is America, which I assume it is, because I'm an American, so everything's about me.
Salute.
Red Eagle.
Yeah.
Red Hawk caw, flag, everything.
Eagle landed. Yeah.
Eagle landed. Whatever. Fucking. I forgot what I was saying.
Sorry.
Spent too much time in the bit.
I'm so sorry. You're talking about as an American, because you're assuming this is an American.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's made for convenience. Even the good ones that we have are all made for convenience.
Yeah.
They're not a genuine... Oh, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's not true. Maybe that's a generalization, honestly.
Well, I mean...
like, maybe this guy has a very specific high-end ramen that's difficult. You gotta split an atom to make a fucking ramen. Or if they're splitting atoms, folks.
And, like, well, that's the thing, too.
Why
is,
am I
like,
talking with my hands like I'm Donald Trump?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Ghibli.
Ghibli.
No, but, like, I think the thing that also is like the annoying part is like, okay, so you have some sort of ramen that only takes 2.5 minutes. Good for you.
Yeah,
this ramen's different.
And it's also like, you just made a mistake, all right?
Yeah, you don't have to get so pissy about it.
Why are you getting so pissy?
Yeah, it's
Shut up, man.
Just stop getting so angry.
If it's about other shit, cop to it. You know what I mean? Like if you had a bad day and then you fucked up or whatever, turn around and be like, hey, I'm sorry. I had a stressful day at work.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
You can apologize. Yeah,
great. But why are you taking it out on your sick girlfriend in the first place?
Yeah.
That's what pisses me off.
It's fucking crazy.
Dude, Jesus. None of this is adult behavior.
No, not
You're
at
not
all.
being an adult. That's not okay in a relationship. It's not cool.
God, man.
Dude, the amount of TikToks I've seen since I'm on Abuse Talk that are... I don't know. The amount of TikToks I've seen where it's like I have to record me and my boyfriend having a fight because he refuses to believe that he is abusive in this fight. And the fight is about like what to eat for dinner. And he's throwing a little tantrum, crying and screaming at the top of his lungs because his girlfriend doesn't want to get food from where he wants to get food. It's so like, okay, man. I don't know, like what you're just supposed to deal with that for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
let's get married and have children.
Yeah, a bunch of kids. And,
let's both put our names on the house.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I totally trust you to be a responsible adult with money.
Yeah,
and time management and cleanliness.
Yeah,
that's totally how your behaviors stack up.
It's showing right now. Yeah,
shit, dude. What are you doing?
Ridiculous, man. Just fucking...
And then you turn around and cry when you lose your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How could this have possibly happened? Yeah.
Get better at treating your girlfriend better.
It's that
what do you want me to say
where
to
it's
you?
the guy and he puts the rod in his bicycle. And then, yeah.
Yeah, the WikiHow meme.
Yeah, God.
Anyway, fucking solved it.
Yeah.
That is the most annoying person ever. Okay, this one's funny too. Because it's also the opposite.
Oh, opposite problem?
The most annoying person you've ever seen in your life. I don't really think that. I kind of think it's just like two mismatched people, essentially.
No, that's fair. Yeah,
but yeah, am I the asshole for putting dinner away and playing video games after my girlfriend came home drunk?
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. My girlfriend and I live together. I am 29 and she is 26. We've lived together for 6 months. I have been very busy at work and with life. So yesterday I was really looking forward to cooking dinner for girlfriend and I and relaxing. We had this planned all weekend. My girlfriend is more of a social butterfly than I am, so she had plans yesterday morning with her friends. She had a brunch at 11 and I was planning on having dinner ready by 6:30. I expected her to have a few mimosas at breakfast, but nothing too crazy. Maybe she'd get home and take a nappy nap before dinner.
Okay.
It genuinely says nappy nap.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's really interesting in these posts where they're like kind of weirdly editorializing it and like
yeah. I don't know. Something that makes me feel like that's genuine because it's like they probably say nappy nap to each other. Yeah. He's just like, and then she's gonna have her nappy nap.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
No, that's fair.
I don't know. That's in my mind.
No, yeah, I get it.
In the fantasy of my mind. Basically, brunch turned into going to one more bar after around 1 p.m.
Okay.
Which turned into more bars, which basically became bar hopping all day. She was texting me insisting that she will be home in time for dinner, but by the way she was talking, I could tell she was drunk. I started making the pasta around 5 p.m. Around 5:30, I saw on her Snap story that she was doing shots at a bar in a completely different neighborhood of Chicago. I didn't want to be the boyfriend who nags, so I let it go. I was getting seriously annoyed because I was thinking, oh, great, she's going to be hammered for our nice night we had planned. That's a
little weird, but sorry. Yeah, it's like
no, I mean,
I'm still like on this guy's side, but it's still a little like
I get being upset.
Yeah, no, I get
like,
it.
Yeah, you know that you have a date planned. Why would you go out and get so hammered?
Yeah, that's fair. No, you're right.
Like that's wild. At 6:30, she was not home yet. I saw on her location that she was now at a different bar from where they were taking shots at.
Okay, that's wild.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
I ate and asked my friends if they wanted to play PlayStation, so I packed up the food, put it in the fridge, and hopped on PlayStation with the boys.
Hell yeah.
Playing with
Gamers.
the boys. Girlfriend arrived home around 7:15 p.m., clearly drunk. So she's 45 minutes late.
Yeah, no, at that point I would put the food away too.
Yeah. She asked what the fuck I was doing and what about dinner.
Because you're dealing with because you're dealing with someone who's like
really drunk.
Yeah.
I said she was late and dinner was done, but it's in the fridge so she can heat some up if she wants.
Which is that's fine.
She apologized for being a little bit late, but basically gave me a half-assed laughing apology saying, you never know what to expect when the girl gang goes to brunch.
Okay,
you never know what to expect when the girl gang goes to brunch. Listen. I don't want this to be that we're making fun of the girl gang.
No, yeah.
Because if you have the opportunity to be in a girl gang,
get in the girl gang. Yeah,
get in the girl gang, honey.
Seal of approval from us. Yeah,
as a woman who's never been in a girl gang, please,
then do it. Yeah,
please make a cute name for your girl or your friends.
Yeah,
which is like, okay, I'll read. I'll keep going.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. It is a funny thing to say.
Yeah.
I said, that's fine, but I now have other plans. She called me rude and went to bed. We haven't talked much about it today, but I can tell she's being passive aggressive. So am I the asshole? Edit. Oh, and she also went and said my dinner didn't look very good, so she DoorDashed Taco Bell.
Okay, whoa, hold on. Okay, that's pretty.
Like, I know you're drunk and you want Taco Bell.
That's fine. Listen,
you don't need to be like, the dinner doesn't look good.
Yeah, you can just be like, enough. Yeah, that's you don't need to like twist the knife of being late by being like, oh, it wasn't even worth coming home to, honestly.
Yeah,
like,
that's awful. Yeah. Update: girlfriend and I talked. We are okay for the most part. She did sincerely apologize and admitted to her fucking up. She said she wished I came when she invited me, though, after she learned it might be out longer than like 2 p.m. This started another issue or thing we need to figure out in our relationship. She opened up and said she wished sometimes I was more outgoing and social. She wishes I wasn't fine with sitting around the apartment all the time. So yeah, this is what I mean. It's like
it definitely seems like there's a compatibility. Yeah,
yeah.
I feel like
I do think it's a little shitty, and I'm glad she apologized.
No, yeah,
I think this is an open and shut thing. Like, I don't want to dunk on the girl too much.
No, yeah,
I do think it's fucked up.
Yeah,
but also a lot of it is drunk person behavior.
Yeah, and I think
he's still allowed to be upset though.
Yeah, and like you still got to be able to communicate, because like I think the thing that I kind of laser focused on in that update was like the assumption that like he was just gonna come along like without
right.
being
After you make the date plans, and then he was like, "No, I don't really want to go out." He's allowed to not want to do that.
That's still like a compatibility thing. That's not like an issue. It's just you didn't communicate that. You know?
I just kind of feels like, girl, you need to let this man go. Like, you want an outgoing boyfriend, and he's not that.
Yeah. So
he said no. Yeah. Like, go find some boy that's outgoing. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like a big blowout argument. It seems just like a very like.
It's like, we're just not, we're not feeling it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also, like, you've only been living together 6 months. Like, and you're already having these arguments is wild to me.
That's, which I mean, is it, I don't know, like if there's like a limit, like a time limit on like when you should start arguing with your partner.
I think it's like, if he feels like it's something that he can't do, like he doesn't really want to, or if he doesn't, it's also like, how is she when she gets drunk? She seems like kind of mean.
Yeah.
If she doesn't get what she wants when she's drunk.
Yeah.
And if this happens a lot, I would be like, I don't really want to go out drinking with you because I'm not that type of person, you know? But maybe there are people out there that want to do that. I don't know. Yeah. Honestly, I don't go out drinking that much.
No, I don't drink, so.
Yeah, we're not the type of people
Why
who
are we
know about
answering
that
this?
culture. Well, it's like, I don't know. I do think it's shitty that she was like, well, actually, though, I was mad at you because of this other thing that I didn't bring up. Like, it's the thing that we always talk about when
it's like
dudes are like,
up
like
resentment.
The last one. Yeah. It's like, I don't, you never appreciate anything I do for you. Right. That's a separate issue than like forcing me to eat ramen that's undercooked.
And that's separate from the issue of you yelling at me and saying my food is bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, please don't also disrespect me on top of whatever issue you have with me. Just be honest with me about what the issue is. Yeah. So we could talk about it and fix it or not fix it and figure out what we're going to do. Like, that's what a respectful adult does, not someone being passive aggressive all the time to figure out a shit. And also just like, don't make your partner have to figure out what's wrong, please.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do that.
Please don't do that.
Please don't. Yeah. Talk
about your emotions. I get she can't do it when she's drunk. But
that's
then
fair.
the next day she was passive aggressive.
That's still like that's like okay, well.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah. All right, sorry, I solved it.
Didn't
mean to like leave you hanging there for a little bit.
No, you're good.
Oh, here's another annoying person.
Yeah, it's all annoying people.
All annoying people. All right, okay. Am I the asshole for turning on the sprinklers to get my neighbors away from my lawn?
Okay.
Basically what the title says, we live in a court with a large front lawn that's held back by a retaining wall.
Okay.
The retaining wall fronts the sidewalk, so it's about 40 feet away from our front door and about 5 feet from the street/court.
Okay.
Today, our neighbors and some of their friends/coworkers, about 3 dudes, were sitting on the front end of our retaining wall, something they've done a handful of times recently.
Okay.
That area is shaded around the noontime, so I assume that's why. I don't usually water my lawn in the afternoon, but I turned the sprinklers on, got them a little wet, they quickly got up, looked confused, and left. Now my partner is mad at me because she doesn't feel like it's a big deal and it wasn't the, quote, nice thing to do. She thinks I should have asked them nicely to move first if I felt like they've been hanging around there too often. However, at this point, I don't feel like asking nicely because they've always been inconsiderate. Here are some examples.
Okay. This is heavily dependent on whether or not he's an asshole, is how inconsiderate these people are.
Parking several cars in the court and causing us to drive around them to get to our driveway. We asked them to stop and they did mostly stop blocking our driveway. However, they still have events every week where all their friends/family park their cars in our court. So we still have to drive around them to access our doorway.
That's fucked up.
I kind of don't think so. It's just like street parking, I think.
Well, yeah, but you can't park your shit in there. Is it their court is like their driveway?
I don't think it's because they separate driveway
from court. So it's like
it's kind of like when we go to my parents' house.
Yeah.
And there's sometimes like cars in the middle and we have to drive around them.
Okay.
That's how I imagine it.
I'm not able to imagine it correctly, so I'm just gonna pass on that one. Yeah.
Oh, actually, okay. They were using a small portion of our driveway to drive into their backyard, and it was leaving tire tracks on the corners.
Oh, but they're not parking in there.
They're not parking. They just have to back in to get in, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't like that, so I put cinder blocks there.
Okay, dude. Whoa. All right, man.
This is a war.
You need to talk You need to speak to them.
I didn't like it. No, just put cinder blocks there.
He needs to speak to them for me to be on his side completely at some point. Okay.
They started to move the cinder blocks out of the way to use our driveway.
This is really close, man. Why would you move the cinder blocks?
I let them know it was okay, so long as they put the cinder blocks back.
What?
This is so weird, yeah. They would always forget to put the blocks back, even though I'd remind them constantly. Eventually, I placed them with heavy planters. Now they can't use our driveway at all. They've been working on a shed adjacent to our shared fence. Either them or their workers threw some trash over the fence. Not sure, but we never brought it up to them.
Okay.
Sometimes they shift/move our garbage cans and don't fix them.
Okay, it's garbage cans, so it's America. So, okay.
Yeah.
So not that big a deal. Sorry. If you were in the UK, I would be like, oh, you should kill them. You should literally kill them because, I don't know, they're always mad about the bins.
Yeah.
You know?
According to my partner and other roommate, I voiced things to them very, quote, rudely in the past. So now my partner or other roommate voices my issues to them. I make them do my fucking busy work.
Holy crap.
For context, neither my partner or our other roommate have felt like that these issues were a big deal. My partner is unconfrontational and believes in keeping the peace.
Your partner is you're the asshole just for that. You won't even speak to them.
And you're forcing
other people to talk to them, and you're calling them non-confrontational?
Yeah.
Dude, you want to like turn into a dragon and breathe fire on them. Yeah. And you won't even go up to them and say like, stop coming on my property.
Yeah.
You won't even do that.
My partner is unconfrontational and believes in keeping the peace, so she feels that I was very rude. My issue is I don't feel the need to be considerate when they clearly haven't been considerate to us. I don't feel the need to deal with them in a civil manner anymore. This is fucking war, Sarah. So Reddit, am I the asshole?
Yeah, dude. I know he says that he's talked to them, whatever, but every time he says that he talks to them, it sounds like they fixed the issue.
Yeah, and I think like
that's the thing.
Yeah, or like they like just forget to move the Okay, this is a weird thing, and I've noticed that I've seen this before where like people like the reason why it's recommended to not move. Okay, here in Florida, because I've seen it happen in Florida. If you fucking back in to like make a U-turn on a person's driveway, I've seen video of this. There's like people that'll fucking come out with a gun. Yeah, and like fucking threaten you.
People get very aggressive.
So yeah, like, and it's. Like, listen.
I think that's weird.
I think that is, yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
You're not at that point. You're getting there, but you're not at that point yet.
It sounds like you're gonna be like,
you've already fucking thrown water on them.
This is very like I was gonna be so on his side because I used to live in a house where down the street there was a bunch of fucking off-campus fraternities, and we would always get a bunch of kids right in front of our shit. But I always went up to them and was like, hey guys, can you fucking leave, please?
Yeah.
Like just like hey guys, this is my house. Can you leave? And they're like, oh yeah, sorry, we didn't know. Like, no, I know you're smoking joints outside of like under the tree in front of my house, but please leave because I don't know who you are. Yeah. And there are kids here, so please leave. And then they're like, oh, okay, yeah. And then they fucking leave.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if they would come back every 2 seconds or whatever, and I had the ability to turn the sprinklers on them, it would take like 30 times of me telling them, fucking get out of here. God damn it.
Yeah, get off my
lawn. And like a little sign that I stapled into the tree or something. Like, maybe.
Okay, another thing I'm thinking about. I don't know necessarily about property lines, but like if they're just like on the sidewalk, and if they're sitting on your retaining wall, I guess that's a little shitty. But like if they're just on the sidewalk, also just like hanging out,
it's like, you know, there's always the like, oh, you know, you could slip and fall on somebody's property and whatever, blah blah blah, or whatever, the bullshit that people always bring up. But it's like it sounds like they're just like maybe they are new to like a cul-de-sac,
or living in a. Yeah, because like I can understand because it could have been a complicated thing, right? Because I can understand being annoyed at neighbors, like even pulling into your driveway.
Yeah, if you're
like,
someone that doesn't like that, you're right to put up a boundary about it.
And if it's hard to get into your driveway because of cars parked on the street, I could be understanding being frustrated about it.
Yeah, I get that. That's frustrating.
Don't act like a fucking mob boss telling your partner who doesn't want to do anything, like doesn't give a shit.
Also, like, if you're gonna be a mob boss, get a fucking spine, you idiot. if you're gonna be a mom,
You gotta
don't
get
just
your
put
hands
out
dirty
a
a
little
little
sneaky
fucking bit.
planter. Like
Yeah.
that's the most. Just full send it. Go out there with a gun and be like,
Yeah.
"Hey man, get on out of here.
Yeah.
I own this cul-de-sac." Like do
And
that.
You've
Don't
literally
actually
said-
do that with a gun.
No, yeah, don't do that. Yeah.
We don't condone violence here
No,
at
yeah.
APWSTR.
Yeah, but like and also being like, listen, they threw trash over my fence. Not gonna tell them about it though. I don't need to bring it
That's
up.
so crazy to me.
Like, yeah, like,
Dude,
just,
you ever have crazy neighbors like that?
I don't remember, but also like
Yeah.
anything before 3 days ago is a blur. So honestly,
That's very real.
yeah,
That's so true. I had one when we moved down here the first time, the house that we lived in.
yeah,
The guy next to us, he had like a full ass garden of bamboo, and he like really cared for his garden, and we did not because we did not have any money.
yeah.
So they fucking snitched on us to the HOA.
Oh, losers!
And the HOA put a shit under a shit and was like, "We're gonna fine you $500 if you don't like clean up your backyard." And our backyard was bad. Like, not gonna lie.
No, yeah,
But like that means that guy had to look over the fence, look at it, look at us, go
and
like,
then be like,
and then make a call and be like, "These next door." And we
Yeah.
had never spoken to that man once. I don't even, to this day, I don't know his name. But he would constantly like, not only that, which is like, that's one thing. It's like, okay, that guy's kind of annoying, you know?
yeah,
It wasn't like we didn't try to talk to him.
yeah, but
Like we tried to, and he would not open up or do anything or whatever.
Really?
There was something else where he was like doing gardening because he was constantly gardening. He would take all of his sticks and shit and he would put it like in front of our house. And at one time he cuts down this huge tree in his backyard. He cuts up all of it and then he just piles it in front of our driveway
Dude, what a dick!
to get picked. Because I guess he didn't want to have a bunch of trash in front of his house because he cared about, I guess, whatever.
Appearances, but then
Yeah.
you're just fucking throwing it onto your. That's crazy,
Which
man.
my mom assumed it was because we rented and not owned, which maybe.
Honestly,
I don't know.
I mean, listen, people around here are fucking crazy, so I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like now that I've been living here for as long as I have, it's probably just insane.
Yeah, that's like a really.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I don't know. With that, I was going to be like, oh, yeah, HOAs fucking suck in general, too. But, like,
Yeah, who knows?
yeah, it's like, Jesus. I just remember the John Oliver piece on HOAs, and it's just, like, really.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, yeah, fucking, you were an asshole in how you went about this.
Yeah, like just speak to them
Yeah.
and they'll probably try to do better. Holy crap.
Yeah,
Like, I get being annoyed by the problem. That's
I
fine.
wouldn't fucking put the sprinklers on. I feel like that's a little.
That's not the first thing I would go to. The first thing would be go,
Talk to them.
like, get some fucking balls and go speak to somebody. And then if they're a dick, yeah, that maybe put the sprinklers on them. But, like, last case scenario, I wouldn't judge you about that because, I mean, I think I'm a broken person. Like, I've been beating the shit out of this past year. You can't make me care about shit anymore. I'm sorry.
that's
I don't
fair.
give a damn.
I get it now. It's all good.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
I hope while I'm editing, just like the fucking house collapses at this point.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Like, listen, Transformer, someone
Another
will just drive
Transformer
into it.
shit.
Yeah.
I hope that guy's okay.
I do hope that guy's okay, though. Yeah.
we didn't
like,
see the accident.
we didn't
so
see
we
the
don't
accident,
know how
but
it is.
yeah, we're making an assumption. But
Yeah.
we're going off the word of one guy that I think lives in our neighborhood.
Yeah,
too.
one guy showed up and was like, hey, some guy hit a Transformer. And we were like, okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
Thank you. I believe every word you're saying right now. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. Solved it.
solved it.
Nice.
This is from r/Olive Garden.
Ooh. All right.
This is entitled, Did I Play Myself an NEPB, which is Never Ending Pasta Bowl.
Okay. So I played myself with the never ending pasta bowl. Okay.
Did I play myself at the Never Ending Pasta Bowl? So, okay. So apparently there's an r/Olive Garden meta that is essentially, and I never thought about this before because I'm myopic and ignorant
Yeah.
to the serving life. Even though I've worked customer service, I've never served in food service, so I don't know. But I did not know that when you do a never-ending pasta bowl, it sucks for the servers, like really bad.
Yeah, that makes sense actually because I
Because
feel
they're
like
constantly serving and they're getting the same amount of tip.
yeah,
Because people tip off of the price and
Yeah.
not the
actually
actual
service. Yeah. That makes sense
Yeah.
too, because also I've heard Olive Garden. I think I've heard from my family because all of them have served except for me.
Right.
Like, been servers. I think I think also one of the metas for servers. I think Olive Garden's like the ultimate waiting job to like it's like a training job too, like to get you into serving.
Yeah, I knew someone that worked at all. She loved it actually. But
No, yeah, it doesn't seem like it can be shitty, but like you're right. The pasta bowl, if it's never ending, unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks too. I'm willing to bet.
Yeah, they're constantly with a bunch of fucking plates.
And they have to go to the chef, be like, more pasta right now,
more
please.
Right now, please don't yell at me. Like, I can't even believe I can't believe I never thought about that. That's crazy.
That's why I only get one thing everywhere I go.
I can't eat more than one thing at Olive Garden.
Honestly,
man.
I don't know.
It's a lot of food. I go to Never Ending Pasta Bowl by myself every year to eat my fill in peace. I love everyone involved in this story.
I leave my hermit hole to go
to Never Ending Pasta Bowl. I didn't know that there are people out there that think it's like a competition.
Dude, it's like
to like defraud Olive Garden.
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit. But that's awesome. But I know it is the worst time for servers. I've never worked a tip-dependent job, and I was worried about slow service / annoying the server. I wanted to show from the beginning that I intended on leaving a good tip, but putting money down up front makes it seem like you expect special service. So right off the bat, I ordered a bottle of wine, $30, but I'm picky with wines, and said, I'm just going to have one glass and take the rest home. It was honestly the best service I've ever had. Ate 6 bowls plus 1 to take home. 2. I don't know how you did that.
How the fuck?
I don't get it.
I think the portions are smaller when you do it too.
Still, I couldn't eat 6 bowls of pasta in a sitting. Ate 6 bowls plus 1 to take home, 2 salads, and 4 dipping sauce refills. No idea.
Holy shit. I'm sorry. What the fuck, dude? Oh my God.
No idea how many breadsticks, but there were at least 4 refills of breadsticks. That's a lot.
Listen, I've never worked a tip job either. I've worked in food service, and fuck you. just a general
That's a lot
fuck
of food.
you. Oh my God.
Server was super attentive about asking if I needed anything, which was constant, as I eat pretty fast, drink a lot of water, and require a lot of dipping sauce.
Are you like a competitive eater? Like, what the fuck's happening?
You should be if you aren't. Took refill orders before I was done with any one thing, and even brought me a dipping sauce-sized platter of the salad dressing. Whoa.
You're eating that much fucking salad?
That's a lot. Whoa.
Because that's just like oil. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Are you just pouring oil down your throat, man? Holy crap.
I mean, it's whatever the
I guess
fuck
it's
all,
not
oil,
you know,
but
we're really like deconstructed. It's like it's all crap.
Always has been, yeah.
Always has been, yeah. At the end, she said she was impressed, and I honestly only had to leave because I had gotten there later than intended and needed to get home. I finished with a single glass of Sauv Blanc. Dunk on me. I don't care. Dunk on me.
Yeah.
Sulagoo or whatever. TikTok reference.
Lagoon, the Universal theme park?
No, there's a TikTok comedian that went viral for telling a story, and in the middle he was going to say "C'est la vie," but he intentionally said "Sulagoo," and everyone dunked on him, thinking that he said it on purpose, mispronouncing "C'est la vie," the very common French phrase. And everyone thought it was very funny.
Yeah.
And then we're all shocked that Hawk Tuah got as big as it did. Like, people just like mispronunciations of things.
Or wacky ways to say things,
Yeah, or they like lording over you.
Yeah.
And saying you mispronounce things.
Yeah.
So you're a lesser human being.
Checkmate.
Anyway, Sauv Blanc and and when I paid the check, it was like $50 something. $15.99 never ending possible. All that food for $15.99. $30 wine. Never-ending dipping sauces. I usually just triple the tax, but I've been told that's a pretty high tip. I'm in Illinois.
So
some
who fucking cares? They're doing a bunch of work for you.
Yeah, so sometimes I move the decimal and double it. I can spell anything backwards, but I can't do simple math. Lol. This time, I went in the middle and tipped $14. So the total was like 70-something.
Also, how long were you... Because you had been there for a while.
I don't know. He said he eats pretty fast, so maybe.
So, I mean, yeah, because Okay, we'll talk about it.
Yeah. Here's my question. While I don't regret... What? Okay, here's my question. While I don't regret paying for the best service of my life, was it actually cost effective? Did I play myself?
Wait, playing yourself like by giving a tip?
By giving too much money for the food you got.
You had 6 bowls of pasta, 4 refills
and you paid
of breadsticks.
$14. Listen.
And you got a $30 bottle of wine, too.
I'm going to tell you right now, Joshua.
Yeah.
these wonderful people that work at Olive Garden in the comments are like, that's a pretty good tip.
Are you?
That's got to make you feel bad. I've chosen this story because I think everyone should go to Olive Garden.
Not even order anything.
Just empty their wallets.
Just fucking put
and
some
give
money
these
in there.
people Never Ending Pasta Bowl. Just be like, listen, I know that it's hard on you right now.
Yeah. Because this is also probably like I don't know how many people don't tip, but like I know probably a bunch of people still aren't tipping. Yeah. Like, because I also think sometimes, and I kind of go a little farther, like I usually tip relatively nicely when I can. I think the lowest tip I ever give like 10%, I think. But
yeah, I never give. Honestly, I tip 20% all the time.
I try to tip 20% if I can. If I can do the math, yeah.
Unless it's like really, 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 really bad service.
Yeah.
But that's like, I don't get the food I ordered.
No, yeah, right. That has to be like really bad, yeah.
Yeah, like that's what I mean.
But like, because I also try to account time.
Yeah.
Like how long we were there. And I like, because I'm like, you're working fucking hourly.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to work fucking hourly too. Yeah. And I worked, thankfully, roles that weren't tipped and they actually had to fucking pay me, you know? But like if you're working for a restaurant, the owner's like, fuck you. You figure out how to make your own money.
Right.
That sucks.
That does suck.
And you have to give like, what is that, like 14 plates to one guy?
Yeah. But
like a big table, understandable, right?
We're gonna read some of the comments, okay?
Okay.
Just be sure you save some money for the cardiac bypass you're gonna need. Classic. Would an average-sized rowboat support you without capsizing? Funny office joke.
I didn't know this from The Office. I just said.
Oh yeah, that's what Phyllis. It's actually funny, but it is like a fat-phobic joke.
No, yeah.
But like, it is listen, I'm a fat person, and I think it was funny.
Okay.
Phyllis, the lady in the office that's fat, but also finds love, genuine love.
That's good. Yeah.
You know, she's a good lady. She's a nice little lady. She goes to Michael and says like, I have a friend that I could set you up with, because Michael wants a girlfriend or whatever. And Michael turns to her really quickly and says, would she fit in a rowboat? Phyllis, tell me right now, would she fill a rowboat and not capsize it? Phyllis, would she sit in a rowboat? And Phyllis looks down sadly like, no. That's what I thought. And it's like, it's like, wow.
Jesus, yeah.
It's fucked up, but I do think
but also he's supposed
funny.
to be a fucked up guy, yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a fucked up guy, yeah. Okay, as an OG server, I think you left a good tip. We usually expect people to tip us based off the price of the never-ending pasta bowl, which is dirt cheap, and a lot of times people can't even do that. You even went as far as ordering a bottle of wine just to bring the bill up, which is going above and beyond in my eyes. It would be nice if everyone can throw in a couple extra bucks for us taking extra time and effort to take care of them while they enjoy the never-ending pasta, but realistically, we prepare ourselves for the worst because it brings out the worst kind of guests.
Ah, that's sad. That's so sad. Who would have thought a fucking Florida-based company that started on I-fucking-Drive would be shitty to their workers?
Believe it or not. I'm sure that server was expecting around $10 since your bill was $50, so the extra $4 was a bonus and otherwise a good tip in my eyes. If you really had them running around and you didn't feel like ordering a bottle of wine, you could always throw them a crisp 20 instead of racking up your bill, which is always greatly appreciated. Only if you can / want to, not saying what you gave was a bad tip.
I mean, yeah, honestly, yeah, I would throw a fucking 20 more than if I did this.
Yeah.
I'd probably pay at least whatever the pasta bowl is worth and then some. Because it's like, this is just sad. It's like the bar's on the fucking floor, man.
I have to read these comments and reply to that previous comment.
No, yeah.
Okay. Dude, yes, because a 3 top of never-ending pasta bowl will run you and sometimes not tip based off how much they just ran you. I was pregnant as fuck last year and it killed me. And then someone else responded, never work the never-ending pasta bowl time of year, parentheses summer. Just resign and start back up in October. Slavery was outlawed years ago. Olive Garden resembles it through this promotion and it impacts the servers in a very negative way. The companies don't care. Their money keeps rolling in regardless. And then that previous person responded and said, I bartend mostly and make 14 hourly plus tip outs and tips, so summer isn't bad for me, but serving wise, yes.
Yeah, serving wise probably fucking sucks. Yeah.
Having to resign and then start back up in October is so crazy.
That'd be fucking... But also, if that's like a meta for them, I wouldn't fucking blame them, honestly.
Oh, the guy OP was stoned. Well, he did.
That explains more. That explains a lot more. Yeah. Because, okay. God damn it, I fucking hate tipping culture. I could understand, like, I'm willing to bet it brings out the worst in people, like being like, oh, I can get fucking a bunch of food for $16. I'm willing to bet it actually does benefit someone at least, like they're able to get a lot more food at a less of a price. But
someone made a comment and said, holy shit, a grown adult had to walk a bowl of pasta 40 feet from kitchen to table 6 times. Shocked emoji. Fuck you. You get a downvote. Fuck you.
Fuck that guy.
You piece of shit. Tip your servers.
You fucking do it, man.
Especially if you're Olive Gardening. Apparently, OP also specifically asked for a table by the kitchen so that they wouldn't be walking too much.
That's okay. It's
a little
at least you're
better.
being considerate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess like that's just that's so fucking weird.
Now I'm just hungry.
Yeah, honestly, now I'm hungry too.
Hungry.
Thanks.
I want pasta. I want the shitty garbage pasta that
they serve. Yeah.
Yeah. They make at Olive Garden so bad. The ziti.
God, I don't fucking know. I've never thought of that. I've never
thought of it. That's why I wanted to talk about it, because it's like, whoa, holy shit.
Yeah, that's.
I wonder how many times we've gone to the Never Ending Pasta Bowl, ordered it, and then been like, I can't do anymore. And they're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I wonder like how many times we just ordered like a regular meal while all of it was going on, and they were like, fucking score, dude. Is that why that guy was nice to us when we came back from the beach trip?
I think he was just excited to get off of his shift because it was near the end of his shift.
That's fair. Honestly, that's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because we were there like right at closing. Yeah.
Yeah, and we didn't bitch whenever he was
a good server.
Well, I think he like fucked up something. Like something happened where I got like pasta sauce on me or something. And he was like very apologetic. He was like, "Oh God, I'm sorry." And I was like, "I don't care. It's all right. It's the end of the day."
Yeah, it's
fine. It was also on a Friday.
Yeah. So honestly,
so I was like, "Whatever. You're fine, man. It's all right." So I think he was like, "All these people are cool."
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. That's just fucking man.
Yeah.
Tip your fucking wait staff. Holy shit.
Yeah. Wow.
Man,
be cognizant of this. I guess if you're going to Olive Garden, I'm
still kind of seeing over that. Oh, someone had to walk a plate 14 times. Like, come on.
No, and that's fuck
like,
you.
I mean, I don't like I get it. Like, I understand. Like, if you work a manual labor job or something, and you look at like a waiter, and like I can kind of see where you have.
No, I don't.
No,
you can still be considerate.
Let me finish my sentence. Yeah.
No, fuck you. You can still be a considerate person. What, you're just telling me you're not considerate and you're boasting about that while also probably being like traditional values are important.
Okay, yeah, all right. Let me rephrase all this. Okay, I mean you're wrong. It's wrong and stupid to assume that it's an easy job because I haven't worked as a waiter. I've worked in food service though, and I worked at a theme park outside. Have you ever worked
a job where you have to stand a lot?
I had to stand all day, except for the 30-minute break I got.
Yeah, same. I used to, at the airport, I used to stand all the fucking time.
Yeah.
It sucks.
At Universal, I would have to stand in the fucking sun.
Just doing that. And I had to stand in one place. I did not have to walk that far.
Yeah. Just constantly running around.
Constantly being on your feet, running around. Giving one guy 6 plates is crazy town.
Oh, there was one time I was working at the Annie Ann's. Someone like basically bought like
the entire thing. Oh yeah, it was the 12 pretzels guy, right?
Yeah, it was the 12 hot dogs. So someone we used to sell like hot dogs. I'm willing to bet they still sell it, but like we only had like 6 of them, and the guy
like give me 12.
Yeah, basically, and I was like, I mean, hey, listen, it's gonna take like 45 minutes because we have to. And he was like, all right, fuck yeah, and I was like, I really was like, dude, there's fucking 20 restaurants right next to you.
Do you think that guy went online and was like, guys, money tip, go to the Annie Ann's and just buy a bunch of hot dogs because they're a perfect meal and they'll make you it and it only takes 45 minutes.
I think that's like the only time I've had a till go up past 100.
That's wild.
While working there, because we sold fucking pretzels,
snacks,
and like fucking popcorn and Dippin' Dots, like who's like I've had to break hundreds down. That's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
I've never had to like keep 100 plus more in there and not give that much change.
Yeah.
Did he pay cash?
That'd be crazy.
I don't remember. People who would pay cash first thing in the morning with $100 bill, I fucking hated. Dude, okay, this is completely off topic. I'm so sorry. So when we were working at Universal, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but they never, the change they would give us was only 5 and 1s, basically.
Okay.
And they gave us a decent amount. So like,
I think
we
you're
could still
de-influencing people from robbing Universal first thing in the morning, so I think that's good.
Yeah, so and I'm willing to bet most places are like this too, because you don't want to have like fucking $100 bills. You're not going to break that shit down. But you want to have like 20s. Okay. But like, so if you paid with $100 bill and you got a fucking pretzel, you would get like, what was it? Fucking 9 divided by 5. What is that? That's fucking
9 divided by 5. 9 divided by 5.
90 divided by 5.
90 divided by 5.
And you would have to carry that for the rest of the day. Why are you giving me 100, man? Don't give me 100.
Yeah,
Stop
let's not do this.
Let's not do that. So don't do that.
Please don't do that.
Please don't do that. Make it someone else's problem, not mine. I don't work there anymore.
How many times has this happened? Like, you wake up in the hotel and you take the little boat over to the thing, you get out and you're like, you know what? I want a pretzel. Here's a crisp $100 bill because I decided not to hit up and...
It happened a lot.
I bet.
It happened a lot, I remember.
Yeah.
I think there was one day where it happened like 2 or 3 times in a row, and I was like, "Hey, can you come break 100?"
Well, it's like,
yeah,
little things like that where it's like, man, I wish you had this job so you knew how difficult this was for me.
Yeah,
I had one when I was working at the airport. We were supposed to answer everybody's questions. Was the big thing about like it was for like the toll company.
Yeah,
and then people would come in and people that don't know anything about tolls would be like, "What's this?" And then you'd be like, there's tolls because the government sucks, and if you take this, you pay less.
And
then they'd be like, "But that's it. There was no. It was
no catch, kind of.
Yeah. So the shit sold itself, and I didn't have to worry about like KPIs or anything. So it was a sweet gig.
Yeah.
Like it was $18 an hour to just stand there and talk to people all day, which was nice. I liked doing that. And which is crazy the amount of drama there for no reason.
Ridiculous,
it was hilarious. But people would come over, and there were just like certain types of people that would come over, and it literally didn't matter like race, skin color, creed, age, or whatever.
Everyone did.
There's just like a certain type of personality type that would come over and be like, "What's this?" And you'd explain it, and then you'd be like, "Yeah, but what's the catch?" And then you'd be like, "There's no catch. There's got to be a catch." Well, you have to return it back at the end of the thing. And whenever you get to return it, it's $10. That's not a catch. Okay, well, it's blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, no. And then they would go and get every single fucking member of their family to have me re-explain what I just told them to them.
I think you've told me that happened like at least once a week. You would say that
literally all the time.
Yeah.
Or it would be people walking over and being like there was one that I love so much because they didn't make any sense, these questions, because it's airports, so people are pissed off.
Yeah, people are not in a good mood.
And you're just standing there like a fucking sitting duck, and they're like, I'm gonna f that bitch's life up. So they would walk up, and then they would be like, this one guy, he walks up to me, he's got his luggage. He goes, "Hey," and I'm like, "Yes."
Great start to this conversation.
Nice to meet you too. And he would be like, "Hey," and he goes, "What's the baggage right above us?" And I was like, "What's the baggage right above us?" And he goes, like, "Yes, the baggage number. What is it?" And I was like,
I don't
look
work.
at a fucking map, dude. I don't know what you want me to do. And he was like, "Okay," and then he left. Like, he didn't need to. He already had his bag. He didn't need to go back.
That's so funny to think about.
He was probably talking to somebody like, "Hey, meet me outside of the baggage claim this," but that's not how our airport works either.
Also, there's so many fucking directories. I'm just thinking of the
like
layout.
There's like everything. Yeah. There's so many maps everywhere.
Yeah, that's really. I mean, listen, I can understand.
It's a confusing airport.
It's a confusing airport. Totally get it.
I'm not gonna lie. The Orlando airport sucks.
But also
I love it, and it's awesome. Yeah, just look around. Come on, enjoy the airport. It's nice.
God, all right, solved it, man.
But yeah, and shit and we would talk so much shit about people. Oh, God bless.
God bless.
It was just like we were like, how many days until someone walks up and is like, "When am I going to die?" When am I going to die? Do you know?
At that point, I'd start fucking around with them like tomorrow.
How much money does it take to get from here to Miami in tolls? And we had to know that one is $60.
Jesus. Oof.
How much gas does it take? How much gas money? I don't know. But isn't this your job? No.
I'm not a mechanic, actually.
I was supposed to know about the toll pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go walk to the rental car place, yeah.
That shit would get me so fucking pissed off.
Yeah.
The one time I really that you could get me to a point where I would get bitchy with you.
Yeah.
And it wasn't okay. Like, I should not have done that to
Okay,
people.
yeah.
But I remember once someone was like, oh, okay, you're being snippy with me. What's your name? And I was like, Paula.
Yeah,
Paula.
no, that's classic. Yeah,
Tell
you have
everybody
to
my
always
name is
lie
Paula.
about your name. Oh
Absolutely. And we'd switch name tags all the time.
my god. Oh, fucking smart.
Are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
All
for
right.
fun.
Dude, yeah. Last thing in the ultimate story.
Yeah.
There was one time, I think at Disney, I forgot my name tag, so I had to take the thing, and I totally fucking forgot. So, like, if people asked me my name, I would, like, have to look down at the name tag.
Oh, it's Greg.
It's Greg. It's Greg today. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, that was crazy. All right.
That's
stop it.
hilarious.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Sometimes I miss that shit, but I really don't
No,
anymore.
I don't miss it either.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Am I the asshole for not being upset my young daughter cussed in class?
I don't know.
My youngest daughter, fake name Tolly, 13, has gorgeous red wavy hair. Think Merida from Brave, bright copper and mid-back length. This is her first year in middle school, which started 2 weeks ago. Tolly told me over this weekend that she's having troubles in one of her classes. There's a girl that sits next to her that, for whatever reason, has been pulling my daughter's hair multiple times in class every day.
Oh my God.
This class doesn't have assigned seating, and no matter where Tolly sits, this girl purposely sits next to her. Tolly has told the student to stop touching her every time, which was ignored. After enduring this torment a few days, Tolly told her teacher, who scolded the student. The girl stopped for a day, but did it again the following day while threatening Tolly with, "You better not tell the teacher or else." This scared Tolly that the girl may try to do something to her hair, which prompted her to talk to me. Tolly is proud of her unique shade of her hair, and as a majority of other redheads she's met are strawberry blonde or deep auburn.
Right.
For years, she's been taking extra care of it, hoping to grow past her waist so she's able to donate her hair to an organization that provides wigs for children fighting cancer.
Oh my gosh, that's nice.
Tolly has told me she would be devastated if something happened that prevented her of achieving her goal.
Right.
When Tolly told me what was going on, I told her that next time this girl does it, she's to tell her teacher again, and if the teacher doesn't get this handled, then we will both go to the principal and have the harassment documented and request an immediate resolution.
Correct.
Well, today I asked her if anything happened. She said yes, it happened again. Then Tolly tells me that this time the girl yanked her hair even harder than before, which caused even more pain.
Oh my God.
That pissed Tolly off bad. She immediately stood up in the middle of the class, walked straight up to her teacher and said, "That bitch is yanking my hair again." Awesome. No notes. The teacher immediately moved the girl and is now enforcing an assigned seat for the girl. Tolly is happy of the arrangement. The teacher didn't scold Tolly for her language. Tolly asked me if she's in trouble with me for saying what she said. I told her no, that the girl's continued harassment and by addressing her anger as such to the teacher was warranted to let it be known that she was done with this bullshit.
Yes.
I'm actually proud Tolly defended herself and spoke up against someone touching her body without her consent.
Correct.
When I told a friend of the situation, they were appalled. I let my daughter cuss.
Oh my God. I like convinced myself that the principal was going to be like, your daughter cussed.
No, it's some
just
random
a random
it's
guy?
a random fucking guy. When I told a friend of the situation, friend, they were appalled. I let my ex-friend. I let my
Not
daughter.
cool enough.
Not cool. When I told a friend of the situation, they were appalled, and I let my daughter cuss, and how I should discipline her for her outburst. I disagree. Am I the asshole for thinking my daughter was in the right of speaking how she felt in that moment?
Okay. This is a list of things that people that Sarah now has respect for. Veterinarians.
Yeah.
Which I always did.
No,
but
yeah.
I really appreciate you. Parents.
That are good and nice and...
That are good and nice.
Yeah.
Olive Garden servers.
Olive Garden servers.
Specifically during Never Ending Pasta Bowl. Ringo Starr.
Ringo Starr. Yeah, we've
Those are the four.
Those are
apparently. Holy shit.
Damn.
Imagine you're dealing with this shit and you're like worried about, you're a present parent, you're into your child's world.
Yeah.
You listen to her concerns and you try to advocate for your child and you do everything. She says bitch one time.
Which, personal opinion, pretty low on the fucking...
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You're not getting into the kingdom of heaven, honey. Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't care.
I think that's why I wanted to bring this up, because I really hate... I don't think this is an American story, because they say cuss a lot. But also cuss is... I guess it's kind of used around here.
Yeah,
But
it
we
is.
have a very specific American problem where it's like we are so cool with violence. We're so cool with like
super cool with
we're
guns and violence.
I mean, we fucking are though.
We
Like it's
really-
not.
and-
It's a problem.
yeah,
But the second you say the fuck word,
people are pissed
people are
off.
fucking pissed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it-
like every time someone's like, "Why do you guys say bitch so much?" Like that's fucked up. And I think maybe there's. I mean, I don't understand, but I think maybe I'm too old. If the kids are like, "Don't say bitch anymore," I won't say bitch anymore.
yeah.
I get you. I just love saying it. I
Yeah.
like. I've
Yeah,
been
it's a
saying it since
strong
I was
word,
a
yeah.
teen. My friends were like, "I like the way that you say bitch." I've had people tell me that. And I just think about like you couldn't say that shit on the TV in the 80s. And it's
Yeah.
cool that you can say it now. I don't know. I guess I kind of think of it as like a reclaimed thing as a lady.
No, yeah.
But I if a woman came up to me and said, "Hey, please, can you please not say bitch around me?" Because I would never call a woman a bitch
yeah.
to her face. But I would never call a woman a bitch to her face. And she was like, "Hey, I don't like that word. Please don't say that around me." I would stop.
Yeah, you
Because
can
I'm
respect
a reasonable human
Yeah.
being. But
You wouldn't get belligerent and be like, well, it's freedom of speech, bro, so
Yeah.
fucking...
but I wouldn't also turn around and be like, "You're censoring me." It's a word. I don't need to use it.
yeah,
you know?
exactly. Yeah, I can find other words because I'm not 12.
I'm not an idiot.
I'm not,
Yeah.
I've
I can read a
thankfully,
thesaurus.
I read a book.
Yes.
Yeah, one time. I have
Yes.
other words in my repertoire, yeah.
Yes, I'm one of the people of the dying art of knowing how to read.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
So that is great.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just really fucking. I hate it, man. I really don't like it. It's also
Yeah.
and it's also similar to, and I think I might have talked about it too. Because like I'm such a nerd. I think about it through movies, and like how
yeah.
because like in the and like it's like as long as you don't show blood, you can fucking stab, shoot, fucking like
Yeah.
implied dismembering, like.
And I find sex is that too. Like, there's a lot of people that are like, "No, you should."
No,
I'm
yeah.
uncomfortable by sex. Like, a sex scene needs to have a purpose, and I'm like, the purpose is sex.
Yeah.
I understand some people are uncomfortable with it. I do wish that more movies had like, this is some triggering stuff that might be triggering to some people.
Yeah.
Like, there should be like a website out there that tells you.
And I'm willing to bet there is, but I think you should also have
Yeah.
it like when you get the ticket, like at the booth,
Yeah, like they should tell you what's in it.
I think so too. I don't think because I feel like I don't think we should be showing nudity to kids, obviously, but
No,
also
of course not.
like we don't teach sex ed. We don't do a lot
Right.
of like actual things to like make kids understand what
Right.
they're going through as they're growing up, going through
Yes.
puberty, and it
Yeah.
fucking sucks.
We're explicitly banning books that we think are, like materials that are teaching sex to children when it's not.
yeah.
It's like, this is what rape is. Or even the whole TikTok, like the R word. You can't even say the word rape.
Yeah.
And it's like, because they're going to censor you. And I understand that.
I can
But
yeah.
you shouldn't, that's a serious crime.
Yeah.
Rape is a crime.
yeah.
And it should be, you shouldn't have to tiptoe around the name of a crime when talking about a serious crime.
Yeah.
Like, there shouldn't be people out there talking about sexual assault and sexual harassment and shit and using other words around it, which we've also learned, like, we've accidentally said the word fuck or sex when specifically discussing.
Yeah.
And that was something that was just
No,
like,
that was
not
fucked up
on
of us.
purpose, and it's fucked up. And
Oh,
I think
yeah.
we apologize to the people that were upset by it. And
Yeah.
no, we shouldn't have said that. We should say, yes,
Yeah.
that's rape, because it legitimizes that is rape.
Yeah. You
Yes.
were a victim of a crime.
It was not anything else.
Yeah.
No, that was a crime.
Yeah.
Someone did a crime to you. Yes.
Yeah, it feels weird because I kind of feel that way too with unaliving, how we've kind of made
Yeah.
that a thing. It feels more like a meme, if that makes sense.
I think that's
been
fucked up.
forced onto people. But like,
Yeah.
I think it is a genuine fucking thing that should be talked about and discussed. We shouldn't
Yeah.
shy away from difficult things.
Right.
We
I
shouldn't
don't
take the
think so
easy
at all.
route. I'm sorry, guys.
No,
Like,
I don't think so either, honestly.
yeah.
But yeah, I think it's one thing if it's like a trigger. It's
Yeah.
another thing if it's
If
if you're a child and you don't know what's happening,
yeah.
and no one will teach you because your parents are not into. You're unfortunate enough to have parents that are not into your personal world,
And you're probably unfortunate enough that you grew up in the American education system,
especially in the South.
especially in the South.
And that sucks. And
Yeah.
I think knowledge is the thing that stops fucked up shit happening.
No, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What was the original thing about? I forgot.
A kid said a cuss word and then a friend got mad.
Yeah, if the friend's not a parent, even if the friend is a parent, the friend isn't the parent of your child, unless you said friend instead of dad. The dad of my daughter.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, no, fuck
no,
them.
you said it's just some random fuck.
You're the parent, you make the rules. What the hell?
Yeah.
She's not hurting anybody. She said bitch once.
One time, yeah. After getting fucking touched multiple times on her hair.
Yes. I'm sorry. If you touch somebody's hair without permission multiple times after they tell you to stop, and then you threaten them when they tell you to stop, you're a bitch.
Yeah.
I think you're a bitch, baby.
Solved it. I just say bitch because I'm misogynist. I don't.
Yeah, Josh is a progressive misogynist.
Yeah. Listen, guys. Listen.
Progressive misogynist, Josh.
I don't think you should be touching bitches' hairs.
Oh, okay.
Yo, if that can opening did not get on the fucking audio, I'm gonna be real pissed.
I think it did.
Okay, cool, sweet.
Yeah. Am I the asshole for not agreeing to sleep in a bra? I, 22 female, recently went on a small family trip to celebrate my dad's early retirement. A family friend let us borrow their lake house, but sleeping arrangements meant that I had to share a room with my sister, 24 female, and her husband, 30 male, in a room with 2 beds. They're newlyweds who married quickly, so this is his first time going on a trip with us.
Okay.
I really didn't think it was going to be an issue because with the whole lake available to us, we wouldn't be spending much time in the rooms. The first night, there was no problem. The second night, my sister pulled me aside right before I went to go get ready for bed and asked me to change what I was sleeping in because her husband was uncomfortable. For context, parentheses, this might be TMI and I am sorry, I am not a flat-chested woman. It is quite literally the most annoying thing about my life, and I am not sorry that I do not sleep in a bra. That being said, it wasn't like I was sleeping in lingerie. It was just a big t-shirt, but because of how I'm built, you could still tell I was braless. I've never thought it was a big deal, but her husband is rather conservative, parentheses, in like all the senses of the word.
Okay.
I politely told my sister no because the only things I brought were A, swimsuits, which would be even worse, B, a tight compression sports bra for beach volleyball, which I don't think is even medically advisable to sleep in, and C, a sweatshirt, which I guess would disguise it more, but it was hot and I didn't want to wear it.
Yeah.
That sounds uncomfortable to me.
Yeah, all these sound very uncomfortable. This is going to become an ideological issue because you've said that the person's conservative, and
Yes.
I just don't agree with where this is going, but okay, sorry.
All right. She pressed me again, and I said no again, pointing out that her husband slept shirtless.
Yeah, no, okay, get the fuck out of here. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I don't actually care, but it seemed hypocritical to me, so I said that if I am asked to find a way to cover up more, parentheses, despite wearing a shirt, he should too. She got mad at me and said I was being ridiculous and staring at her husband, God no, I would never, and kept raising a stink and trying to involve the rest of my family, saying it was a simple request and I must be trying to tempt her husband.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to go grab the gun real quick, and I'm going to go cock it, and I want you to understand. I know I'm going to have to censor it, but I'm real fucking pissed. I'm real angry.
I, speaking of guns, loudly fired back that this wouldn't be a problem if her husband wasn't staring at my chest.
Yeah, that's the obvious thing that's happening here, right? Like,
which prompted my parents to have me sleep in the couch on the living room the rest of the trip. I also made it a point for the rest of the trip to loudly call her husband out if he was looking too long at my chest in my swimsuit, which happened a couple times before he learned his lesson.
Dude.
I didn't think I overreacted. I might have gotten a bit heated, but it was in line with my sister. But my family has kind of blamed me for ruining my dad's celebration by not letting it go, and I can't help but feel guilty. Am I the asshole?
But your fucking brother-in-law that you've just fucking got married, like just became your brother-in-law is staring at your tits the whole time. That's crazy.
Edit. If you're going to make a comment sexualizing me, don't. It's weird and not funny. Correct. Yeah,
fucking
don't.
Classic Reddit. Wonder what I know exactly what they said.
That makes me so. Some of these ones where it's like every time it's written from a woman's perspective, the edits are always like,
I have to explain
yes, I know I'm a woman. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm a woman. Let me justify my entire existence to you, Redditor living in your mom's basement.
I was born on a summer day.
Beard,
yeah,
blah,
like
blah,
you
blah.
have to have
and it's
so much backstory
for men to even
take you seriously for a fraction of a second.
Maybe not just men. Maybe the stereotype is harmful, but
no,
like
for
it's
sure, no.
like come on, man.
God, I mean, yeah, and this is why it's like an ideological thing. Because, like, okay, listen.
No,
I mean, like,
no.
Dude being a conservative, fucking.
But yes, it is an ideological thing. I don't even want to go there.
No, yeah.
He should leave.
No, yeah, he shouldn't be.
He should leave life. He should exit. He should exit the game lobby of life. I don't care. Like, stop it. Stop being around. Like, that was my first response, was like, it's always like, did I do too much? And it's always like everyone's trying to cater to a man's feelings.
Yeah, no, that's fucked up. Because he's the one being an asshole staring at your fucking chest. Because, okay, yeah, like, I agree that, like, we shouldn't be just automatically being, like, breasts are sexual, you know?
Right,
I think that is an issue in society, is that,
it's
like...
a part of your body.
Yeah. Like...
Yes.
Yeah, it's... Yeah.
Stop, like...
Unless you're,
stop being weird about
unless you're a consenting adult in a very specific situation.
Yeah. It's like, I get what you're saying about it's an ideological issue, but I think that's overly complicating it.
That's fair.
It's a fucking bad person issue.
It's a bad person, yeah.
You're a bad person. Who cares?
Yeah, just consistently.
Yes, Christian fundamentalism lends to this happening for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
it does. I feel like that's so fucking obvious. What, you want me to do a damn thesis on
TED
not
Talk
to be
right now? Go.
What? How not to be like a bad guy? Go fuck yourself, man.
Dude,
just be better. Like, you know how to be better. You know you shouldn't be doing that. There's no PowerPoint presentation I can make that's like, don't look at women's boobs. Please don't please don't make women uncomfortable. I feel like women shouldn't have to do that.
Yeah, no, I feel like, and I feel like when I go outside and I like in the world, I make like a conscious like effort to be like, yeah, don't stare at like. Because also, I have that when you go no, because I realize when I'm out in public, I just like constantly look at everything. Like my eyes dart back and forth.
Yeah.
To the point where like I only look at something. Dude, the amount of times I make fucking eye contact with people, and I have to immediately move away like from that.
No, that's so real. Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I think I have to constantly think about it.
You have social anxiety.
Yeah, I have social anxiety and ADHD.
I will say though, as I get older, I'm like, I can't be fucking bothered to look around.
Yeah, that's fair. That's probably the best thing. I probably should just look fucking straight forward. I'll
really only look at someone if they're looking at me. But, you know, it's like to intimidate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I've become a person where I've become a crazy Florida person where if someone is looking at me where I probably look crazy in public, I'll be like,
hell yeah, dude.
What? And just try to be as intimidating as possible so we don't fight.
That's fair. Nice.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like when you go to Halloween, when I go to Halloween Horror Nights and I look in all the corners.
Yeah. It's
so that you get scared because you're behind me because you never want to go first.
I'm boycotting you want me to get scared. Halloween Horror Nights, by the way, because they had a dead dog in one of the houses.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
And I don't know why I'm not in the mood for that. I don't fucking know why.
I just hate that situations like this, it's always like, but his eyes.
Yeah, think about his
poor whittle eyes.
Yeah.
He has to look at you under the shirt for some fucking reason. But he can walk around and be half naked. That's fine.
Yeah, that's such a double standard, man.
And I know he's so conservative and traditional, but you have to sleep on the couch.
Yeah, like
not him. He can't remove himself from the situation. Nope,
dude,
it's you.
If you're wearing a fucking large shirt and there's just like a little bit of nipple, like you have to be a really fucking repressed motherfucker to think that's like sexy or sexual in any way. Yeah.
Do you remember the I think they were making TikToks or something, or maybe it was like a YouTube like couple or something where they were both fundamentalist Christians.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how they went to Oppenheimer.
Oh, yeah.
I think about them all the time.
Oh, Christ.
They went to Oppenheimer and they had to do a thing where the husband, whenever he would get horny, and he called it getting triggered, which is so hilarious.
Yeah.
It's honestly fucked up.
It's really fucked up, but it's
genuinely like that is something that happens to people with trauma or whatever reason.
Yeah.
And so he would get quote unquote triggered by, he was horny, and then he would fucking turn to his wife and put his head into her like shoulder, and then she would have to like be forced to watch the sex scene, not get horny, because women can't get horny. Yeah, that's not, women are not turned on by sex.
Cillian Murphy, whatever his fucking name is, get fucking down. Yeah.
Yeah, which I think he gets up to read a book in the middle.
I've heard of that. Yeah, and
Or
like
something?
I think like
Someone does.
I think the whoever he's fucking like says a quote by like Einstein or something.
So crazy.
It's really weird.
So she had to watch this terrible sex scene, which maybe it's good. I don't know. I haven't watched the movie. Fucking watch it.
I'm just going off secondhand information. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like pat him on the shoulder when it was done so that he wouldn't like pop a boner in the cinema. Like, that's so crazy, dude.
Jesus, man.
What? Like, my God.
Christ, man.
Just I don't know I don't know how to save you. That man is gooning somehow.
Yeah, honestly.
That man's
that's
a max
really,
level gooner.
Yeah. How are you getting a boner in public? How the fuck?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anything about boners, if I'm honest.
I mean, I know they can just happen, but like...
Yeah, I know they're like random boners happen.
Yeah, but like... That's just fucking...
What is it like? I don't think like... I've never seen like a dude with a boner just like out and about in like Target. I can't get buying t-shirts, getting a boner.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen
and also
that
shirtless,
shit.
too. He was
And
a
also
shirtless,
shirtless.
boner-pilled man.
That's the name of the episode for sure.
No, I can't make that the thing. I can't make it. Yeah.
They won't accept boner?
They won't accept boner, dude.
What about bone R? You know? Like, you're trying to get past the name thing in
I'll find
video game.
I'll find out what the the title is when I edit this tonight.
I think about that couple all the time. I hope they're still together, and I hope they still do that, because that sounds great.
Yeah. Do you think they're lying? It wasn't sex scenes. It was any scene with Matt Damon in it, because as we all know, Matt Damon is the only good.
Dude, yeah, he couldn't watch any of Talented Mr. Ripley. It couldn't deal with it. Which, honestly, the hottest Matt Damon movie. That's the one where he's the hottest.
Yeah. God.
Yeah. Look at him. He's so good. There.
All right, solved it. We gotta move on. Jesus Christ. I don't know how the fuck we've done an hour, I think? I hope so. I don't fucking...
I hope so.
Oh, God. Christ. But yeah, this is going out Wednesday, I think.
Yeah.
Unless I'm really good at editing. Let's see. All right.
I'll play so many video games tomorrow while you're in here. Oh my God.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. I do want to say this one I'm gonna give a mild trigger warning. This is a shitty parent.
Okay, shitty, like a maybe abusive.
Possibly. I don't know if I'd go that far just yet.
We're not experts, so if you think it's abuse, it's abuse.
Yeah. No.
I don't know. Whatever you want.
So
we're not experts on anything. I don't know why you listen to us, honestly.
Yeah. True.
But I love you.
Okay. Am I the asshole for standing my ground during a birthday dinner?
They said that to me at a dinner. Yeah.
DMCR.
DMCR.
I, 50 female, have a son who recently turned 18. We were going out to celebrate his birthday with a family dinner with our family and his aunt and uncle.
Okay.
The night before, I asked him where he wanted to go, and he decided on an Indian restaurant we usually go to.
Nice.
Just to see if he wanted to switch it up or try something different because it's a special occasion, I suggested another Indian restaurant we went to once about 5 years ago and recently reopened. He declined, saying that he didn't remember the restaurant and didn't know if the quality would still be the same 5 years later.
Okay. Like, you might be like, that's shitty already. That's like a regular ass parent thing to do. Hey, you looked at one thing once. Do you want to do that forever for the rest of your life? That's just parent. That's like...
I will say, I said the most annoying person before.
This is the most annoying?
This one might be more annoying, honestly.
Let me see if your assertion is correct.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
I then suggested a new sushi restaurant that had caught my eye. He declined again because he didn't want to, quote, run the risk of having a bad restaurant for his birthday. Because, you know, people want to enjoy their favorite comfort food.
This is all I think about for my birthday.
Yeah, like shit.
Yeah.
So we stayed with the normal Indian restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
The next day, his aunt and uncle, my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, came over. They are very nice people, and my son loves them a lot. I realized that they had already been to my son's chosen Indian restaurant twice already. I didn't want to bore our guests, so I brought up a new Greek restaurant that had also caught my eye and asked my son to look at the menu. He looked through it rather quickly and declined. But then I remembered that there was a new Italian restaurant that I wanted to do for my birthday but felt like my son would really like too. And when I asked him to look at that place's menu, he said okay. Yeah. Yeah. When we arrived at the Italian restaurant that night, we noticed that a more fast food pasta cafe had a location across the freeway.
What?
I don't know if this is real because this is so fucking crazy, but also I kind of believe this is real. I kind of believe this could. And
then we decided to move to Nebraska.
Yeah,
like
fun,
what are you? Why?
Shits and giggles. Okay, when we arrived at the Italian restaurant that night, we noticed that a more fast food pasta cafe had a location across the freeway. My brother.
Then we didn't go to it. We went to the Indian restaurant he wanted to do the first time.
Yeah, my brother-in-law joked that we could have gone there because it was cheaper. My son laughed, but I personally took offense to that.
Why? Why?
However, the 2 cake slices for dessert came out rather small, as if they cut it in half and served it to us as if it were 2 slices.
Whoa, we're fast forwarding to dessert? Okay.
Yeah. And sure enough, the bill included 2 desserts, not 1, so I felt like we had been scammed. I'm going to put parentheses here for you. At the restaurant I kind of forced my son to go to for his birthday because I didn't want to bore 2 people.
Not my son. Not the birthday boy.
Yeah.
For his 18th birthday also.
Yeah.
Like his first adult birthday.
Yeah. The one where you're
in the eyes of the law.
Yeah.
That's...
God,
okay.
Man.
And then I told my son he was a piece of shit and he should never talk to me ever again.
Yeah.
Why would he talk to me? Am I a dick?
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't know.
Like, what do you mean?
All right, you ready for the next second quote joke on here? We passed the same fast food pasta cafe driving back home. My husband joked about how my son chose a fishy restaurant that scammed us. My son says, hey, this wasn't my choice. A fact. But then my sister-in-law follows up with a, could have gone to the fast food pasta place and they wouldn't have scammed us for $20. Quote, joke. My son, now laughing, says, well, maybe talk to the person who chose the restaurant. He is being extremely disrespectful towards me. And all these, quote, jokes are offensive. Note my apostrophes. It's well past 3 strikes, and I shout that next time I'll keep my fucking mouth shut. I'm not going to stand being attacked like this since my son is an adult who can make his own decisions. When we arrived home, my son tried to apologize. I didn't want to hear it. Later on, he tries to ask me how my dinner was. This was a fake attempt to make me feel better and apologize again. So I calmly reminded him again that I didn't want to talk about the dinner, and that was it. I don't want to be reminded of how I was attacked over a simple restaurant. Am I the asshole?
Yeah, I would say this is abusive.
This is abusive. Yeah, I'm sorry.
This is abusive.
I'm sorry. Shit.
No, that's okay. I mean, you said the trigger word. I get it. But this is like a really good example of like, she's like dedicated to ruining this kid's 18th birthday. Where it's like, you know, you have an 18, you have some sort of special thing, and the kid also sadly has probably learned to just go with the flow to not make it blow up. And she's like, no, I'm gonna blow up. Like, I feel for this kid.
Yeah, man.
Kid, reach out to us. We'll send you money for a good birthday.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Holy crap.
Yeah, Jesus.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'll keep my fucking mouth shut. Like, lady. Calm down.
Calm down.
Holy crap.
Jesus, fuck,
dude,
man.
That's so classic. Dude, that kid is destined for r/narcissistic parents. Holy crap. Not diagnosing. He's
just going to peruse it.
He's just going to look at it.
He's going to
make
get his own conclusion.
Very affiliated with the pipeline that is narcissistic parents.
Narcissistic parent Reddit podcast pipeline or
narc Reddit. Yeah. I think we dunked on Reddit, the website, at some point, and someone was like, hey, Reddit stories help people realize that what they're going through is blah, blah, blah. I was like, yes.
No, I agree with you. I do agree.
That literally happened to me.
Yeah.
That's how I found out. That's why we do this.
But also, fuck Reddit. Am I right?
Yeah. Like, there was an entire Reddit where someone said that they didn't get a job because of DEI, and it summoned every racist on the internet.
Yeah.
And it's still up. Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's so crazy. You can't deny that there's racists on the website.
What are you talking about? I mean, it's always been called Hydro Homies. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Oh, shit. Yeah, do some Googling on some old subreddits that have been taken off, and the response. There was a subreddit that was all just about upskirt shots. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was just dudes sexually assaulting and posting porn of people that did not consent to
at
it.
all. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a awesome. There are pipelines on Reddit.
There's some bad sites.
You should worry about it.
It's a forum that literally everyone uses.
Yes.
And listen, there's 7 billion people on the earth. Some of them suck.
Yeah. Which is why I find it so funny when people are like, "This is rage bait, idiot." I'm like, nothing on the internet is real, idiot. What do you mean? You're dunking on me for believing that everything on the internet is real? No, you need me to say every single time this isn't real?
This might not be real, guys.
Nothing's real. Nothing. We're all just a bunch of atoms. We're all just a dream that you made up in your mind that you're living out. You're actually in a coma right now. You're actually gonna one day wake up and you're gonna be like a 12-year-old girl that just recovered from cancer miraculously.
Yeah.
And you're going to live a whole separate life. And then you're going to be like, wait, was the life that I lived in there actually real? Or is this life real? Or is this was I in a coma in the past life? Is this the afterlife? Or is this just being reborn into a new body? And then at some point you're going to sit down, you're going to reach nirvana, and you're going to realize both lives are real.
Yeah.
It's all real.
Yeah.
And nothing is. And maybe that's okay. And maybe we just fucking deal with our shit and move on. And you don't have to worry about the validity of everything all the time.
Yeah.
Except for fascism. Worry about fascism.
Worry about fascism, yeah.
Worry about that. That's the only thing you should worry about.
I agree, yeah. Solved it? Obviously an asshole.
Yes. You're crazy. What? I mean, what are you doing? Why would you... You're insane.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes hanging out with you.
Yeah.
And they probably tell you that, and then you probably scream at them. And it's probably like, listen, honey, I would go out to dinner with you more if you wouldn't stop crying about how there's Spanish on the menu, and you need the Spanish to be taken off the menu because you need to know what they're saying.
Yeah.
Because what if they're saying something different than in English? What if they're making fun of you specifically?
Yeah, because it's your universe and we're all just living in it.
Yeah, it's also really fucked up that you started screaming and crying and throwing a little baby tantrum in this restaurant. Maybe I would want to go out to eat with you more if you just didn't do that stuff. No, I'm not attacking you, honey. I'm just giving you some feedback, some criticism, a little bit of advice.
Compliment sandwich here. Yeah.
No, honey, you can't go and find your son. He said he doesn't want to talk to you anymore. You can't show up at his job.
Yeah.
You can't do that, honey. I'm sorry. You can't show up at his house. I'm not going to text our son to try and wrestle his address out of him so that you can show up at his house. You shouldn't do that. He's going to call the cops on you. You're going to get a restraining order.
Yeah.
You need to go to therapy. Yes, therapy actually works. Please stop. Please, honey, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep doing this, honey, please. This marriage is tearing me apart. I don't know why I've stayed in this for so long. I think it's the sunk cost fallacy. Honey, our lives are terrible and broken. If you could, I don't know how to deal with you. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to do.
Guys, we just got married today, so like this is coming out of nowhere.
Honey, please stop posting a 12-part TikTok about how I'm terrible. About how I'm the worst person you've ever met in your life.
Slash marker.
Yeah. Honey, please get off of r/am I the asshole. They're going to keep calling you an asshole. You're going to keep getting upset. Honey, please. Honey,
Solved it.
Please don't make another burner account to follow our son on all of his social medias. He doesn't want to talk to you.
And we just had a son today, too. Yeah.
This is technically harassment. Please, honey. Please stop. This is what is called cyber stalking. Please stop doing this. Please stop. No, we're not getting a dog. You abused the last one. Please stop doing that. Please stop asking me for things. Honey, I think I want a divorce. I can't live here with you anymore.
That's our show? Sarah, do you want to plug
I'm
anything?
a broken man. I have to live in a Motel 6 for 20 years now. And live on plastic furniture that I got at Big Lots. Don't follow me anywhere. I'm sad. I'm grieving. Thank you for your well wishes. I love you for watching.
Yeah, thank you all for the kind wishes again. You can still follow me. I'm an attention whore, so fucking let's.
Thank you for watching this dumpster fire. I hope it's entertaining at least.
At some point.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 minute's entertaining.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
If you're pissed off, I don't care. But if you're not, then you're my kind of person.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, which is good sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes you got to be a little
saucy, yeah.
A little saucy to weed out the ones that are like, but I thought you guys love RFK Jr. I thought you guys loved that. And I'm like, I don't know how you got that impression.
I'm Joshua Chinland on Twitter, a guy nicknamed JC on Twitch. I might stream this week. We'll see how I'm feeling. I don't remember why I didn't stream last week. I can't remember. But we're a podcast. We'll save this on Instagram, APWSTR on TikTok, APWSTR Productions on YouTube. A podcast will save its relationship on all podcasting platforms.
Yes.
If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that friggin' bell.
Hit the friggin'
bell. Yeah.
Hit that friggin' goody, and then hit that friggin' bell.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Check out our Patreon, buy me coffees at those websites /APWSTR. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple, give us those 5 beautiful stars and a rating.
5
and
beautiful
check
stars.
out Straight for Coffee. Our links down in the description for Congo, Sudan, Palestine. They are still down there. We have our distributed computing links as well.
Yes.
Everything's down in the description. Thank you all for listening.
Yeah.
Sorry we cried.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. I hope you're having a good week.
I hope you're having a good week. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thumbs up. I don't know what you're doing the thumbs up.
We'll get better.
We'll get better. Don't worry.
You know, no worries. Don't feel bad about us. We'll get better.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fine. We're gonna keep on trucking. Keep on trucking.
All right. See you on the next one.
Bye.
Yeah, this one's not good, is it?
Yeah, it is.
This one sucks.
I genuinely think this one's good. I feel refreshed. I feel great.
This was the reset button you needed. Yeah.
There are ones that's like it. When I say this one's not good, it's not to get people upset and to watch it or to trick anyone. It's just I didn't like doing this one. That's what I mean.
That's fair. I get that.
I'm giving you my personal feelings. I'm still gonna do it because it's my job.
Yeah.
But I just didn't like the vibe in the studio today.
Yeah.
And I'm just letting everybody know because this is a workplace that allows women to speak up. This is a workplace that cares about women's feelings.
That is true. Yeah. Your only other coworker does care about you.
Thank you. And I care about you as well.
Thank you. That's nice. Yeah.
But I'm more important because I'm a woman or whatever.
DEI.
Woke.
Oh, there's a woman in this.
DEI. Turning it off. Put her on the woke games list.